Rollout with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. I speed doggy dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl?
God damn!
Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C, hit him with a fat mix, reppin' lane with the Long Beach with the dope shit, yo. Kenji Ambrose.
Heaven high.
Got me singing like Luther Vandross. The shoes that coming in to say, hey. For my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get him, Ron C.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
Hey, Scott.
No, you're right.
Heaven high.
Chat room.
Fuck you!
Kaboom!
Did you pay me today?
Ted, did you pay to me today?
No.
You need to. Part of your problem. That's your training this week.
Ooh.
Hey,
Then I need to
girl.
pray to you today.
Sing it!
Roll out with me, baby.
Not you, Ted. Where's that?
Roll out. Yeah.
Sing it now!
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we're almost on time. 11 o'clock, 17. Yeah. We're about to have our greatest show ever. So tune in, and listen to the Rollout Show.
Rollout Show.
With Speedy and Pam.
Speedy and Pam.
Heavy night is here.
So,
And you, Mitchell, baby. And I'm ready to go. Hey, Javon, where are you now?
Shalom.
And Shalom is in the house, yeah. Duncan Shane,
Duncan Shane.
here we go, yeah. It's a Tuesday, new artist Tuesday. Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's a Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's a Rollout Show. Check.
Roll out,
Follow.
roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll
I
out,
got
roll
it.
out, roll out, roll out. With us
keep going.
till night,
You say what?
all night. We're gonna roll out, roll out, roll out with friends. And the funniest motherfucker you ever wanna meet, Speedy. Yeah.
We started 11-ish.
11-ish.
11-ish or something like that. It is your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Cause
You never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But for $11.95, you can meet your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, anytime you want. And I have a new play coming out. It's at the...
Wilshire
Taco Bell Theater.
And the play is called...
Mama, Speedy don't remember his lines, but at least he got that forehead covered today.
Boom.
It should have said Speedy has no hairline, but
Oh, let's do it again. Mama, Speedy ain't got no hairline, but he made one today. That's good. Thank you. That's good.
You might be needed around here. When you wasn't here. We was struggling. I was struggling. I was like, Mama?
Why, mama?
This motherfucker kept just laying me out there. Go on.
I know he didn't know he was supposed to do it either. He was like, you know,
I said,
"Hey, where's the plate?" I'll be like, "Speedy, where's the plate?"
Like, Pam, yeah, Speedy, this your show. It's Tangy. Yeah, we just gave up on it. Yeah, we just went. Hey, the play is gonna be there Thursday, so we need you.
Yay, so I can come back. Thank you, Speedy.
It's your boy Speedy. In the house we got.
Nikki Bam.
In the house we got.
Tangy
Loogie
Ambrose.
and shit.
In the, huh?
So I was like, Nikki Bam. Wasn't ready.
Swallow them babies. Huh?
Oh, wow.
Shout out to John.
Wow.
In the house we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby. Swallow them babies.
In the house we got. Nigga, you just turned yourself on.
I know. You just said shalom.
You are not gonna be here tomorrow.
Shalom to the people.
Yeah, it's your last day, man.
Impossible.
I gotta talk to you when the show's over.
Impossible. Why your feelings still hurt about last week?
Yeah, that's what it is.
What's going on, man?
I know you had another experience
I know what you're talking
yesterday. I'm sure you did.
about. So, we're filming
Like
off
everybody
script.
know and shit.
We're filming off script. I got some photos with some, got some people tomorrow. Anyway, so me and Nick walking around. We in UCLA, just walking around Westwood.
Oh, okay.
Before we start shooting,
I
and
see you guys moved it.
well, I guess they're gonna move it every time. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. All right.
It was a big trailer. So we stop at the light, and a young man pulls on the side of me. Just happens to be Arabic-looking kind of guy.
Oh, tick, tick, boom.
Yeah. So he walks up and goes, "Man, this has been racially profiled." I was like, "Okay,
Me too, nigga. Okay.
welcome to the party, saying nigga."
Right, right. Oh.
So me and Nick
He
like,
said, nigga.
Yes, he did.
so when you don't want to know the conversation, I was like, "Hey man, yeah, man, it's just I just got racially profiled," and I'm going. And as the light turned green, he puts on his backpack. I went, "Ain't this a bitch? We about to blow up. We gonna blow up."
I started backing up right away.
You did,
I
nigga.
said, "Nigga, we gonna blow up before we get to the set."
Y'all wrong. You guys are racist.
No, it really happened. It really happened.
Really?
Like he was like, "Yo, dude, I was somewhere," and the guy was like, "Hey, come here, buddy."
He must have had his backpack with him.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, when he got right across the street, it was like in a movie. I didn't see the backpack at first, but as soon as he said, "It's messed up, guy," and he walks in front of us and he slings his backpack on, I went, "Yeah, this life is fucked up."
What was he wearing?
He had like a little suit on, didn't he?
Yeah, he just like some
Yeah.
casual work
So
clothes.
I didn't notice the backpack
Yeah.
as he was talking to me. But when he walked in front of me, he slings it and put it on his backpack.
The
I
beard
went,
and the backpack.
no beard.
Oh, no beard.
But he was definitely like,
Tan,
I
you
mean,
said
yeah.
that like there's a style of blow up clothes.
blow
Yeah,
up. Look,
This is my blow up clothes
That's
right here.
what I was trying to find out.
Sandals.
here's
Sandals on.
a, here's
I'm
a,
gonna
here's
kill
a,
him with these
hoodie.
blow up.
here's a tire don't have no name on it. You're like, oh, he gonna blow up in this.
I ain't gonna wear this one. I want to leave this to my son.
Turn me up a little more, Nick. Again, it's
For what?
again. We were both across the street, and Nick literally stopped. I
He
said,
did.
Yeah, I don't play
Nick,
them games.
I don't know.
I
Nick
said, did he
Shabazz
put
got
on-
scared of his peeps.
That was in my
No, I should.
As if those-
What did we say? Ashanama? What
Those-
did we say?
now he act like the bomb wasn't gonna come get him because he stopped.
Right.
He gonna blow him and all.
I was waiting for the Ali Akbar. And
Long live Allah!
I was like, I'm out. Too young to go out like that.
I said, "Lord, we see his rug in his backpack."
So let me just say this. So Nick basically left you.
Nigga, to blow up.
With Akbar.
Because I'm walking, I'm like, and I said, "Is that a?" And I look back, is that a back?
I seen it when he had it down by his hip. I was like, what is oh no, let me go ahead and
He
fall
just
back
bent
a
the
little
corner.
let me fall back a little bit.
I know we wrong, America.
Y'all so
but
wrong.
shit.
But
Nick
no, look,
awful.
it's about 6 people at this corner. He walks up to
Yeah.
he walks up to us.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, dude.
Sometimes racial profilers save your life.
But he was racially profiling us. He thought we could relate to
Yeah.
being
Oh,
profile.
I
But he
want-
didn't ask you if you wanted to blow up with him.
Yeah, we gonna be,
no, he didn't. He need to ask me that ahead of time. Y'all want to blow up? No, I'm good. Shit to do. I got to check that out.
Oh my God.
But that
This awful
motherfucker, I'm
show.
talking about Pam, literally, he goes, "That's messed up, dude." Light turns green. As he walks in front of me, he slings his backpack on. I went, now, I would be wrong if I stopped. And I look back, Nick! Nigga, this your boy, ain't it?
Hilarious.
Alibaba? Come
Alibaba.
on, 40 thieves, get in there, nigga.
40 thieves.
So Nick kind of got me last week, but I got him all day yesterday.
Oh, you did?
So
What happened?
he pulled his calf muscle.
Oh,
that's
yeah, I know.
slow.
Because he
Yeah.
asked me back for the
Yeah.
what's that thing
Yeah.
called? The
And that's
the
the
knee
other reason
brace. I was
So
like,
no,
what the
so
fuck?
he
No.
give me he give me some little cheap basketball shoes, right, to hoop in.
Really?
So they got little bumps at the bottom. Like, damn, what are these? So I put on. As soon as I put them on, my feet uncomfortable. So I'm like, I already know. I get out the 2 minutes into, I pull my calf.
So everybody's like, "What's wrong with Nick?" I say he pulled his calf muscle dancing. so Johnny Mac said he was teaching dudes how to twerk. So the whole day, what's wrong with Nick? He was teaching dudes how to twerk.
Oh, that's called.
Twerk
I saw
calf
Johnny
muscle.
Mac actually over the weekend. Bumped into him. That's when he told me there was going to be no show Monday. I said, oh, funny.
Yeah.
My co-host didn't tell me that, but hey.
Speedy,
I didn't find out till
can I
Sunday.
see you show us how Johnny Mac imitated Nick, teaching people how to twerk again?
Do one more time.
He
looked over
For
his
some
shoulder.
reason, when women twerk, they got. I don't know what y'all be looking at. Y'all gotta look at y'all.
That's what I was wondering, because that's it. Twerk, you gotta look back.
You do it. I don't know what that
You can't
is.
say, look, you say twerk, you know. It's like they looking to see if the ass is moving. Yeah, there you go.
That's very
Then
true.
they'll come back here and then they go, oh. No dude should ever turn.
That's funny.
At no point let somebody go, psst. No only reason. Great show. We had a chance to interview Sarah
Silverman.
Silverman. She remembered me because back in the day at the improv.
Look at Nick.
So,
Improv days. So,
You
and I
improv-
gave her
you
my card.
improv'd, would it be?
I gave her my card. Said we would love to have you on our radio show. She's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You know, Hollywood.
Yeah, that's like Hollywood. Oh, sure.
And Gabrielle Union is the dopest woman in the world, fellas. Okay, so
That's what you want in your life? If you
too late.
I was just saying.
Too late.
I mean,
Nicky
that's what I said. If you
Too
become a
late.
white girl, I'm just
Even if he did, he couldn't say it.
true that.
Yeah.
can I finish?
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
And
So
well, I
she-
can think of some other choices.
Can
that he
somebody
probably
save
could-
us?
You know, yeah, she kinda-
So we okay. I'm gonna just go to the So anyway,
That's the white side.
anyway, Blue.
I didn't make them white.
Anyway, Blue. So we're talking, and she is like, she's talking about D Wade, and you know, we like, is he gonna retire? She's like, fuck that. He can't be sitting around the house. He got to do something. And then we were talking about the game, and she know basketball. She knows sports.
Yeah.
So all the fellas was just like, and Fox went, is she the greatest girlfriend ever? We were like, dude, I'd hurry up and get on. Bitches, game on. I held it for you. Oh
I know basketball.
no, Pam.
You don't say I'm the greatest co-host.
You
ever.
don't know, but you know
I do
Kobe.
know. No, I know
No,
basketball.
she knows the game.
I know it too.
I know how to be
What
quiet
happened-
and
what
bring
happened-
you food
What happened?
and drinks.
But you
I know how to
you gotta
wear something
remember,
cute and keep walking in the
this-
room and say, "Baby, you want something else to eat? Would you like something to drink? Would your friends like anything
So
to
you
drink?
would-
You want
That's
some
right.
You
beer?
would have like little shorts on.
I have little short, whatever you
She
want
got
me to
little shorts
wear.
on here.
you
Yeah.
gotta remember, she's really into sports. Her first husband was a football player.
Oh, I didn't
True
know
that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, she was talking the game. We talking about Kobe, and then Tyron shows up because you know Tyron's in love with Dwayne Wade. So you know, like dude, like that's his dude crush. Like,
Oh, okay. I
okay.
thought you said, okay, I got you. Okay.
like he think Dwayne Wade the greatest basketball player ever.
Okay.
I don't think that much.
Yeah. So when he shows up, everybody go, hey, here go your boyfriend's boyfriend. So that was funny. But Tinge, so Pam, your knowledge of the game is
basketball.
not her knowledge of the game.
Why, just because she fucking one? I mean, I fuck one too. What?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right now, you're in love with a towel boy.
Oh, I can't laugh at
You in love with a nigga that seen the
I can't
anthem.
laugh at Sean.
You in love with a nigga that seen the anthem. And
I will not laugh at Sean. I will not.
Towel boy.
old towel boy.
Slide out there on his knees. You guys. And wipe up other men's sweat.
He's trying to get everybody's attention. Psst.
Be holding their Gatorade cups.
He hold it by the top part
Kobe, I got your cup.
as he's drinking from it. Kobe, it's warm.
You want a straw in yours?
This one dirty. There you go. Anyway, so you kind of know she knows basketball.
What did she
different.
say that was so poignant?
She was good at trash talking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
her
And
trash,
she talked
like
talking
us.
game was up there.
And then she knows them from college. Like she follows
Yes.
them like that.
You know a nigga from
Hey,
when
was you
the
there?
day he got paid.
Oh no, I've watched her. She's been on a lot of different
Is this
sports
my
shows.
cord?
She played basketball.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, I know she
other
played.
thing.
Oh, well, that was a character. No, I'm just.
I'll
Joking.
find it. Right.
So
Is this it?
that's the difference. Now, Tangy,
Yes.
Tangelina, I like what you said. Just walk in. Hey guys, want something? And you walk
Bring
on.
your food, bring
and
your
get
drink,
on out.
and
Don't
walk
ask,
back
don't
on
ask
out.
who's winning.
Nope. Sit on your
Don't-
lap and let you
No.
hit my booty if you
Well,
want, and then
halftime.
walk back out.
Halftime.
Right.
Or when it's now halftime, go. Psst. And then I go. Hey, I'm here.
You know the greatest thing about Tangy, you got your own private cheerleader.
I know how to
Come
do
in there,
that.
sis boo, bye.
And do a split. Bam. All right, fellas, it's halftime now. You gotta go take care of the cheerleader.
And then I'm out.
And you out.
Yes.
Lower Marion, baby.
Now, where Pam gonna linger and ask me questions about, like, ask me what's happening in the game. These motherfuckers, well,
I do know what's happening. What's happening in the game?
when you
no.
gotta say what quarter they're in.
What quarter? No.
What-
What,
and it's third quarter. They ask me.
what quarter are they in?
Heard this motherfucker say third quarter.
What down is it?
It's first
Did they
and
make a
10.
field goal?
Like, you know when Kobe played, you don't watch. Did you watch the game yesterday?
Actually, I was.
That's
busy.
not what I asked you. Did you watch the game yesterday?
For what? Like,
See?
ain't in
Yeah,
it?
your answer should have been highlights. I got the highlights.
No, actually, I did watch a little bit. No, I did watch a little bit of the game.
Who played?
The Indiana, which Virginia game?
Now is
Cleveland
it,
game. I did watch a little
It's
bit
a
of
little bit when you're
Yesterday was-
changing the channel.
No, I
and you
said
go
the one on
past it.
Saturday. I watched that one.
No, I said yesterday.
No, I didn't watch yesterday. So I was busy. I went to the movies. Actually, I saw Avengers.
Nobody care about
Oh,
that shit. So.
yeah.
It was. I have to talk about that.
I watched the
They had a-
Well, I
American
haven't seen
Idol.
it. I don't want to know. I haven't seen
I'm not gonna tell you the ending, which was disturbing, but it was really good.
it. Okay.
Did you stay after the credits?
No, I left during the
Black,
credits.
So this tells you how much
missed some
Pam is
shit?
into sports. We didn't already switch to something else.
Yeah, no, can we at least get my segment out of the way?
No, we already in the Avengers.
Asian. Now, Cajun gonna make a great girlfriend, because she knows sports.
Yes.
And
And
so does
Well, I mean, she's a daughter of an NBA Hall of Famer.
But
I
that
mean,
don't
really?
mean nothing. Usually they'll go to the left of that. She like know the game. The only
And so does
problem
Brittany.
is
Where's Brittany? I thought I saw
she's over
Brittany.
there.
Uh-huh.
Only problem is Cajun gonna go and he's cute, and they gonna be like, huh?
No, I don't.
What? Who's the
I
dude?
said it was cute.
Some ugly nigga that some dude was hard to sell. You like he cute.
look
Yeah.
how innocent she
The
looked.
dude I like is definitely not a hard sell. So.
Well, I don't
Oh.
like your tone right now.
I mean,
Who you talking to when you shake like this? What's the shake part for? Any dude I like.
some on your neck.
Who do you like in the game? No,
Nobody.
really. No, really.
No, like who's your team?
Who's your
Who's your
team?
team? Jazz.
It was Utah. Yeah.
Who?
I
LeBron?
do like Utah though.
Yeah.
I watch everybody though.
Can I get one of
I
them?
like players.
See, but Tangy, I trust me. There's a lot of dudes gonna love the fact you gonna just walk in with
the booty shorts on.
with the booty shorts, no bras.
Do you give head on the
Beautiful.
halftime?
What?
What?
Is it Freaky Friday?
I mean, is that what y'all want?
Yeah, I said and it's halftime. All I want to hear is. Psst. Hey, I'll be right back. And when I come back in, hey Tangy, she got like she in another
Bring me
room.
some juice.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
I need to rehydrate.
I'm parched.
And she gotta let them know it went down. She gotta walk in and do like that. All right. Them niggas be looking like speed.
No.
Not do, nigga.
They be looking at you like, hey, don't touch the chips.
Don't double dip.
Don't double dip, nigga.
Yes.
Please don't
Yes.
double dip.
Yes.
Yeah, but games have been great. My Cavaliers made it to the next round. It's the biggest hating motherfucker.
Y'all almost didn't make it though.
But it ain't about what is such thing as it's like being almost pregnant. Either you are or you're not.
Well,
We won. It don't give a fuck. We won.
we're telling you
Let me
what
ask
word,
you a question.
'cause it was-
When did you become a Cavaliers fan? When LeBron got there?
Yes.
Yes.
Because then at the time,
Wherever
he
LeBron
probably-
goes,
As long as
except for
Giannis. As long as Giannis. Oh, you're a Cavaliers fan too.
a LeBron fan.
Oh, you're a LeBron fan.
So if he go play for the
I think
Knicks,
that's a man code violation. bro.
Right. Thank you.
Huh?
Tell him, Nick. I'm so
Not for
disgusted.
you. You're a woman.
I ain't listening to him.
I'm just
He's
saying.
his last day. We got another dude that's actually getting paid.
That's another man code violation. You want another dude in here? It's on you.
It is the Rollout Show. It is Talent Tuesday. Do we have talent? We think we do.
Yes, we do. We have I forget who's coming today, but somebody coming.
We got talent today.
Oh, Javon has somebody coming. Candace.
What about Javon?
He's coming. He was at the bank.
Oh, well then.
Well, we're sure we'll let him tell
Take
us
your time.
why he was at the bank
Javon, take your
during
time.
the show.
Yeah, I think Lonnie's coming through.
Do it right.
Oh, Lonnie is?
Yeah, I think
Lonnie
so.
lived literally like up the street.
Really?
You
He
can
lives
walk
right-
it.
Yeah, you can walk.
Really?
Yeah, right there by that
We went by
park.
his
He
house the
said
other
right
day.
there.
Tuesday.
So we had to go pick up. So Conrad bought a chair, the barber chair from this young lady. So we go to get it. We like, he's just small little nigga. It was a real barber chair.
Like heavy,
Yeah,
solid.
so we went, I'll lift.
Oh,
And this nigga calf,
Yeah.
twerking calf is fucked up.
So Conrad's still waiting to pick up his
No.
That's what you're saying.
We had to go all the way over to another place, go to Home or Lowe's, get a little dolly thing, one that we have here,
oh, really?
put it on, and then we pushed it.
Oh, so he can cut Jamie's hair. So he can cut Jamie's hair. Right?
No, it's for his house. Yeah, he would have it at his house.
So,
Because you can't mobile, you can't take it nowhere.
oh, I
too
didn't.
heavy.
So basically, you did him a favor by picking
Yeah.
up. Okay, I was like, because this is gay shit right there.
Huh?
I mean,
That
another
was a
dude.
gay shit to help the homie out. See, y'all taking this gay shit too far.
Oh no! Oh, that was only too far because you got dog last week. That's all.
Oh.
Why you keep going back to old shit?
Nick
man?
brought it up.
Live in the present. That's your problem. You
I
live in the
will
past
not.
too much.
I will not.
How was your weekend besides you went and saw the movie?
I went and saw the movie, which was excellent.
That's good because you could have saw it on your box. I'm glad you didn't do that.
Well, we attempted, and then it kept buffering.
Freezing.
So, but then we went and saw it in 3D. I would say it's an excellent movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I
making
I
money.
definitely recommend everybody going to see that
It's
movie.
clocking.
But you're saying
Really?
I missed something. I didn't sit through the
Gotta
credits.
stay through the credits.
But
What made you guys say you already knew that something was going to...
Well, because in every Marvel movie,
You got
Oh.
something in the credits.
for the next movie.
You remember
Oh,
when you
really?
saw Black Panther?
Oh, yeah, and then people were leaving except for black folks.
He
Yeah,
saw the
Black Bolt, he
bootleg.
didn't wanna
Bootleg,
leave.
it snapped before he could finish.
So I'm in the theater, and I see the white folks leaving. I said, why black... Why black people ain't leaving?
Right.
I said, sit down, because Michelle already up. Sit down. Some shit about to happen. Because the niggas is like, niggas was in their seat like, all right, go on and get out of here. This is a message for us. Credits went down, and the movie came back on. I went,
Right.
white people trying to run back in.
nigga
No,
smart.
no, nigga, no, go back. But yeah, you got to stick around.
This is a message for us. Speaking on seeing things, did you know that you can see our show on other things now? You can see us on Podbean and Blueberry and Google Play and SoundCloud,
Bam!
and Spreaker and Stitcher
Spreaker.
Smart Radio.
Say we're moving on
Yes.
up
Moving on up
to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up,
moving on up.
to east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Beans don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill.
He know the words.
Now we up in the big leagues, making our turn it back. Long as we live, you and me, baby, ain't nothing wrong with us. Moving up. Who sung that song?
Yes, Good Times.
Thelma from Good. I mean, Flo from Good Time. Florida. No, not Florida.
No, it wasn't Florida.
neighbor.
Valona.
Valona.
Bologna, yeah.
Valona.
You
He'll
imagine
get it.
You imagine how
Valona.
many checks she was getting
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
every time that
Still not was, still getting it.
Jeanne Dubois was her name. I met
every
her.
time that show come on, check in the mail.
Remember we had not Rolanda. We had what's the one?
Thelma.
Thelma on the show. Oh my God, Speedy was like, and she's so sweet.
Y'all don't understand.
And they
As a
group the
kid-
checks too. It's not like every time they group it like
Yeah,
in
that
a
movie.
few
But
months.
that check don't change. like the check you get if you on the show, it dwindles.
Right, but those
That check stays the same.
but it's
pretty much.
it's grouped.
Yeah,
and
but
it's-
it's-
and
so
they
you
weren't
get a
getting
lump.
as much money then as they are now.
Unless she's signing something different. The theme song, check don't change.
Don't
Right.
change. It's a
I
thing.
got a girlfriend
It's like a
that
voiceover.
sang theme song for a show.
Which one?
Which one?
I ain't gonna tell you because then I'll be telling her business.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure she don't.
Well, we don't want to know her. We just said what
know
show.
what's-
I'll
show?
slip it out another time. Keep going.
Okay.
Is it?
Wait a minute. If I know the show, what makes you think I know her? Because apparently I don't
We
know.
just can't. We can't know the show.
We don't want to know her name.
Let me tell
This
you.
is the bullshit.
She don't know.
Yeah.
No, I do know.
It ain't
It's,
your friend.
Well, why'd you say it then?
Right.
Keena sang on Being Mary Jane. She sang one of the songs
Oh.
for Being Mary Jane.
And it's
But
one
that's
of the.
not like-
it's the
Yeah,
old-
Yeah, but
Find out
see,
which one.
that's
It's
what
the
me and
old-
Speedy was talking about. Those shows, they pay you one time.
Yeah, that's BET.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they
no, no, no.
I mean, you know, Mary Jane was getting paid. Now, don't get it twisted.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah, she's actually out here. They shooting that pilot. Remember I told you they're doing the
they're doing-
spinoff of Bad Boys. Her character.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
she's got
good.
a movie coming out too.
Yeah, I saw the billboards all over.
yeah. I
And then the
saw
Mary
the
Jane
preview.
is that was it. They're doing the way
A
they
movie.
started it is the way they're gonna finish it. Do a 2-hour movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's gonna be it.
Television or movie?
Television on BET
Television,
type.
BET.
Oh, okay.
2 hour thing.
The same way they started it, because it started from a 2-hour movie,
know
television
that.
movie.
I've never seen the show. Is it good?
Man, she was kicking some knowledge, boy. She really. I mean,
What was the show
good.
about? What is it? Just man
About her
bashing?
being Mary Jane. I thought that was clever.
The plight of a black woman with some intelligence and some power,
Oh, okay.
living a single life.
They want to know: have you sang any theme songs for?
I've done
anything?
other than Have You Driven Far Lately with Phil Perry.
All right,
really?
that's a good one.
Oh wow, you
That
still
was
check on it?
years ago.
Check it
Man,
out.
that thing been played in years.
Oh really? How you know?
I mean,
ain't
I ain't
got
seen no Jay.
How'd it go again? Where'd your part go?
Have you driven far lately? I did the background. He did the whole hook. You know.
When you drive a Ford, you get in the car, you hear,
Have you driven far lately?
as you make the left and you see the girl, you roll your window down. She said, "What is that?" And I say,
Have you driven far lately?
Speedy, have you ever done a voiceover?
I was close. Yeah. I
Wait a
don't-
minute, close.
Yes.
You can't be close. You
Yeah, it's
it's like almost being pregnant.
If you let me get my story out. So
We all
on
want
the,
I've done a bunch of sound
I
tracks.
hate you guys. I hate you guys. So on the thing I did for Kevin Hart, those were all voiceovers.
Well, we don't know if you're gonna keep them.
Okay, so go ahead.
Give
'cause-
it up for DJ Ron C. And we was all like, nigga, did he just announce Ron C?
No, they
It
said
was supposed to
it.
be Ron G.
But so we'll see when it comes out. If they keep the voiceovers, y'all get checked.
Oh,
You guys are stupid.
okay.
That's like being pregnant. Don't ever use my shit on me. At least not that fast. How about yourself? How's the baby?
Oh, off the chain.
She run- When you gonna
watching,
bring her?
I'm watching. Huh?
You don't want us to
I
be
do
here,
want to bring her,
Uncle.
but I'm here from 11 to 3. So who's gonna watch her from 11 to 3?
We can watch it here. We've had babies.
We've had babies running through.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we didn't have
They're a
babies.
little bigger, but okay, no problem.
Whether we wanted them or not, we didn't
I
have
She
will
them.
go in
bring
there and
her.
be on the mic and everything.
Woo!
Do that, but
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, she
hear all these
can,
cuss
she
words.
can get some notes.
Go home. Fuck you, huh?
Oh.
And she's what, 1.5? 1?
2 years old. She's going on.
Terrible 2. She's
Yeah.
up in there.
Not really yet. I think
Not
it's
yet.
a terrible 3s. Now she is. The other day she climbed up on her changing table from her changing table to her dresser from her dresser.
Oh, wow.
I was
Somebody wasn't watching.
Yeah.
I was
Where
watching
the
on,
parents?
I was watching on the camera. I was like,
He doing like that. The baby about to fall.
I was like, Laura, Tarzan is doing some things.
So she's not going in the cabinets yet?
Oh no. But she can
You got
reach.
the locks and stuff on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I started that early.
lock.
But
I
she's
bet you
very
the
smart.
child lock,
She's
yes,
one of
yeah.
those kids that can watch you do something,
Mm-hmm.
and you be like, you feel somebody watching. She be like, then she come back and to be like, to your phone.
Oh,
yeah. They learn
Yeah,
that
that
phone
phone
fast.
Yeah,
is
that's
quick.
it.
Tablets,
Put
they learn
your
very
code
fast.
Yeah.
fully in.
Yeah.
Madison at 1, a little bit over 1, knew the tablet, do this shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
crazy.
the thing with Madison and Maya, if you leave scissors around or markers, nigga, they didn't redrew their face.
Yeah.
Then they
Yeah.
cut a plug out. Then they cut eyebrows off.
Yeah, we haven't got to that part,
said-
but I try to keep it away. 'Cause, yeah.
Madison, she's like, I just cut a little bit, and it'd be up. It was a whole plug, miss. I said, well, we come over there. We did a Pam. We just laid it down.
Do you tell them not to play with them? Not to
Yeah,
touch
but
Oh, no,
you know,
you gotta
See,
say
but
it
that's
was
the
a
difference
marker.
because for me, I used to let my babies play with them, and then I would show them how. So then, when I would leave the room, they wouldn't cut their hair and their eyebrows and paint all over their face. But if you tell them no,
Parenting tips.
like
from
you know,
parenting.
I let them go in the cabinets. I just made sure that they knew, don't do that, and then so I didn't have to worry about them in the. Oh, well, I just had a different method. I figured,
Big-
you know,
biggest heart
there's
attack,
some children
they
that can handle knives in foreign countries.
know how to-
so
I know how to
figured
fix this.
My babies
Tangy.
can handle markers.
This is the same young lady that panicked when she couldn't get the code.
Yes. She didn't. She
No, she panicked.
She didn't.
She
She
panicked.
didn't want to ask somebody.
She
She didn't want to
panicked.
bother anybody. And I told her, don't
Same young
talk.
lady. Just something to make sure. The
So-
same young lady that panicked.
Oh
and
yeah.
Told her not to talk. But
My kids would
But-
have came in. What the code?
Show it
During
in.
the show.
During the show.
What the code?
Oh, every last one of them.
But the eyebrow would have been missing. What the code?
right. So I guess it's pros and cons.
Yeah.
to everything.
You can't have it all, man. Or
My name
kids.
is not Pam.
Whatever.
Pam's babies are someplace else.
Wow, really?
They ain't drawing on themselves. That was a goddamn show.
If they were alive, one would be called Saliva.
Oh wow.
Boy would be called Spitter.
You gonna hate this joke.
I hate you.
That's funny as fuck.
What is him?
You gonna hate this joke. The only thing he'd be cutting through is the air.
Oh, damn.
Go, mommy.
That you were right. That was a joke that I kind of hated, but not for the reasons that you thought I would.
thought
It
it was
just
funny.
wasn't funny, Speedy.
Spitter.
Spit.
Hey, Loogie.
Oh wow. That's a nickname Loogie. That's fucked up.
That's
know,
so wrong.
Until the show, my boyfriend didn't even know I had ghost babies. You guys told on me. I just want you to know.
No.
He had no idea. He really thought.
God told on you.
Oh wow.
And he never asked, so it's not like you lied or anything. He just never asked. It's just,
He didn't
you
want to
know.
know.
Guys don't ask that?
No.
Oh.
How many ghost babies you have?
No, they might. I'll ask a girl, have you had abortions? They were like, no.
Why
No,
would you
guys
ask
don't
that though?
ask.
But why would you ask that? What is
Because
it?
if we're talking about kids and go, oh no, I don't have any kids. Well, do you have an abortion?
But the girls
No,
ask
see,
you,
that's
how
just
many kids do
nosy.
you have? How many abortions
No, I
have
haven't
you
had
had
none.
girls have?
None.
Apparently, I mean,
All of my abortions are here. They fully grown.
So yours only connected 8 times. Okay.
No, that doesn't mean they didn't. They
a
just
few
didn't make
possible.
it. That didn't mean he did it. He said he didn't kill him. They might just not.
No,
made
but
it.
he's had 8 kids. So
Yeah, don't get me
so-
wrong. Somebody
so
might not
you've-
have told me something,
Okay.
but the majority of them always told me because I was.
That's why women shouldn't
I was
ask
a-
you
I
that
was a great
question 'cause
catch.
you might not.
I'm a great catch.
And he did the
sniff.
sniff.
So you got to know how to do it.
But
Yo,
the sniff comes
Tangy
when
would-
they're lying, right?
No.
So when he says I was a great
it's
catch
kind of
and
like
he was a
no,
sniff.
it's kind of like a verification of like.
Tangy would do like this. Because I'm a great catch.
I'm a great
Or,
catch.
she does like
Yeah.
a twitch.
There you go.
Yeah, you
I'm a
got a
great
twitch.
catch.
It means something wrong with you.
Yeah,
Did I do it?
you're still a little.
How was your
extra,
weekend,
but-
Tangy?
Yeah, what'd you
Why do
do?
you have a medicine thing? What's that on your arm?
My daughter's emoji. She went to an emoji sleepover.
Oh, that's cute.
This is the same one that
Lord.
knows about scissors and.
Oh yeah, it was with the Girl Scouts. She's in the Black Girl Scout troop.
Huh?
Oh, good.
What is black?
I was a Girl
Yes,
Scout.
the
Hated
bomb.
See, why you didn't
and
tell
they
me
sing
that?
the Black National Anthem.
Now I would put my daughter
it.
in there.
Really?
Oh,
See, you didn't tell.
You should put.
Why you
one
keeping
in
black
Madison.
shit to your kids? See,
well,
you wrong.
actually,
Well,
Jody should have told you because her daughter was in it last year. So my
Jody
daughter
didn't tell
didn't
me
find out
anything.
about it until this year. But I'll let you know. It's a lot though, Speedy.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's
Oh,
why I
we
was
ain't gonna just
selling
go. We,
those
look,
Girl
we ain't
Scout
going to the meeting and all.
No, you got to go to a meeting every
going
Friday.
long enough to get a uniform. Come on out of there.
You got to pay. I think $250 the first
For
time,
what?
and then the dues are like $2. But it's fun though because they go camping and they're going to the Great Wolf Lodge and the sleepover. So
My
I
kid's
will
been
make
there.
sure you know. Yeah,
For those who haven't been to the Great Wolf Lodge, it's definitely you can go one time.
yeah,
It ain't no that we going annually shit.
right.
Because Jamie went and they got the room.
Oh yeah,
They
so
and
they
Jamie
spent
Foxx.
yeah.
So his daughter got the room, and it's like how much? Like
It's a lot,
300
yeah.
a night or something.
But,
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
the
No, that's for like a regular room. I think on Groupon you might be able to find it.
Yeah.
In the Midwest, they have it's a like a whole block of them of hotels like that, and it's Great Wolf Lodge, and then it's just a bunch of them, and they like all on a different level of waters type situations. It's just blocks and blocks of them. Like it's a trip.
It has to be your kids, one of their birthdays that you want to do it big, or you want them to really feel it this time.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you do that. That Wolf Lodge shit ain't no joke. Jonathan had his birthday there. My God.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's good is my baby's going with the Girl Scouts, but this year when they go is on her birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what she was like.
When's
It's
her
my
birthday?
birthday, June the 9th. And she was like,
coming up?
I'm like, you get 2 birthdays. Girl,
She
go.
didn't get it. It's the same young lady.
She
that
didn't at first.
know how to work a marker.
She wanted to do something else. Knows how to work a marker, knows how to work scissors, knows how to turn the stove
Can't
on
get
and
the
off.
internet on as a motherfucker.
Not here. Oh, good. Yeah. She can
Well,
swim.
So are you guys paying full price for it, or are they getting it on?
No,
GoFundMe?
it's the Girl Scout thing.
So they pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
You know, because we've paid.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah.
I was a Girl Scout.
Impossible.
Did
It
you
was
like
terrible.
it?
No,
Impossible.
I hated it. I hated camping.
Yeah.
I like the Girl Scouts.
I like
I
camping.
could see the sense memory too. You went back and you were not having
No,
fun.
it was awful because it was a white troop, and it was like me and another black girl, and you always felt different.
Right.
My mom should have put me, my mother,
She didn't
but,
know.
No, but she should have put me in a black troop. I would have felt like more of a part. I always felt like the outcast. We had the little sleepovers of the little white house and stuff. I'd be like,
Yeah.
this ain't fun.
And for me, I wasn't excited about it. I was like, does she want to be a Girl Scout? I wasn't a Girl Scout. So I was like, why she want to be a Girl Scout? You got friends.
Right.
It wasn't, and that's why I didn't think to tell you, because it wasn't until I went to the first meeting and I saw all the little black girls.
That's cool.
And they were singing the Black National Anthem. And I was like, that's when I got
You gave
excited.
them all hugs.
Yes, I was like, oh, lift every
That
voice.
is-
And then, we went to another meeting. They were teaching them African dance. And, that's when I started getting
So it's
excited.
$240 to join. And
I'll tell you all that because I got to get it all down pat. But they all
Yeah,
got
she's still
like
paying.
our hair, kinky, curly, long, curly. It's just, it's really nice.
I want Madison to be involved.
Yeah, it's
You
really
should.
nice.
She
And
said
she
she-
would like
Would they
that.
be in the same troop or no?
Yeah.
Madison's 9 though. She's 9. How old is your daughter?
Stone is 9. She'll be
Oh,
10
okay.
in June.
Oh, okay.
But she did tell me, Mommy, I loved it. But I don't know if I want to do it next year. It's like, I'm
Shout
having
out to
fun.
markers.
Is it time to go?
You just need to mark your face up. Anyway. So no, she says she wants to sing though. And Madison can actually sing.
I love
It's
it.
weird because she sings all the songs on the radio and she sings them in key in that person's voice.
Oh.
Right, dead on.
That's-
And I'll be looking over like,
She get it from her mama.
Oh, that's right. Her mom could sing, right?
who Jerry? No, Jerry can sing.
Oh.
Grandmama comes.
Well, her daddy thinks he can.
Right. I was trying
That's
to
close-
figure out where it
that's
was
close
come
she
from.
gonna
That's half the battle.
Maybe
Yeah.
Uncle
You gotta at least
Jamie.
think you can sing. But she says, no,
She
I
said,
want to
Uncle
sing.
Gamey.
But so we had her in dance class a few years ago, and the teacher, she said, "Excuse me," I said, "Because I'm there to pick up, man. You might not want to put your money on her. She don't want to dance because Maya getting it in. Nigga Madison and so I said, Maddie, you want to dance? No. I said, why you in here? Mom, you made me come in. I said, well, you got to dance a little bit. No, I don't do it. No. And she
it's not
dashed
her
outside.
thing.
She
Everything
wanted
ain't gotta be-
But she wants to do karate because she wants to be one of the girls.
Oh, that's
in,
good. Yep. Black
in
Panther.
Black
Wakanda.
Panther. She want to be in Wakanda, and then she wants to sing. So that's where we at.
But you should dance. You should be a triple threat. So you got to can't just do one or the other.
I don't know if I want her twerking. Nick, you
Long
gonna
as
show
she
her how to
look
twerk?
over her shoulder.
He's not going to hear
Yeah,
you.
hear it. Yeah, I know. I ain't
Yeah,
worried about it.
him go right over.
Judah NYC is fussing at me because I said that they learned how to do African dance, and he's
what's
like,
wrong with
"We
that?
are not African," and I'm not
We're
saying
of
that.
African
African
descent.
dance?
And I'm not saying that we are African, but I can tell you that it was really, really nice for my baby to be watching a sister do dances that were made for her body, because in the other places, the movements are different. And so she was doing some of the movements that we can say people of color.
But can't we say of
What's
African
wrong with,
descent?
First of all, if you go
Well,
to a dance
you can
class,
say whatever you want.
say if
No,
you
I'm
go to
asking.
a
Yeah,
place
I
where they
think so,
teach
but
dance.
Judith says
do you
no.
want to do hip hop?
I'm Jap
Do you
Tag.
want to do salsa? Do you want to do whatever? Do you want to do African dance?
Yeah.
you could do. It's all different types of dances. What?
It made me very happy to see
I don't think
and
that's
to
wrong.
hear them
So,
and to hear the
Tangent,
you know.
I don't get what is a guy or girl.
It's Judith, it's a guy.
Okay, I don't get what they're saying that we're not from.
He was just trying to make a cultural point, but that has nothing to do with enjoying dancing. Like,
I didn't know he was going to.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? No, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to say that we're just not African, but that has nothing to do with enjoying dancing. Like,
But we're African descent.
Well, you know, they
No,
say
no, we're not,
that
but-
all of us, some of us, technically they say some of us are, and then they say that some of us are not, because black people, they say, I don't know, because I was born in 1967, were everywhere. But they say that because of slavery, they cut off all of our ties with those other countries. And so if you trace us all the way back, then I might be from, I don't know where I might be, France. I might be one of the,
I mean,
I don't know.
We were traded all over the world. You know what I mean?
But-
To work.
You know, especially the Spaniards. The Spaniards took us everywhere and sold us. So, like,
Well, if it started with us, then everybody is what we are, right?
Pretty much.
well, that's what they
So-
and that's what they said. They said we were the beginning.
Yeah, so if it started with us, even they're part of us. So
I just
but-
don't think there's nothing wrong with saying African dance. I think that I could embrace that more and just, we're going to hip hop.
Well, was
I got a hip hop dance.
Oh yeah. Oh, were you upset because I said it was African dance?
That's what I got
What-
from
what
his.
were you
his
upset
message.
about?
To me, that's what he's saying.
That's what I got from him.
Did he want me to say what part of Africa it was from?
It don't even matter.
Okay.
Ignore them niggas.
Okay.
No.
Well,
When they do
I'm
that
Japtalian.
You what?
Japtalian.
Japanese and
Japtalian.
Italian.
Japtalian.
That means I like soy sauce and my linguine.
That's a bad look right there. My weekend was great. I ain't had to do no basketball. I stayed home, watched games. Got mine on this weekend. Next weekend we're at MAP, the MAP gym in. Is that Orange County? The big giant MAP. Is it Orange County, Nick?
Like,
That's Orange County, right?
yes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Orange
but
County.
what is what's map?
It's a warehouse with a whole bunch of basketball courts.
oh, that
Oh,
sounds fun.
so is somebody one of the kids playing in the
Somebody
league?
said Palm Springs.
Brooklyn.
Okay, is it summer league?
No, it's tournaments.
spring-
So
Yeah.
you be there the whole
Spring
weekend or just?
Well,
like-
you just go back. You
gonna
I
come
drive.
go-
Yeah,
ooh,
drive.
and then come back and
It's
then
like
go back?
it's like an hour drive. It's not that far from Disneyland. It's like the next exit after Disneyland
It's an hour drive from your house.
from the valley. Yeah.
You must be going in the middle of the night.
But that's where their that's where their best competition has come from. They've won all the other ones they did. The one in Manhattan Beach, they beat those kids. They won all 4 of those games that weekend. But every time they've gone there, they've met some. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the kids don't look 14. Some
Right,
look like
right,
they
right,
16, 17. But it is what it is. You're gonna, nigga, we got a birth certificate. There ain't no ID on it. Nigga, fuck out of here. But I like the fact they go there because the kids they play, them little kids can go.
They really good.
And they have to really bring their A game. So
that's good.
I'd rather them play against talent that's going to make them work than and then if they stay in Calabasas and play the little white kids, they'd be killing them little white kids.
No offense, but all the rest of y'all suck.
The white kids that play because you got out there and play, Carver. You got them names Connor,
Yeah,
Carver. Jackson.
Anybody named Duke?
No, they don't name white kids.
just
Duke.
checking.
That's a black name.
Hey, Duke.
Duke.
Duke, you gonna hip hop dance?
They go together. It is the Rollout Show. We are doing top 5. Top 5.
Duets.
And that's a
Duets.
good thing because did you know
As long
that
as we didn't do that, we
it's
couldn't
May Day, but it's also
Shout out to Mayday.
Couple Appreciation Day.
Aw.
Yeah, Couple Appreciation Day. And what's cool about it being Couple Appreciation Day is we're doing the top 5 duets. Couples duets.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Look at Google.
I thought that was kind of
Look
cute.
at Google.
But it's also, May Day. And when I was reading about it, what did they say? Beltane. Have y'all heard of that before?
What is it?
Well, it's a whole bunch of meanings behind May Day. Nick, do you understand them all better? Because I read up on a lot of them. Because
I don't understand what May Day means. It's just May 1st, right? No.
No, May Day. You remember they take a pole. I'm from the South. And,
Go on, Nick, bust it on out.
And go around the pole with the ribbons and tie it up because it's supposed to be celebrating the first day of spring.
I never heard.
And then they celebrated the workers today. Well, let's just go with
I never heard of it. So down
couples.
south, May 1st is considered May Day.
Well, everywhere.
I did not hear in Los Angeles.
No?
No. We don't.
Somebody's gonna call in and break it all the way down.
Well,
Somebody, y'all ain't never heard
here,
of it.
let me
Well,
see. Okay,
Vernon should be
so
calling in any minute.
yeah.
traditionally you'll see children, they used to frop around and dance around the May Queen. And then they would have the Queen over there. And they would have the kids would be singing and dancing and the people in the towns would be celebrating. It has pagan roots from the pagan festival Beltane, which
Should've
marks
said
the
that.
beginning of summer.
No, Brother Savage don't like
I know
this.
Brother Shabazz is going to break it down, but it's supposed to be a fertile time because, spring. But they also
So
talk
this is
about
the beginning of spring, May 1st.
well, it's when they celebrate it. I think spring really starts around my birthday, but that's when they celebrate it. But they also talk about the banks. They said that Parliament debated at the time whether it would be a bank holiday or not. And so that was a big argument. And then they scheduled don't let me explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Let me tell you.
Lost
Let
me
me
on
do
May
I'm a
1st.
little bored.
You lost me on June 1st. nigga.
But I can.
But we have a lot of news
We're
when we come
back.
back. We're gonna do-
Yeah.
And we're glad to be back.
Hey, man.
We had a
All right, yeah.
Tangy moment there.
But- for
But
real.
before we go
Wait a
to
minute.
break,
Did you see how everybody just did this? Look.
it was so convoluted.
That was so uninteresting.
Nigga, I was trying to work my tablet, didn't even turn it on.
Lady, I started thinking about what's gonna happen next break. I was like, after the break, I was like,
I
okay.
said,
It
yeah.
sound like Speedy's top prom songs.
That's right. Glittery Bubble said it was a Mayday plane crash.
It sure was.
That's right, it was.
It was.
Nigga, eject.
Well, let me tell y'all what
Let's keep
though.
it back with the couples.
I just
stay with
wanna,
the couples.
so Couples Day, and I just want to let y'all know that Friday's show, I will not be talking about any May Day stuff. And I want to make sure you know that you have to watch it live. And
To
if
see
you
it for
don't
free.
watch it live, then you have to be a patron in order to see the replay.
And we're gonna have a couple of good porno stars.
Pam
we,
is gonna
We might
strip.
make them take the tops off.
Pam is gonna strip.
We can.
I can
Yeah.
take my
Because it's gonna
I
be
can take
private.
my pants off. Yeah, do you really want me to take my top?
No.
I started to go
She
braless
said-
today,
she
and
said
it
she'll
was
take her-
too much. I started to go braless today because I like being braless, but the shirt was so. I thought it would be too much.
You can see how cold it is.
Yeah, it might just.
Look, you're like, hello everybody. You're like,
But I do want to tell you what I did last week.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I thought we was about to take a break.
Okay. This is gonna be shorter.
go ahead, Tangy.
I went to the doctor.
All right.
Oh, okay.
What you got?
When y'all thought that I was
And when'd you
going
get
to
it?
an audition, I went to the doctor
And
because I'm going to have a procedure done next week.
Oh, your forehead ain't that big.
And
I like your gums.
Speedy's is, but mine is. I did have a doctor tell me I
I
should
know
cut
you
my gums
did.
back. But
wanna-
wow.
and I want to share it on the show. It's not anybody's business, but I want to share it because my experience was like, so anybody that has seen my show has heard me talk about my stillborn and the fibroid. And then they told me that if I take the fibroid out, it'd be scar tissue. I won't be able to have a baby. If I keep it in, I'll have another stillborn. Well, I kept it in, and I had 2 more babies at home after my stillborn, who is chilling with Pam's babies.
Like they don't,
wow.
So-
they don't know. They don't know what's going on. They guess.
Right. So then I got the IUD because I haven't had any problems with the fibroid. The IUD kept me from bleeding heavily. So you keep that in for 5 years. I know that's
The
not
metal one or the
good.
plastic one?
I don't know. I just know it goes up in there and
yeah.
it keeps the hormones
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the area.
Ain't no doubt it works.
So then I haven't had a problem with the fibroid. But recently I went to the doctor because I wanted to see if I was in menopause because I don't know because I don't have.
So when is May 1st?
Jesus
Speedy,
Christ.
listen.
Just what is
This
the
is for the
procedure?
sisters. So the lady said fibroids, and I asked my doctor. I said, "Well, I want to get rid of them because I had my babies." And my
You gotta
doctor
explain
said
it, all.
I should have a hysterectomy.
Okay.
And I said, "I ain't having no hysterectomy
What's wrong with that?
because I don't even realize that anything is wrong. That's crazy." And so. She said, well, you can, and you can just, I said, well, I got to keep my ovaries. She said, no, you don't need them. You're 50. I said, I do need them. Girl,
No,
you
you don't.
tripping. So I said, bump you, and I left there. And I went to another place where they laser it, and they said you have to be under the age of 48. And then I found another place where they testing, you got to be under 45. So now I'm like, oh my goodness, right? So I
getting it
found
done
a
on May
place,
1st.
uterine, this is for my sisters. Uterine embolization is what I'm getting done.
Which is?
Because my doctor said, he said, you don't need nothing cut out, Tangi, because I'm not having the problems. But I see people that have fibroids and don't do nothing about it, and they start looking pregnant, then they have to get a hysterectomy. So I want to jump on it. So they're going to go in my groin, in my thigh, and find the artery that's going to the fibroids, because mine are small. They said uterus is supposed to be the size of a fist. Mine is a hand over a fist. And that's not supposed to be, I mean, it could.
Play ball.
So they're going to go in there, find the artery, and they're going to suture the artery, which will make the fibroids shrink. And then I'll still have a beautiful, vibrant, healthy uterus. And I can have some more babies if I want, which I'm not. But so I'm going to be gone.
And we're back.
That's for my sisters, y'all, because
You could have texted them
because
that.
my sisters on the rollout show, because if, you know, like, they don't tell us that we can have other procedures. They're quick to take a black woman's uterus out.
I
I mean,
asked.
that was real good information.
Right, but
It
all
would've been better
doctors
if you
don't
mimed it.
know, because I asked my doctor, and my doctor was like, "Oh, you don't need it," which is some crap. You do. Well, Pam does it, but I do.
No, I wanted it. I elected to have it.
Right,
So I
and-
could have had another
But-
myomectomy.
but I
and
will
all that.
say
didn't
this
wanna
about
do it 'cause I had already
fibroids.
had one.
Right, and
then they
okay,
came
so
back.
that's good, because what I've learned with
And I know I wasn't having babies anyway.
with the myomectomy and with what I'm getting,
It
you
came
have
back.
a healthy uterus, so
Come back.
it can come back. But I'm
Yes.
50, so I'll be going into menopause in a couple of years.
Yeah, because if you get it all taken out, you're going into menopause.
See, but my
ASAP.
sisters on
But-
here
but
are
only for a couple
understanding
weeks.
what I'm saying, y'all. My sisters are get it. Yes.
Tangi.
Yes.
Tangi. Tangelina.
Lena Lean says she had one in September.
Tangi.
Yes.
I know how you feel when I
They
do.
want me to give my information.
So any of you sisters
Y'all
out
want me to
there
go
that is
home?
thinking about this,
Should I just go
yeah,
home?
just mention
okay.
Tangi at Bob's Chop Shop. And you,
Wow.
Well,
Fine.
the group.
I
Hold
thought
on.
y'all
hold on.
might want some
on.
knowledge.
The group
Knowledge
gonna,
is
the
power.
group gonna love this. Tangi, what have we learned? Nick, can you turn it on, please? This
I want my
Fuck the joke
hysterectomy.
up.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want a hysterectomy, Jane Smith, because your uterus, well, hormones, my ovaries, all that's
You're gonna
important.
already have it
And-
anyway. You're already gonna
and
go
I
into
don't
the
wanna be
change.
them
It's
to
just gonna
cut
send you
all
to
in
the
me.
changes, and you just take some estrogen, and then you good. I don't have hot flashes anymore. I don't have anything. Like, I'm cool. I can fuck 24/7.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I'm good.
Luckily,
show going
Pam can, but some women, when they have a hysterectomy, some of them don't want to make love no more.
I'm horny as ever.
Sometimes, and that's good for you, but I want to keep
But you-
my uterus. You know, I mean, I believe the man should keep
You
his
have a thing
force,
of cancer
so
in your
you know.
family. I had a lot of that
No.
in my family, so that's another reason
Oh,
why I
see,
liked it.
so yours
segment is
makes
sponsored by Dr.
sense,
Ruth.
and Pam, you were younger than I am too,
No, I was 48 when I did.
but you had already had a myomectomy.
Do y'all even know each other?
Yeah.
I was younger. No, I was
But
yesterday.
because, like, if I were younger, you know, and knowing that if the situations don't
Tangi,
change,
I'm gonna save you.
All right,
Give your information. Fuck.
you know, Tangi, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope it's a
Thank
safe
you.
It's gonna be
operation.
safe no matter. Is it outpatient?
my sisters.
Is it outpatient?
Yes.
All right, so it's not like
So you come back the same day.
No,
Please put your hands together for Tangi.
I ain't telling y'all nothing. Thank
Please
you, my
don't.
sisters, for
I felt like you
understanding.
when you listened to my sports. I was like, now what do I do now? All right. Anyway, I started to do some play-by-play, but you'd have been mad at me.
All right, let's do
We'll
our
take a
top
quick
5
break.
duets. We got. We're
Top-
going to be talking about Kanye, and we're going to be
Yes.
talking about Michelle Wolf's jokes
Yeah.
at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So it's got a lot going on. So we will be back.
A lot.
So again, thank you, Tangi, for your
Sermon.
what's it called? Soliloquy?
But
Yeah.
but did you learn anything?
No.
Like
No.
if Michelle finds out that she has fibroids, then and they say she needs a hysterectomy, you can say, well, no, you can get it lasered.
No,
Can't
you're
you
gonna
say something
say,
about
No, no,
laser?
no,
call
no, no.
Tangi.
Can't you say something about the pills? You can get the uterine. There are other options out there.
Call Tangi.
Take her to.
Go in the room with that.
But Pam said she can fuck all day, all night.
Yeah, I can.
Fuck it up, gon' fuck it up, gon' fuck it up. Motorcycle, hey, she gon' ride it, she gon' ride it, she gon' ride it, she gon' ride it like a motorcycle. Motorcycle,
Hey.
Yeah, we are back. Motorcycle. Bitch, ride it like a
Like
motorcycle.
a motorcycle. Look, Speedy.
Your
look at
mic
my
ain't
phone.
on. Anyway. Your shit gets turned on.
Well, you notice the young
Okay, there
girls
it
don't
goes.
look over their shoulder because they know it's popping.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not young.
Was that shade?
No,
That's what I heard.
When you 50 and over, you don't know if it's
I gotta make sure it's popping.
no, yours is popping by itself. That should be moving on its own.
But wait a minute. Are we looking to see if it's popping? Or are we looking to see if y'all looking at it's popping?
Poppin'.
mainly
Pockin'.
if it's popping. It is the Rollout Show right here at RolloutStudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
Well, for $35.95, you can meet your boy Speed Doggy Dog, and I got to play. It's at the
Wilshire Taco Bell Theater.
and the play is called.
Mama, I'm riding like a motorcycle.
Don't stick your tongue out.
Right. I added that part. I thought,
That was quick, Teddy. That was quick.
I don't like the way you ride the motorcycle.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you on a
I was
moped.
uncomfortable.
Like a scooter.
Yeah, you on a scooter, man. It is your boy Speed in the house. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Tangi
In the house we
Ambrose.
got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
In the house we got.
Javon Dawkins.
Living next door. In the house we got. Nigga, you know you last.
Shalom to the people.
He's looking for the button again.
It's crazy. Can you turn my mic up?
No,
it is,
well, I
no, I need mine. Right?
Yeah,
Girl,
no,
if you don't
it's
quit
low.
we get a
Be your
bird.
last motherfucking
Mine's
day
low,
here,
too.
man. There you go. See that, Nick?
Testing one. All
Nick,
right.
I'm your dad. You got to make sure I sound great. at all
No.
times.
Put some auto tune on your father's voice, please.
Yeah, put some auto-tune. Squeak me out. Squeak me out. It is Talent Tuesday.
Whoop, whoop.
We got a grip of talent in the building.
Uh-huh.
Whoop, whoop.
We got.
Yeah, we just played their video.
Yes.
Yes.
Ride it like a motorcycle.
Ride it like a motorcycle.
It's already popping.
One brother
Ride
had
it like
Tell
a
you, you gotta do this
motorcycle.
every time.
Yes, ride it like a
one
motorcycle.
brother had a gang of money. He ain't throw it in the air though. That's a goddamn shit. Motherfucker showed it, but he ain't throw it.
That's called wisdom.
But did you hear one guy say, if your baby daddy messing up, I'll take care of you? So that's nice. They down for single women too, single mothers.
No, you missed that. He said he'll take care of him.
And that's all you heard. You
Oh,
like he'll take
didn't hear nothing else.
It was a pistol right behind that, and they. You gotta watch the video all the way through. You was
ride it
you
like
on the motorcycle.
I'm on the motorcycle. I'm riding like a motorcycle.
Now your boyfriend is sleeping with the fishes, but that's what I'm saying. But you got a stack of money. You got a stack of
He's
money.
got a stack of money.
Anyway,
said he showed it, huh?
So in the house we have. everybody-
We have Lil Cap.
Yo.
We have Seawolf. We have Lazy.
that might work.
Y'all got to get up on
You
it.
could tell. He did like that. Say it again. Wait for Ted. Say it
Okay,
well.
we got Lazy.
He living up to the name.
Living up to his name for real.
Yes, and
Next to get to the mic, he went.
I'm well medicated right now.
Oh, okay.
and we have Zay, and they're all from Lou K Records rappers.
Thank you for coming out.
Woo, 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 woo.
Now everybody's in the video except for one person that was the dude that had the money.
Oh yeah.
You got to get up on it.
Scholarship.
Okay.
Go run track.
He got an education.
Wow.
He need that money to go pay them books.
I'm trying to tell you.
Grant money, nigga. Grant money.
Take you out of Compton. Go.
That's dope, man. So how long you guys been together? And is it a group or just guys just came together?
We just
You can
know
start
Yeah,
right.
stay up on the mic. And, and you can
we
put
just
your
known
toys
each other, you know. So
Okay.
yeah.
Just in the neighborhood? Because y'all look like brothers, no?
Oh yeah. We get that a lot.
Hilarious. You know they not when you look over. Yeah.
They rub off on you. They rub off on you, you know.
So who came up with the song and then said, "Hey, all of us get down"?
Oh, my man Zay, he wrote.
Okay.
It
Zay, you the one that decided we should ride it like a motorcycle. What? In that key?
That means he has all the publishing.
I love it. Now, Zay, do you and Miss Kim need to switch seats
Yeah,
so
I
you
said,
can
why we
talk on the
switch-
mic
yeah.
some?
Need to switch.
You gonna open that?
He said, "You gonna open up?" No.
Yeah, cause Zay, I want to know how you came up with riding like a motorcycle. I want to hear some thought behind it.
All right, well, I came with the song. It was me and the homies been smoking in the car.
It's a good start.
Can you get up on the mic for
Instagram,
you?
and this girl, she was dancing. And I was like, I can make a song to that. So then I made the song. I didn't think it was gonna go nowhere, but it actually started popping, and Tommy the Clown started dancing to it.
Oh,
Tommy.
You know, it was just getting big. So then I was like, all right. Then I started making other songs, and then all my other songs they just started blowing up.
I love it.
All right.
Okay.
I love it.
Then you brought everybody in?
Yeah.
The house is on. Somebody's phone.
Because all of you rap separately too, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Do all of you write?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, you write too?
Yeah, I write a lot.
Really? How long you guys all been rapping, like individually? Like
Me, about 6-7 years.
And
for me, it's probably been like 2 years.
Okay.
See, Wolf, look at the hair on his face, y'all.
You see it growing, it grow by the second. You already know what I'm saying. You shave it, but that shit just keep growing on my face. So
I know when you go to the airport, they be like, "Come on over here, Pat. Put your backpack down."
You're right.
They've been asking you for your ID since you was 5.
I was working there too.
Oh wow! Where you going? Ride like a motorcycle, nigga. I'm out.
Ride like a motorcycle. And Lazy, how did you get the strength to start rapping? Cause you chilling.
he said he high.
Oh yeah,
the drugs. They, weed, kept me out of jail and stuff. Pops left, all that.
Okay.
Mom's on drugs.
Cause where you from?
I'm from Compton.
Okay.
Central and Alondra, be exact.
All right.
You was too lazy to do any dirt.
Man,
I'm cool.
On that side of town, you really ain't got to put the other street with there. You say Central, okay, nigga. In fact, you put Alondra, I'm like, woo.
Right.
We even got an airport.
Yeah, I know. Right there by Caldwell Street. Bam.
What you know about that, Speedy?
Because my last name Caldwell. I know what the street is. I done tried to take that sign down 9 times. Every time Compton police be right.
That's what I'm talking
Hilarious.
Get to the last screw.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Fixing this. Hand me that screw down there. Put the nut back in.
So have y'all been performing live?
Yeah, recently we had a few shows. The most recent was the Coast to Coast in downtown. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. At Los Globos, they had us out there.
So when y'all come out as a group and then one separately?
Yeah, usually it's like really 2 main parts of the group. Like 2 groups came together into one big group. So that's what we all are under Luke K.
Okay.
But we each have our own things going. So yeah, we'll come perform separately. Sometimes together. We got some hits. So.
All right.
So how many? So this is not everybody. There's more.
There's one more.
Okay, one more. Okay.
Where he
Our
at?
producer.
Why'd he go?
He had some business to take care of today.
He had business.
Mandatory.
Important.
Oh, I get it.
Had to go to court.
Yeah, that's
Something like
I was say court.
I
That sounds like
get
court.
it. Okay.
Right,
He should have been lazy. He did.
lazy. Do any of you sing?
I
Hey, that's
wish.
crazy that you said that because I told myself I was going to start going to singing class today before I pulled up. But no, I don't sing, but I don't see why I can't.
I love that.
I like
That's
that
what I'm
answer.
talking about,
I like
C
that
Wolf.
answer.
That's right.
Okay, well,
That's
Speedy
what-
gonna go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't see why I can't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shit, that's my new
That's
shit
a
right
that's
there.
a T-shirt. I like that answer.
I
I don't see why I can't.
You already
You
know
might want to
that.
go make that quickly before I do it.
Hashtag.
Do y'all freestyle?
I mean, like,
Here
you
and
want
there.
something?
Yes,
You
I
don't
do
have no
actually. I do.
You don't have no headphones,
headphones.
Do I
boy.
need to hear myself?
He didn't say he needed headphones.
No, I was
He
gonna
needs
play a beat.
headphones. You can't- you
Oh,
can't hit a beat.
don't.
Oh, can you guys do a beatbox?
Yeah, do acapella because Speedy's beats
no,
are like.
No. Hold up. You can beatbox.
Okay, we can go
He
that
said
route too.
beatbox.
You can do that too.
He said he was gonna do an acapella.
But
Actually,
we have a
I-
beatbox.
I
But this
wanna
is
hear
a
the
master
acapella.
right here. But he wants to hear acapella too.
I want
Me
to hear
too.
the acapella. I love acapella.
Go ahead,
'Cause
hit
I don't
us.
get it
I'll give
often.
y'all something, you feel me?
All right, ready? Go.
On me. Smoking so much weed, it ain't chronic though. Homie think I'm tripping cause I'm spitting mad knowledge though. It's all cool, I keeps my plans to myself. Last name self, so I gotta keep it real. Keep it real like reality. Just a young light skin with some talent, sheesh. Don't be alarmed, I'm just trying to grow some farms so I can give to my community. Fuck. I wrote that though, but you feel me? It is what it is
like
though.
how you got
I
mad at
love
yourself.
it. I love it. I
I
love
can
it.
rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that last
But-
line was unique.
Hey,
Yes.
yeah, it was. I gotta.
I like how
already
you
know
got
what
mad
it
at yourself. You said,
It's all-
and that beat, fuck, nigga.
Hey,
Hey, get your shit right, nigga. You ain't gonna be here tomorrow, nigga. Get your shit right. Hey, cue me in, nigga. And the beats be giving. Fuck, nigga. Get your ass off the mic, nigga. Shit.
Right.
I don't even want to talk no more.
No, that was good. That was good. You sound good. You did it to the
You
beat.
just got. That's why I write.
I love it.
They said that's why I write.
I love it.
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
I'm too expensive.
Come on, Lazy. All y'all. You
too what?
Nah,
He said he's too explicit.
I'll take
Oh.
it.
Go ahead, okay, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Here we go.
Would you like a beat or no? You straight?
Can I get? Let
Go
me see
ahead.
what y'all got.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We doing okay.
He got
What
He's
kind
a
of
drummer. He's a
what
drummer.
kind of beat would you like, sir? What kind of beat would you like, sir?
beat back.
Give me a party beat. You got a boom, 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 something like that. You feel me?
Go ahead, do that one more time.
Boom.
Okay. Oh. I mean, we can do it together. Let's go. Tangent.
Yeah, that's good right there. Second. Where it's at though? What you mad for? Boy, them 808s hit hard as Junior Dos Santos. Bad hoes love me, but I'm about my cash flow. Asshole, ballin' like Kobe with the mask on. Use my pain as gain to get my name buzzing. While I was up in the stew, my niggas was out thugging. Too busy talking to walk it, you ain't about nothing. So you might as well stay quiet like you was out to something.
Yes!
Tangy on the co-production.
Thank you. I love it. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Nick, at some point you gotta give me like a button so I can like.
Yeah, we
Right.
She gets so excited.
Shit. That was great, dog. That was great. So the song that we, the video we watched and the song is out. So people can buy that now.
Yeah, it's on iTunes.
It's on iTunes, and it's called
Motorcycle. Because
I thought it was like ride it like motorcycle.
No, but everybody can ride.
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now, where'd you guys shoot that at? By the house or?
That was in Carson.
In Carson. Okay.
Are you guys? Is that where you guys from, Carson?
No, I'm from Compton.
Okay, same.
He corrected that real quick.
Yes,
See that?
Yeah, he did.
I love saying that.
You can't shoot in Compton. They might take your equipment.
And where you from?
I'm from Inglewood.
Oh, you from
don't wanna hear that.
Inglewood?
From Hawthorne, California, the city of the Beach Boys. You already know the deal.
All right.
That's
He
what
be dropping signs when he get. I can't wait till you correct yourself. Damn.
yeah.
Beach Boys.
You know what I'm saying?
So you drop a little knowledge and lean back.
I'm real hard on myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
But I always bounce back. I ain't tripping.
That's right. That's right.
That's why he went. But I can sing if I want to, though.
Yeah.
That's right.
See why not?
Me.
Yes.
You starting off, you feel me?
Hey, what's
we
the
on
deal?
live,
Live,
you feel me?
PG, shout outs.
Dope. So my nephew, Antoine, but he doesn't go by Antoine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be messing up his
He
name.
be using his real.
Jesus, bro.
You
Keep
messing
it
up
professional.
everybody's name.
I didn't give his last name.
Oh,
I didn't say
Speedy.
more.
And his social security number.
Don't give out the government.
It's gonna be
And
his last
social security number
day.
is-
And his social security number is
562 31 21 22.
Credit score?
Oh.
Credit score. Oh, he's black. Hey.
this the tall nephew?
Yeah.
Antoine Fisher.
With the foot.
With
Or
the
the,
foot.
yeah.
Hey, we don't keep capping on my people though while you ain't here though. So we got to chill on that. You feel me?
I get it.
I wish I could do
Those
that.
niggas since he
I
was
need to get
zero.
mine out and just, man.
This is dope though, man. So if you're gonna check out the video, go to what was it again?
Zay X Barter X Lazy Motorcycle.
Wait a minute.
The X is mean future.
Z. Let me write that down. Gotta tell me in slow motion.
Z-A-E.
Z-A-E.
Like zebra. Z-A-E.
Okay. You said Z-A-E like zebra.
You were showing your age. Like,
Okay. So wait a minute. Tell me where they go. You said some X's too. Tell me the whole thing slowly.
Zay
Uh-huh.
X
Uh-huh.
Barter. Barter. Like Carter, but Barter.
Okay.
X Lazy.
Okay, y'all. Just for y'all, I'm gonna spell it out because you know ZAEXBARTERXLAZY.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did Barter come from? Is that the one that's not here?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Tangy, when I say you showed your age, you went. What? Anybody over 50 always go when young
Excuse
people
me.
talk.
I'm not over 50. I'm 50.
All right.
I won't be 51. Did you turn my mic off?
50.
I won't be 51 until June the 4th.
Yeah, shout out to June the 4th.
Thank you very
Nick,
much.
we out.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody power.
Yes.
Nick.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody hit the cord. All right, well,
Power patch over there.
are we on?
No, not
Oh, the cord.
Somebody hit a
It has to
cord.
be the cord because now his battery about to die on his phone.
Ride him like a motorcycle.
My court.
Remix coming soon.
Is it?
All right, well,
So we look at
Can't play now.
Oh, you not getting the
No.
music?
you got to come in, Nick, and figure it
I
out.
can hear you.
All right, let's take a break.
What did that? We can't go.
Hang on.
We're taking a break whether we want to.
No, we're on. We're on. I'm looking at us.
You can't. It's nothing. You got to
Well,
come here.
if you can't hear us,
This
They-
would be
they
a
can
sign
hear us.
language
J A
segment.
Y S E N L A Z Y
Oh, we can't hear us.
everywhere.
No, we just gotta make sure.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
And we're back.
In business.
Ride him like a motorcycle.
Yeah, Teddy. Thank
The
you.
tongue.
The tongue is what makes it better.
That makes you 50.
Yeah.
But I am 50
I'm just saying that makes you
and
50.
fertile.
Okay.
Oh, you still having kids right now?
No.
I'm not having any, but I
Okay.
can.
She just
slow,
did a ploy for it.
Talk
I
slower.
can.
Talk slow.
Yes, Nick, I can.
Again,
I'm
it's the
very
Rollout Show.
fertile.
Again, in the building we
She
got.
says she's fertile.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, in the building we got.
Lil Cap.
In the building we
One and
got.
only.
I see Wolf Self.
Yeah, in the building we got.
Bleed the scene, Zay.
In the building we got.
LAZY.
LAZY. All right.
Man, that's dope as hell. So again, fans, people out there listening to the show, you can go get the song. Is there more than one song?
It's funny, we finna remix that. Motorcycle.
One we just heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna play some. I'm gonna play some of the songs in the outro.
Okay.
And what are your Instagram pages? You might
Honest.
need to spell them out.
Lil Cap PGE. LILKAPP PGE.
Mine's is See Wolf Self. That's C as in the ocean. Wolf is in the animal, and Self is in my last name.
See as in
See,
the
as in the ocean.
I like
Wolf
it.
as in the animal, and self as in my last name.
Because I was sitting there going, that don't go.
Look, I was like, see as in the ocean.
SEA.
That was a lean back.
It
I
was,
was like,
it was a bar.
S-C-E-A-N.
Oh, it was a bar.
C as in the ocean.
that was definitely
That
a
was
bar.
it was a heavy bar.
Yeah.
Bleed the scene, Zay. Bleed the scene, Zay, with 2 A's.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm just Jason Lazy. JAYSEN LAZY. You can find all my music that way too. You know, space it, put it together, however you feeling that day. You know, download it all. It's go to my bank account, stream it, pass it along, look at my pictures, like them, don't like them, doesn't matter. But yeah, Jason Lazy LAZY. Y'all gonna love me.
Dope.
Yeah.
I love it.
My man said, Speedy, be fast.
I'm down. You gotta scroll down. Scroll down, you'll see me.
Yeah. That was fucking off the chain, fellas.
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming out, man. Appreciate it. Little nephew, little creative.
Hey.
Wow.
He's 7'12".
Is it creative? See, you didn't say La Biz. It's your problem. It's your fault. That's your cousin. He's my nephew.
I thought this was your show.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was. This is his last day.
It's just friends now.
Yeah, we letting him go.
It is Talent Tuesday, and also it is Duet Top 5 Duet.
Dang,
We
I did
need to
mine
get to
yet.
that after
Yes.
this.
Well, just give me one. Give me one. Somebody's.
Oh, you want mine?
Oh,
or you want me to read
Somebody in the
somebody's?
chat
Oh,
room.
they got a lot of them.
Okay,
Here we
I'll go. Your boy 07 has got number 5, Proud Mary, Iketina Turner. 4,
Okay, that's an
Endless,
obvious one.
Endless Love, Lionel and Diana Ross. Last Time I Made Love, Jeffrey Osborne and Joyce Kennedy.
Wow.
I know,
Wow,
it's a
they
good one.
went
2,
there.
Reunited, Peaches and Herb, and 1, Fire and Desire, Rick and Tina.
Rick and Tina.
And then he
Peaches
threw
and
it
Herb.
as his throw-in
Herb,
is
dope.
Take Me With You, Prince and Apollonia. Take
Okay.
me with you.
Oh, from the.
I would go
what's
Sheila
called-
E. and
yeah,
Prince
yeah,
over
Can I give Howard's?
All right,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead. And then
Number 5, Roberta Flack and Donna Hathaway, one of mine, The Closer I Get to You. Number 4, Sam Cooke and Lou Ross, Bring It On Home to Me.
And
Number
it's so weird about that song because you hear Sam Cooke's voice, but you don't really hear Lou Ross's voice, even though they're both on that
On
song.
that album.
But you hear a little bit of it. I'm just because.
Yeah.
And you can hear a little lazy in it too. I mean,
Bam.
if you listen closely. I mean,
Lazy
in the
Teddy
background.
Pendergrass. We'll talk about that later.
little Teddy. Number 4. Oh, we got that. Number 3, Method Man and Busta Rhymes. What's happening?
Okay.
And
That's a
then
good one.
number 2, Fantasia and Kelly Rowland, Without Me. And number 1, Stevie Wonder and Charlene, Used to Be.
Oh, that's a great song.
So when we say duets, we talking about established
Now you sound like
duet?
10.
Because I'm hearing different stuff. So
It's all that.
Two people singing together. Even though this is celebrating Couples Day, so it could be couples, but I guess.
Yeah, but it's two people who don't sing together, came together. To sing
like,
a song.
But Redman
Speedy
and
could have
Method Man's a
said
group,
Jamie
though.
and
Peaches and
Lil
Herb.
Jon.
They didn't say Red Method. They said
Oh, they did?
Buster.
Oh.
Buster Rhymes and
Oh, that somebody said Redman Method Man. Okay, I'm sorry.
Busta Rhymes.
Let me shut up.
Peaches
Have to
and
rehearse on this thing.
Peaches
Yeah.
and Herb, even though
So what
all
happened,
the
you come late?
peaches were
Let's take a
different.
break.
Well, wait a minute. What about Rooster 64 Dawkins? Number 5, Nothing Has Ever Felt Like This Before. Will Downing and Rachel
Very
Farrell.
good. Which they will not sing that song together at all.
Let's do it.
Number 4, Fire and Desire.
Yes.
Rick and Tina.
Do it.
Number 3, Closer I Get to You, Donny Hathaway, Roberta Flack.
Excellent.
Do it.
Yep.
Number 2, How Many Times Can We Say Goodbye, Luther and Dion.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
And then he left us hanging.
Take a quick break. When we come back, we got some more. You can turn
We
me
got
on,
Lonnie
Nick.
in the building. We got Candace in the building.
Turn me on,
And
Nick.
we give some more top
Nick.
5.
Yes.
Fly shit only.
It's dope as hell.
Just sang our journal.
Yeah.
One day it's going to pay off.
It's the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. You can turn me up a little more. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker we'll meet. Why?
Because you never go meet Jamie Foxx.
But for $35.95, you can meet your boy Speedy. And you can check out my new play at
The Wisher Taco Bell Theater.
And the play is called
Mama, I took off my glasses, so now I can't see nobody. Because those glasses, Speedy, was so thick, I was going to make a joke about it, and then you took them off. It didn't work.
So you still gonna do it.
Next.
Still gonna do the joke.
If you gotta explain it, then.
Shout out to Last Day. Shout out to your last day. Something about having your last day, you just go for you.
I was caught up in the music.
Yeah. In the house we got. It's your boy Speedy in the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
We got.
Tangi
For
Ambrose.
the last day in the house we got.
Oh, wow.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
In the house we got.
Javon Dawkins.
Behind the wall we got.
Shalom to the people.
Another last day.
I bet you he was faster than that when he saw that bomb in that bag.
It could have been.
It was alleged bomb.
Oh, excuse me.
It's sitting with us right now. Singer, producer, songwriter.
Yes.
He got credits
Left
like a
we got
motherfucker.
credit.
Lonnie can't hear.
Oh, Lonnie can't hear. He got credits like a motherfucker.
Move that back. You
Been around
can
a long
be
time.
talking. Just move. There you go. Singer, songwriter, producer, artist,
A&R.
A&R.
Executive producer.
Wow.
Right now, he has 13 songs on Snoop's album, which is
So?
still number one gospel. Making gospel people go, what the hell? Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Speedy.
I didn't make the album.
You could have said hell.
Yeah, and that would have been funnier because, you know, gospel people talk about, Christians talk about hell and heaven. So that would have been a funny joke that
let-
everybody could have
Just
laughed
let him
at.
take the L and just move
Let him
on.
just go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I go for the
Okay.
comedy, which is if you say what the fuck that they said, that's more funnier. Anyway, in the house we got
You gotta explain.
Lonnie
It's not
Burrell.
funny.
Lonnie.
Hey, Lonnie.
Put that closer to your mouth, Lonnie.
Oh.
Not that. Hey, man,
Speedy,
you
hold on. Can you hear me now?
got to put it
Can
closer
we
to
hear
your
you
mouth.
great?
Can you get some
Listen,
I didn't
man,
wanna say
can y'all hear me better?
We hear you
Yeah.
great.
This is Lonnie Burrell. Speedy, that was a great
You've heard
introduction.
that. You heard that in church. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
You know, the Bible of Love is rocking. Thank
Yeah.
you for all that, Jovan. You a part of that.
Thank you.
Saw your early plaque out there. It's a little custom made out there.
well, we actually took those from another location.
Yeah.
He didn't know they was his.
Stole them from.
Yeah,
we waiting on the official plaque to release.
yeah. So we mounted it so they don't come off.
Oh.
Like, we put
Right.
nail glue.
Nail
You try to
glue.
pull that shit off, nigga, you're gonna pull the wall with you. So they won't be missing no more. That was, I mean, the
that was-
album's still doing good.
It's
It
still
is
still
6
number one.
weeks. 6 weeks, number one.
Snoop Dogg killing the gospel game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who would have thunk that?
I
When
mean,
when you were doing this album, I know everybody like, come on, man, really?
you know what? Nobody really knew.
Okay.
Like it was done so quietly,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of was. You know, it was. You had to kind of like just be in the process to get it. You know what I mean? Because just listening Snoop Dogg gospel project, like how, like
Right.
Lonnie Burrell.
As y'all
when?
smoking
Like,
weed. Hey, put the tambourines on that next. Had the choir come in on the next one.
Hey, listen, man. Moses heard from the burning bush, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hey.
But you know, it
Just
was
reminds me like going to a strip club and you go in the back right before they start and go, we're going to pray. Really? Strip club? We're going to bow
Yeah,
in.
you take
Then
the
the
Lord.
then
Take the
West
Lord
be-
with you everywhere you go.
She be chewing gum. Lord, I want to thank you for all these niggas giving us money and everything. Make sure we get our bills paid because these motherfuckers don't want to pay sometimes. Cheap ass
Hey,
niggas.
but Speedy, you gotta talk about the real gangsters that take God with them when they do drive-bys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga pray for the God. Yeah.
God is everywhere. Omnipotent, omniscient,
He not at the drive-by.
everywhere, evenly present.
Not at the drive-by.
This idea that
Very
he's
late.
some places,
They ask for
other
forgiveness
places.
before they start shooting.
Right.
Lonnie in the building, man. And you wrote
Yes.
on Jamie's album. We've been on tour. We're about to go back back out.
Speedy
Yeah,
included
we about
himself.
to go back out.
We
taking you with us, Speedy?
We about to go back
He
out.
said, "We taking you
We-
with us." He didn't know you were going, Steve.
That's funny.
He seemed a little perplexed.
Yeah, because he.
Here we go, nigga. We're at the airport. I'm with you. Hit my bag.
Speedy will be there. Have no
I will be
fear.
already on the plane. Hey, open the door. Speedy, yeah, nigga. Come on in. Come on in.
Hey, Speedy,
Got my seat.
We're not gonna tolerate you taking
Tolerate?
a bag. Tolerate.
Tolerate.
No, tolerate.
You said tolerate.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Can
You
you
can't
hear
correct
me?
me. Tolerate.
We're not gonna tolerate you and your extra bags that you pack for shoes that you buy on the road.
Yeah, we heard about
taking
that.
up space.
Heard
Shoe
you.
ministry.
And people can't even put their own bags underneath because you done brought more bags.
Is that a man code violation?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Taking extra bags to carry your shoes back in?
More shoes than women.
How can it be a man?
Oh, more shoes
sounds
than
like
women,
Nick, what you
Lonnie?
think?
Slippery slope.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it ain't slippery if you got your shoes on. Punk. Now, we just heard a great song.
Yes, we did.
Fantastic.
Was it?
Yes.
Yes.
You didn't
Oh,
get
yeah,
that.
you couldn't
I
hear it.
missed
My
it.
bad.
Oh, yeah.
We'll play it again. We get some headphones. Oh, you should have these. Well, then you wouldn't have no microphone. Oh, man.
So you got to
Can't have it all.
See how y'all do
Gonna
me?
do gospel and go to
No,
school.
actually,
that's
he
all right.
could put that around his neck, talking to it, and then listen to there. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
a
all
lot of
right.
instructions.
That's a lot.
I'll do it. We'll do it at the break.
In the house we have.
Is your guess?
Oh, I'm interested. I'm sorry. I normally tell you, dude. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
when I say shout out to
right, so-
I apologize. Let's do this shit right.
It normally
Anyway,
can.
Lonnie, you fucking fantastic. Man. Love the song, but
I
you can hang out
think,
with us, right?
Speedy, I'm gonna hang out, but y'all need to play more of my records
We
Okay.
will.
Oh, we would love to.
from all of them. Chris
No,
Brown,
we
Tank.
ain't play it. Well, I forgot Chris Brown.
Tank, Jamie Foxx, the Kelly Rowland stuff, the Destiny Child stuff. I need you to play my records. Pleasure P,
I don't like your tone right now. I'm not actually the DJ.
the Bible of Love. Javon, make sure he plays
I
my
will.
records.
I got it.
Now, we just heard a song that was fucking off the chain. You didn't hear it.
I
We-
didn't, man.
yeah, you
That's
said
jacked
headphones.
up because I am an A&R. I do have places I can place records.
Yeah, well.
Really not feeling your tone
That's
right
an executive
now.
talk.
Very,
It's called an executive talk.
very
Yeah.
punchy right now. It's very punchy. In the house we got
So
Javon.
this is the amazing Candace Wakefield, singer, songwriter,
Yes.
platinum songwriter. I'm sorry, let me correct myself. And she has a new album out. Candace
Called?
Wakefield.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Hey,
What's up, baby girl?
Candace.
Girlfriend, that was killer.
Thank
that
you
was
so much.
definitely awesome.
Everything about it, the lyrics, your voice, the flow. I mean, it was fabulous.
She's a Grammy Award winning vocalist too.
Well, then-
for Kendrick Lamar, I forgot to. bring
Oh,
that up.
then there it goes.
Go ahead,
And,
girl.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Kendrick?
Oh man,
It seems like he'd just be a genius. Like
he's so humble. It's
Really?
like, you know how you think of
Humble.
celebrities, how they would be before you meet them. You know, I really didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like most rappers and stuff that I meet, they kind of like whatever, you know. But I try to keep an energy that turns all kind of spirits around. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So when I met him, he was completely humble. He was so cool, down to earth. Like, you know, he actually, I got a text message in the middle of the night on the way home from the studio from a friend of mine, which is his manager. And he was like, yo, see what you doing? Kate, I want you to come lay some vocals. And I'm like, what?
yeah.
I'm like, that was random as hell for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, he was like, can you come to the studio? I'm like, it's 2:00 in the morning. Like, this is weird, you know? So I go to the studio and he's there and he's literally working on All Right. And I was just like, I was like, wow, okay. At the time, I didn't know what it was going to be. You know, he had a whole live band. He had the whole full thing. It was crazy, you know. So he was like, yeah, just, what's up, girl? Thank you for coming out. I love your voice, blah, 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 blah. Get in the booth. So it's just me and him. He's in the room telling me what to do, all kind of stuff. There was a whole nother part of All Right, actually. You know what I'm saying, that he had, which is,
So
I don't
that's-
know
those
if
your
I'm supposed to be
vocals on
saying.
there.
You know what I'm saying? But it's me, Pharrell, and Isley on the hook.
Yeah.
Just singing, you know, little small stuff, you know. No. Ryan.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's just that's how that came about. You know what I'm saying? Then I got the call again for I Love Myself, and I did the album version of that. I'm the female vocalist that you hear on there. So
All right.
that was a blessing. Man.
Well, the song
Yeah,
that
she
we
is
just heard,
lately.
did you write that?
Yes.
She writes
Girl,
everything.
that's fantastic.
And I produced that as well. You know, it was my
Wow.
first record. Those chords I actually been playing since a little girl. I taught myself to play, and I always said I wanted to make a song out of it, and here we are.
I
all
got
these years
chills,
later.
Candace. I got chills. You know, that's that confirmation. That's like, whoosh.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm so excited
Thank
for
you so
you.
much. Thank you.
Gosh.
She also wrote that hook for Sky. That's her.
I was
vocals
gonna say I knew that.
on that song,
It was
too.
what song? I just don't even remember what song it is.
She did. She did the second
two.
one.
She did two out of
Yeah.
She
three.
did two.
Yeah.
Shay Winans did one, and then
Then she did the
second
other
one.
two.
Yeah, she did
Yeah.
the second one.
I have them.
Or the other two. I'm sorry, you're right. I forgot the names already.
Yeah,
You're not gonna introduce yourself?
Oh, my name is Butler.
Yeah.
I'm Bessie today, though. I'm just here just
Okay.
Nah,
showing
he's a
love,
dope
mad
singer,
love.
songwriter, artist as well.
I'm an artist,
We out
singer,
here trying to
songwriter
get it.
myself.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You gonna give me that jacket after the show?
Hey, I got you, bro. I got you. Hey, you give me a record, you got the jacket. It's yours.
Okay. Wow.
Which song was it?
All right.
Oh, I love that song.
And I.
And so you get there, they kind of tell you what they want, and then you just go in there.
Well, for I Love Myself, I kind of missed out. We actually did SNL for him. I was called originally to do put some background singers together for him for his SNL show where he did All Right and that's how
Nick.
that ended up happening. So I arranged the background vocals on that too, which was really cool. So he told me to come in and just do what I felt, and that's kind of how that came.
Wow,
along.
just come in and do what you feel.
Yeah. And I laid 1,000,000 tracks just
So
do
this-
what I felt.
Wow.
Oh, she don't have headphones on.
So you kept just trying different, whatever you felt.
Yeah,
kept
I
going.
stacked and stacked and stacked, and
I
then I
love
tried
it.
different attitudes with saying the words a certain way, and just a whole bunch of vocals and tracks there. It was fun. It was really fun because he was so free. He was like, "Don't hold back, be you." A lot of artists are timid around other artists, but he recognized that I was an artist, and I appreciated that about him. So.
I can understand that from an acting perspective because I've worked with some actors that do the same thing.
Let me bring up my
they want you to they want you to bring it, but some people don't. Some people want to make sure that they're better than you.
Yeah.
But you always get the best when you allow.
Yeah,
So
let people
I
do
think
their
that's
thing.
wonderful, and you brought it. All right, sister.
So the song that inspired, or what inspired the song that we heard?
What inspired it?
Girl,
did you hear the song?
I'm talking to
Did
her.
you hear the song? Let me tell you what inspired it. For years, she's been doing what she loves, but she's had trials and tribulations, and through it all, she's kept the faith, and she keeps believing that it's gonna happen. And in the meantime, while she's quote unquote waiting, she's gonna celebrate and live as if it's already happened. And she decided to put that to paper, and then she sang about it.
Sorry,
I
sweetheart.
heard the
She,
song. But
she left her puppet at home.
Candace, am I wrong?
Yeah, absolutely.
I get it, Tangy, but they wanted to hear it from her.
Ask her some
It's
good
not,
questions.
it's not like I said. So when you wrote the song,
But she sang
I'm
her
asking a
words
question.
perfectly. Okay. If I had the lyrics, I could read the answer. But go ahead, Miss Candace.
Well, honestly, we're all searching and we're all working towards something. You know what I'm saying? And so we're all hoping that every effort that we put forth pays off to something. This considered right here to me is a payoff. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm sitting here in the studio, live on air with you guys. A lot of independent artists don't get here. They don't even know how to get here. That is actually sometimes in arm's reach. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just about having the faith. I say faith without works is dead. So without taking action, trying to get something done, even if you don't think you have all the connections and stuff, just try. You know what I'm saying?
KJLH.
Like I reached out to KJLH random in the DM the other day, praying and hoping they respond.
Okay.
And he responded and played my song on air that night.
Andre?
No, Kevin Nash.
Oh, Kevin Nash, okay.
And I was
All
just
right.
like, wow, like that's all it takes. It don't happen every time. You know what I'm saying? But one day I'm
Fantastic
hoping
song.
that
And he's playing
everything
the
I'm
one we
working
just
to
heard?
pays out. Yeah, he played
Yeah,
that.
that song is excellent, man.
And I think it just wraps up my whole life, what I'm saying? Everything I'm working for, you want it to pay off. I want to pay the bills. I want to take care of my family. I'm hoping my songs will go so big so I can get $1 million checks, $1 million deals, whatever, endorsements, whatever. I'm hoping it'll pay off so I can
Where
just
you
take
from?
care.
Me too.
What area?
Inglewood, California.
Inglewood.
Shut up.
You graduated from Inglewood or Westchester?
Morningside High School.
Morning? Okay.
Monarch.
Okay.
Monarch in the
I
building.
went to Inglewood though too. I went to
Okay.
Inglewood and Morningside, which is crazy because everybody was.
Now, were you singing back then? And
Yeah, I've
doing
been
your
singing
stuff?
all my life. I grew up in church.
Oh,
I've
we
been
were
singing
talking-
since
That's
a
a
baby.
great,
It's
great
in my
I
family.
get chills as she talks. Look at that.
What?
I mean, I'm just listening to you
Oh,
talk.
how she
I'm
talks.
just getting. Well, what you're saying, I feel it all. I
The
just
air
think
conditioning's on.
there's
Yeah,
been
it is.
air conditioning been on a long time.
Boy, you've been hanging out with us way too long. Bro. I was just about to say that. Well, if you put a jacket on, you wouldn't. What shit we talking about? Everybody want to be, I feel all your thoughts are in the air. Oh my God. I asked a question, and you're like, what do you mean?
I want you to ask Now think of
what
it.
you not gonna
Think
do.
of it.
What you not gonna do. Tangy.
Give us another question.
Last day. Everything else. Do you have a last day song? Because she don't need it.
Also, too, so Candace,
I do actually.
So she grew up in church, and she actually started off singing background for Amari. Amarian was your first gig, right?
Yeah, Mariana Marcus Houston were my
Marcus
first
Houston,
professional background gigs. Yeah, sang with
So,
them from-
so what is the difference when I say being in the background singing for someone? When do you go, I need to get in front? When does that?
Well, I knew all along.
Every
you know
time,
what I'm
every
saying?
time.
But every platform is a platform to be heard, to be seen. You know what I'm saying? It was an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? I love to sing, period. So I wasn't opposed to singing background for anyone. I knew that I wanted to be in the front eventually, but do your due service.
Okay.
And in time, you'll be seen, you'll be heard, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's time, you'll be up there.
I have to run all my questions past her.
That was a great question. See, I was quiet and I wrote down her answer. Every platform is a platform to be heard and seen.
Well, they're not going to hear you at the end
That
of this
was a great.
How did you stop yourself from losing your style, being background singer?
Just never trying to be anyone else. Like, I can't help but to be myself. You know what I'm saying? It's as authentic as I am right now. That's how I've been all of my life. A lot of people search a long time to figure out who they are. You know what I'm saying? But not saying I'm perfect or anything like that, but I just embraced it. You know what I'm saying?
Because like a lot of background singers become the artists.
Oh,
like
yeah.
They're vocally.
No.
They try to become
That's kind of what I was.
Nah, not at all. It's
That's
just,
not what you were asking.
Look, I did like that.
Is that what you was asking?
No.
I get it on everybody's questions.
They
well,
adopt that style.
most of the artists that I've worked with want you to be your individual self.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody that's not. Most background singers are better than the artists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of them know that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't run into the issue of any of those egos, honestly. Well, I'm lying.
Who? Please
We ain't
tell me.
gonna say. I know exactly what you're talking about, but we ain't gonna say those names. It's too big. You can't. You don't want that lawsuit.
Well, shout out to Beyonce. Anyway,
that's not what we said.
No,
No, it would be her. No, it is something like we were on tour, Lonnie, and you could tell some background singers, you were like, God damn, they got it. They got that voice, and you can tell when somebody like, bring that mic down. They got the knobs right by there.
Right.
Bring your shit down. Bring down your key pins.
I have them turned down quick.
But we're there to assist. But a lot of times we're making, we're a huge part of making the show,
So now that you're in front, and are you hiring, do you have your background singers, some people like you like to work with?
I don't have background singers officially, but my sister and my best friend here helps me
wow.
from time to time because I kind of just use my backing tracks, for the vocals. I record myself, so I kind of just make, 2 tracks and
cut
my
everybody out.
vocals.
Oh, no, who's gonna do the deep work? Me?
I find it easier that way right now. Right now, just where I am right now. But when the opportunity
Use your own voice. You on time.
allows, right.
You ain't late. Is the background singers here? I'm here. All you need is me. Like 9 mics. He's back there.
Man, when the time allows, opportunity, I definitely would love to use it because I love the whole live feel. I'm a performer.
I can't wait to see you live.
I can't either. Yeah,
Comfortable on stage.
I've seen her perform. She's dope.
Very comfortable on stage.
I could definitely tell you, I've seen it.
Well, I know.
Oh, you're performing tonight?
Well, I host at the Zen Lounge on Tuesdays, and tonight is our farewell to I'm the co-host to Eddie, which is Tisha Campbell and Dwayne Martin's cousin, and this is like his farewell party tonight because he's moving to go take care of his mom. Yeah, so.
I've been knowing Dwayne, man. We go back. Bro.
So we're gonna be there turning up. I'll perform and sing and
You might have to come through.
We can hear you and eat some of that good food.
Yes.
that fish.
Come on, it's so good.
That fish platter.
Let me know. I'll throw y'all on that list.
Oh my God!
Don't play. We the kind of people show up and we'll order it, and when the bill comes,
Oh man, we don't want that.
background.
Nah.
Me.
Looking at the next man.
Now, Candace. Now when she says she records herself, she could engineer for real. Like she's literally cutting all her parts, and she records in the car sometimes. She'll go in her.
Really?
She has a '93 Camaro. She has her album is called '93 Camaro,
1993 Camaro.
and she record all these hit records. The stuff that she wrote for TLC and all them, wrote it in her car.
Wow.
Wow.
And send it
Which
to
song
you
for
and it sounds dope.
Which one for TLC?
None. Well, you know, they had a lot of people didn't know about it, and that sucks. But you know, hey, TLC had an album. It came out the same day as Jay-Z's, so you know what I'm saying. But it actually did go number one on the billboards. You know what I'm saying? So that gave me my first number one as a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? So God is good with that.
So what song was it?
We did American Gold. I did No Introduction. I did Start a Fire and Perfect Girls.
American Gold, No Introduction, and Start a Fire, and Perfect Girls.
Now, when something like that is about to happen, are you able to hit the label, go, hey, let's not release at the same time, or is it is what it is?
I didn't even know, honestly. You know what I'm saying? At the last minute, I found out, like, oh, damn, we dropping, wow. We were nervous, you know what I'm saying? So, but hey, it is
Still
what it
did
is.
well.
It still did
So
well.
what do you record on in your car?
GarageBand.
Oh, okay.
I just have a Mac, and
Yeah.
I got a mic. No. iPhone. I have a Mac computer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I still use GarageBand.
All in the car. So when I get in the car, it's a microphone like, hey, all right.
No, it's
I don't need a seatbelt.
Not yet.
Now I'm holding the mic in one hand. I'm smoking the blunt in the other. You know, I'm kicked back.
So we riding dirty for real.
The steering wheel is a mic.
Hey, it's real out here, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Don't roll down that window. Why not? You gonna fuck up my acoustics.
I remember the first time my first session with Candace, and me and Larry was actually there. No, not my first session. It was probably our second or third. And she turned in the vocals, and we imported the session. It was the Faith Evans song.
Okay.
And we imported the session in, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I recorded this in my car." And we're sitting there looking at her like, "You telling me now? Keep in mind, these vocals are clean as ever. They sound mixed." I'm like, "So you did this in your car?" And we said,
"So they black and white?"
You said they sound mixed.
Like mixed the record.
Sonically.
It's his last.
I like how you cut that joke. Nigga. Well, you can't.
So, but yeah, she's amazing. She does everything.
That's
literally.
dope, man.
I'm trying, man.
So you in the studio, you could do it by yourself. You don't need no background. So you saving him a gang of money.
She everything.
Who on the drum? Me.
Some keys. Hey, do it.
She played keys on the song she just played.
Really?
Wow.
Very talented.
So when did you know you had this? Like 1, 2, 5? How old were you? Did your parents tell you that you had that?
As a little girl, my grandmother and my mother are my biggest inspirations, and they're both singers, songwriters. My grandmother, also being my biggest inspiration, she just wanted to touch lives. As a little girl, I knew that. You know what I'm saying? I would watch her play the piano and sing all the time to me, and I just sit next to her and watch her. You know, that was one of the first people I would see playing the piano. So I knew as a child, because she would tell me all the time, baby, you know, what you do for Jesus will last. Don't let him go for nothing and nobody. You gonna sing and you gonna spread the gospel, or you gonna spread the good news, or you gonna spread positivity, and you know.
That's a bad joke.
And I'm like, okay, Granny.
I was like, one more spread and I'm in there. That's what he was thinking. One more spread.
Don't win one more. Spread your legs, baby.
But at the
Get your money now.
But no, at the end of the day, you know, I knew young because it was instilled in me.
That's great.
And I hope it was, you know, everybody has something that's instilled in them, whether it's good or bad.
I said every single person has a gift.
Yeah.
Some people know off the top.
Yeah.
Some people find out later on in life.
Right.
But we all have a gift.
Absolutely.
Pam's is, but we
I know my gift.
What's your gift, Pam?
I make shit happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like something to do.
Everybody ain't got that power or that
I'm
gift,
just
though.
saying,
You know,
we wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Just,
Well, I would go a little further than
please do.
what you.
Please do. Let's try.
You're good. Okay. No, you make shit happen, Pam.
I know I do.
Don't make it be
created
round two.
empires.
This is my studio.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's why I left it alone.
I'm
Look,
just saying.
this is why I do like this. Well, I mean, you know.
I was sitting up here saying, I ain't gonna say a damn thing right here.
Fuck around, be my last day. Give me y'all my info. So young man, do you have Brooklyn? Oh,
Butler.
I was talking
Oh,
about.
I'm James.
I was talking
like,
about.
let's all throw out names.
Ronnie,
Mike. You got something, Brooklyn?
I was talking about New York City.
Because I do like this. Like I know his name now. I would have remembered that.
I was talking about New York. You didn't let me finish. You cut me off. You interrupted me.
No, I was about to ask him a question.
Oh, go ahead. Ask
I'm ready.
Butler.
I mean, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't call
it
it
is
Brooklyn,
your show.
though.
You know, a little tangent. I'm gonna peel that shit off that wall. Trust me.
It won't come off now, Speedy.
It won't.
No.
So you're singing as well?
Yeah,
Do you have
absolutely.
anything out that people can hear? Or?
I got some stuff coming out right now. I'm actually in the process of rebranding everything, but my music video is coming out next month. It's called Runaways. I shot a music video in Mexico. I've been singing it all my life also. Let me give you a little backstory. My name is Butler. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm West Coast.
Yeah.
Cali
Okay.
in the building.
Okay.
Born and raised, I started doing background as well. That's kind of how me and Candace connected between a group of like some of the dopest singers that you guys probably all know are some of our best friends touring with some of the best artists in the world. And we connected because we were both on the journey of also songwriting, also being artists, not just being background singers. And so that was something that just brought us close together. She's been my support as I toured with a couple artists, been on TV shows, and I was on Glee. Great. I toured with Bieber. I sang on the American Music Awards with Whitney Houston. With Stevie Wonder, Barry Manilow, Aretha Franklin.
He said not recently.
X Factor.
He couldn't have did it recently. She's been gone.
It could have been a rerun.
That's hilarious.
Maybe Bathtub Chronicles, but she ain't
crazy. But yeah, so just a little backstory as a background vocalist, and then doing the kind of the same transition right now. And so I love the opportunity to support one of my best friends, as she's also been like in this journey, in this process, and to see it now start to pay off.
Dope,
and to just be humbled and honored at
now, let me
at
ask,
the process.
All of you guys,
it's beyond encouraging. We knew it all along when we was in that Camaro crying together about everything that we knew God was going to do, even though it hurt at that moment. So
yeah,
now
it's beautiful.
You're a songwriter as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a songwriter,
Did he
Lonnie,
just meet you? I mean,
no, I'm just
he's
double
having a
checking,
problem picking
double
up
checking.
good questions.
Another dumb
Let me
question.
get
Go
to it.
ahead.
Let me get
what's
to
going on with her.
it. Wow, it's good.
Yeah.
Boy, when I say last days in this life.
Go ahead.
As a songwriter, is every day consumed by writing in the next song, or do you have to put yourself in that, like, okay, today I'm gonna write? It just happened like that.
As a comedian, is everything every day?
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
I think it depends.
Impossible.
It depends on.
It depends on where you are in your career.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It really
or
depends
what
on-
you're doing at that time, because I could have my moment where money is calling, so I got to write this for this money, and I'm gonna put my passion of the song that I want to write right now until after I put these couple hours in on this song. Then I'm gonna get to what my focus and my passion is.
Okay.
So it kind of varies, but sometimes you're in your artistic mode where, for her, with all her album, that's all she wasn't doing. She wasn't taking sessions. She wasn't about to be writing for artists because she had already put in that time. So when you transition, you switch. So it kind of varies on like where you are.
For you, Lonnie?
For me, I don't do this for money. Like, I've always done it for fun, and I made the most money. So it's just like, depending on who the artist is, the inspirations come different ways.
Because I was gonna say that because you write for different people, but you write the way they sing.
The way, I like to tailor make things for artists. I'm a writer that I don't want to give you a song that I just had. Like, I like to have a conversation with the artist, see who they are for real, because it has to translate across, and people have to feel you, so it got to be real. So I'm always getting into that artist, whoever it is. So every once in a while, we got songs that fit. The inspirations come in different ways, but
who was the hardest to write for?
You said who? What?
Who was the hardest?
The hardest artist to write for, I'd probably say Jamie Foxx, because he's so fine-tooth comb with each lyric. You know what I mean? He's so, unsure sometimes. You know how he is, Speedy. And I think In Love by Now probably took us a year.
Yeah.
You remember that, where me and Chris Brown to write 7 songs in a day. So it just depends. Me and Tank work differently. Each artist is just different. So it just depends on where you are in your career. Like for me now, like in my earlier stages, I was going, studio. You saw it, Speedy. We was in there nonstop, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, taking 3-4 hour nap and back at it. But now it costs to get me in there.
I was just going to ask you, so do you work with any, I would say, unsigned artists or new booties that are coming up, or what?
If they got the budget and they have the understanding, like I don't like to work with independent artists that don't understand how to strategize to compete with the majors.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow.
I agree with that.
I feel that way sometimes with the people I work with. Wish I could cut out and strategize, motherfuckers.
For me, what I tend to come across is that you work so much and you get so into the flow that sometimes you sit back and say, dang, you know what? I haven't nurtured this side of my career in a long time. Let me go back to my roots of this and let me reinvent myself. When you've written so many hit records or worked with so many different people, you're like, you know what? They're all attached to this sound, and that's a thing that's a trap that we all get stuck in. Because if you write a hit Chris Brown song, every label wants that exact song.
Oh, okay.
Right now, what I'm going through is I did Savage, so now everybody's calling for that Tank Savage song. But now I have to say, wait, hold on. Okay, I can give it to you, but I'm like, you know what? I need to reinvent this so that way I don't ever get put into this box.
Gotcha.
There's I ain't gonna say his name, but there's a good friend of mine hit. He's big in R&B. When R&B was the thing, he was that guy. Between him and Rodney Jerkins was probably running that side of the game at the time. And he is going through the struggle of reinventing himself because when R&B died off for that period, now he tried to do trap soul, but they don't know him for that. So now he's, you know what I'm saying? So I think for those of us that's been in this thing for a long time, we always have to consistently reinvent ourselves, you know, so that way we never get put in that box.
Is that the same with comedians?
No, totally different.
Really?
No, the comedy styles don't change?
No, your comedy style is your comedy style. You just add more material to that. So if you're a comic who talks about relationships, you're still talking about relationships. You're just talking about it in a different version.
Now you might talk about relationships
Being
on the
married,
internet.
Or whatever it may be.
Okay.
Or if you're a political comic, you're still going to talk about things that are political.
Well, D.L. Hewley reinvented himself because the original D.L. Hewley is nothing like that.
No, yeah, I think too. Once he started getting the tattoos and things like that, he changed because I've been on DL from day one, and Gardena guy, he wasn't that like he is now, and he had somewhere in between after the TV show, he decided to be DL. Thug Thizzle, but I'm very into. I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Political,
all that. And because when he was on the TV show, he was really like letting them take control. Okay, this is how y'all want to do it. We do it like that. He'll have a little say so here and there, but not that much. Once he left,
You think he had an experience on there where he was like, I had enough of this crap. I'm breaking out.
I think it was too much controlling him.
Yeah.
When he just broke out and did the big comedy tours, you're free to do how you want to do it and what you want to say.
Well, FYI, they're saying that DL is the number one comedian, the most influential comedian on social media.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
DL Hughley, the most influential.
Wow. Like the things he talked about, when I know him and we hung out, he didn't talk about those things. You know, he just didn't.
He didn't even graduate high school, FYI.
Yeah, well, he credits it to he learned how to read later on in life.
Yeah, doing that TV.
Good for him.
Now, for both of you guys, and because you don't sing, the artists, was there a song that you wrote for someone that you wish you would have kept for yourself?
Candace? Oh, she's thinking.
No. Lonnie?
Wait.
You don't want that one back? There goes this $1 million.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because I've always just made the song right there with the artist, so I didn't get a chance to fall in love with it.
Oh, okay.
So it's different when you didn't, and then they
when
come
I've
along.
recorded a demo and I want to hold on to, I love this record. No, I haven't had that.
Because your album came out last year, right? Or year before?
Year before.
Year before. Yeah, I remember that, man. I still got it. I do.
Thank you for the support, Speedy.
That's what I do. Do you have Lonnie's album?
Did you play it on the show?
Definitely charted on that Billboard.
Well, we just got everything working.
Hilarious.
Candace, what's your full name? I'm sorry. Your last name?
Candace Wakefield.
Candace Wakefield.
I wish I could play the song. I do have them.
Now I do want to say this. Now, while we're on that subject,
CNDAC.
Yes, thank you.
There's I had this conversation with another writer, and we both said the same thing. There's a song that Tank wrote for somebody that we felt like he should have kept for himself. He wrote a song called "Naked" from Marcus Houston. I think he should have kept that for himself. Even though it did wonders for Marcus, I think
should have kept it.
I think
Tank wasn't in that space at that time.
Right,
and,
right.
You know, he did it again when we did Under for Prince of Peace. So it's more where it comes from with Tank.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, he got a lot. It's just, and actually, I didn't even think of it that way until my buddy brought it up, saying, "Man, I think Tank should have kept it." I said, yeah. Because I mean, because if think about the video. Because I mean, Tank is way more built than Market. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't look at dudes like
okay.
that.
I'm thinking from a marketing standpoint.
No, if I sit here with
you had us till then.
Now you want me to go?
Right
no,
out
his
that
cleavage was more.
Slippery slope.
Yeah,
I know.
That's gonna be in your tip section.
Fellas, when the dudes look better than you, give him the song.
Yeah.
Give him the song.
If he's bumper than you, give him the record.
If he do more push-ups.
Have you seen Tank shoulders, nigga?
I looked at Speedy like, you better not respond. You better not respond to that bullshit ass set of questions.
And then Javon tips go to real tips.
I got a question though.
Tank is still cashing them checks though.
Oh, he is.
I got a question. I'm a little confused because
You think?
yeah, because like for example, for our top duets, I found a lot of people that sang other artists' songs. So like, if I write something and I give it to you, then I can't perform it later. So like you saying gave it away, but
Well, I know
you
she's
can
talking
remix
about.
it.
I know she's talking about because you remember when Fox was out on the road, and Tank wrote a couple songs on Fox album.
A whole bunch.
So
of
Fox,
songs.
so Tank was doing. So the girl called me and said, "Well, Tank's doing Jamie's song." I said, "Well, Tank actually wrote the song," but she's like, "He's doing it in concert." I said, "Well, he actually did write the song." So I guess your question would be, are they able to do that without offending the artist?
Well, without offending, are we talking business or
That was-
No.
offending
Like,
is
in other
that's a
words,
whole other conversation.
Fox is on tour and Tank's on tour. So Tank does the song that he wrote for Fox on his tour.
He could do that.
Didn't Tank sing background for Jamie?
Yeah, he did.
that wasn't my question.
Well, I mean,
Well, what's your question? I'm sorry, because
Well, y'all are saying the question was, do you wish you had kept the song for yourself, right? So I'm wondering why it would be a problem to give it to somebody and then decide to release your own version of it.
you can't do that because there's this thing called a mechanical license.
Yes.
And so when you do the agreement, you're giving your song to the label for them to release under their artist. You can't re-release it under your own because now you're breaking the agreement.
Unless you do a remix.
Yeah, or a remix with the artist.
And if I do the remix, I have to.
Anybody can do a remix. Is where you do a mixtape. Like anybody could. Once the song is out there, you can do a remix of anything.
But remember, "Get Here" by Alita Adams.
Yes.
Brenda Russell dropped. She wrote it, but she dropped it out too.
Okay.
So I mean,
I don't know how they got away with it. I don't know how they structured
Yeah, you
this
can
situation.
always once the song is out there, you can remix anything.
Well, you can remix it, but you're talking about selling, like meaning getting
You have
income.
to give it away. You can't.
Yeah,
sell
it has to be
you can't
free.
sell
You
it.
can't because she's talking about from an actual.
Making money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do
You
that.
got to give it away. Yeah.
That's what that
Okay, so then
mechanical
that's the
license
difference
comes
because like Brenda Russell, I guess if I write something and then I sing it, then anybody can take it over. But if I write it for you and I say I wrote this for you, here, Lonnie, then now it's off limits for me unless I do a remake.
to make money. Yes, you
To
cannot
make money.
But
'cause
you
you're
can sing it
publishing-
live. You can still
But I
perform
can't
it.
sing it. Okay, I
You
can
can
say I
still
wrote this for
perform it,
Lonnie.
yeah.
And,
Yeah, because Tank
Okay.
Tank wrote "O" for Marion, and he still performs it on keys on tour.
okay.
He can do that.
Oh.
It's actually probably good cross promotion.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It helps sell your
Cross
record.
It does.
Exactly.
Do you guys have today is top 5 duets. You guys have your favorite duet?
Top five
duets. You don't have to
duets.
give us 5, maybe 3 or.
What do you guys have so far?
Well, I'm gonna do mine. I'll do my record. Okay, so number 5 would be Alex and Sherelle. Not Saturday Love though, even though it's my favorite. But I'm gonna do Never Knew Love Like This.
Oh,
Man, you play, I don't care when you play that.
Yeah, Never Knew Love. And then number 4, I'm going Prince and Sheila, Erotic City.
Okay.
And then I'm going 3, Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine.
Yes.
Yes, Keith Sweat and what's her name, Athena Cage, Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody. And then I'm gonna go number 1, Michael Jackson and Saida Garrett. What song is it?
Oh, that's my joint right
I can
there.
see the hair. Go ahead. What's the song? Michael Jackson and
It's
Saida.
Garrett.
You don't. Oh, I forgot. He wasn't even born then.
No, well,
I can see the hair.
I'm old head. Don't
I
get
just
that
can't
twisted.
stop loving
Yeah,
you.
Oh, okay.
Stop
Okay.
loving you.
That's a dope record.
Yeah.
Can I read?
So that's my 5.
Can I read Romardo's?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Number 5 is Unforgettable. Natalie and Nat King Cole.
Good one.
Unforgettable.
Yeah.
Number
That's
4
what you are.
is Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, Your Precious Love.
Okay.
Number 3, Ashford and Simpson, Solid.
As a Rock, okay.
Number 2, Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, Where's the Love? And number 1, Teddy Pendergrass and Stephanie Mills, Two Hearts. And he threw in Alexander O'Neal, Pam's ex, and Sherelle, Never Knew Love Like This.
Really?
Never
he did
knew-
the same as me. Okay.
Yeah. I also got OG Sleepy Loke if we're pausing.
It should be on there. Go down.
No. Oh.
Number 5, Ronnie and Eloise Laws, Very Special. Number 4, Teddy Pendergrass and Stephanie Mills, Feel the Fire. Number 3, James Ingram and Patty Austin, Come to Me. Number 2, Sherelle and Alexander O'Neal, Never Knew Love.
Like this.
And number 1, Luther Vandross and Cheryl Lynn, If This World Were Mine.
Yes, that would be my
Which one did they do?
You got it between
If
the
this-
streets list.
Luther and Cheryl.
Do you know who originally did the?
Oh, If This World Was Mine? If This World Were Mine? Want me to go see?
It was, if I'm not mistaken, it's Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Let's see.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, I'm gonna do mine. Luther Vandross and Gregory Hines, Better Than Love. Patty Austin and James Ingram, Baby Come Home to Me. Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, The Closer I Get to You. You All I Need to Get By, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Okay. That's your five?
Well, I have to play
My
Pam's
song.
boyfriend.
It
'cause
says,
it's, you know.
why you gotta be my boyfriend? My ex-boyfriend, Speedy.
Yeah, because it wasn't me too then.
Where were you at when this was out?
I was hanging out with them at the time.
She,
I was in
they-
Minneapolis.
she recorded together.
No, I was there.
They smoked together.
Anyway.
I don't care where you are when this come on you.
You got Alex.
Can you do
I
that?
got Sherelle.
What?
Oh,
y'all both got it,
No, they don't want me.
I'm
They
sorry,
want you.
Speedy.
Get in there, bro. Get in there.
Y'all go get it.
No, get in there.
Go, Speedy. Go, Speedy. Go ahead.
And you are my favorite man. Yes, you are.
All right.
Good to know that you feel the same. And forever and a day, together we will be. Nothing on this earth will ever take you away from
speed.
Oh, he rewrite.
I'm telling you, I need to.
There's the remix right there.
Right.
There's
You give
the
me the
remix.
studio. You give me your lyrics, I sing. You fix my voice. That way you turn some knobs, nigga. Turn
Fix
some
my
knobs.
voice.
Yeah. Hold on, Speedy.
That's Speedy's problem about writing songs. He gonna put his name in it.
Speedy is gonna be in everything.
Me.
Oh, Speedy, you would love Melodyne.
What's that?
So I can dump all your vocals and then I can correct all your notes on the chart.
On Melodyne.
But what would he do if he had to perform live?
Hey, that's gonna be a minute.
We gonna need a Melodyne microphone.
Now for the microphone.
They
live.
do. They do.
Really?
That's a real thing, yo.
Yeah, they can run autotune from the PA system now
Yo,
through your
literally
microphone.
have it.
But is that fair?
You know,
Then anybody can
can be an
sing.
artist.
Yeah, you should do an
Yes.
album.
Right, I could do an album.
You
That's
have to
not
look.
fair.
But you know what? Everybody thinks that, but really that star factor, that it factor, is not on everybody.
Yeah.
and it's not just the voice.
True.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Trust me.
Presence.
Nigga, you get me with that shit, I'll be like, ever knew love like
They gonna throw fruit.
Nick,
They
could
gonna
you
throw
fix
fruit
his
at you,
mic?
Speedy. You probably gonna eat it too, Nick.
Grapes.
Donuts on stage. Never knew donuts like
Okay, I'm gonna read Corey Roberts real quick. Number 5, Mariah Carey and Boys to Men, One Sweet Day. Number 4, Avant and Kiki Wyatt, My First Love. Number 3,
okay, who did the
That was
original?
a banger right there.
My First Love. Was that Diana Ross and Lionel Richie or somebody? My
No.
First Love, Endless Love.
Endless Love.
Endless Love.
Oh.
But go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Number 3, Una and Usher, Crush.
Oh, that's a new one.
Number 2, Jamie Foxx and Marsha Ambrosius, Freaking
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
And number 1, Beyonce and Jay-Z, On the Run, Part 2.
Oh, okay.
No.
No,
Shooting that one down, Speedy.
That's too many. That's too many legends. I mean,
Yeah,
they're legends too.
they
but
already
they
live
so
together.
new
It's not gonna
legends,
do it
like,
if you live
I
with
can't
them.
give them no best duet. They just best couple making money.
Right.
They live together.
What about
I don't know,
these?
Crazy in Love was a smack.
That's the one.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Not that one.
They
It's
should have put
still a
that.
duet though.
They still do it.
Because if we can say Nick and Valerie, Ashford and Simpson, then we can say.
But they were songwriters to begin with.
Well, that's not the argument with these two. The argument was they were a couple. Beyonce and Jay-Z are a couple.
I thought this was a duet section.
It is a duet.
I'm just clowning.
Yeah, what's relationship status got to do with
and
the
here
song?
and listen for Chemical 20, number 5 is Marilyn McCool and Billy Davis Jr.
Oh,
they were married too. They were a couple.
Well, here's my thing. I love confusing this side of the room. Because
Yeah.
now he's in and he'll go. Speedy, let me. I don't even know why you
really thinking.
He don't even. He looked through his glasses.
Here we go, baby.
And then Tangy just standing there go. I'm confused.
We too detailed.
Yeah.
We gotta cut our details.
We need clarity.
No. Okay, here's some other good ones. Renee and Angela, they were great.
Anything Renee.
My First Love.
That's who originally
Nigga.
did the song.
My
First Love.
Yeah, that's what it said. And then somebody said, Nikki Pam, this is funny. Edith and Archie Bunker, those were the
Think outside the box, people. Don't everybody text in and go, Tina Marie. We just heard Tina Marie and Rick. Come on, man.
Well, let me read Chemical 20.
She's not finished.
Oh,
I was finished.
and I was reading first.
I was finished.
She paused to throw in a couple. You weren't paying attention.
Give you information.
Kanji Ambrose. Okay, Chemical 20, number 5, Marilyn McCool and Billy Davis Jr. You don't have to be a star.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to be a star, baby.
And they were singing together.
To be on my show.
Number 4, Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald, On Our Own.
That's a good one.
They were in
That's
two
great.
different places when they recorded that, so that's kind
they
of
were?
cool. Yeah, she
didn't
was
know
in Los Angeles,
Yeah, I
and
think
he
she
was
told us
in
that.
yeah, they were in two different
Wow.
places.
And we're talking about the video.
Yeah. Well, when I read, definitely the video, but when I read on it last night, they also said that, because I was going to be one of mine, and I was like, they said that they actually recorded it in two different places. That's not true?
What?
Because they were saying that Patty sang it,
right.
and that once he came on, that's when the magic really happened. It was like, oh, listen to this. Anyway, so number 3, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, You're All I Need to Get By. Number 2, Luther Vandross and Cheryl Lynn, If This World Were Mine. Number 1, Rick James, Tina Marie, Fire and Desire. Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Give you information.
You can follow me on social media at Superstar C, SUPASTARC, and get my debut album, 1993 Camaro, The Journey.
Get it.
Superstar C.
And then you could play it in your car because she played it in her car.
She made it in the car.
Right.
I like that. I like that.
Go ahead.
What's going on? My name is Butler Official Music on Instagram. Check me out on social media. Bunch of stuff coming out.
Lonnie
All
B.
right, Butler Official Music.
Oh, Lonnie, you good?
Am I staying?
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to go?
Jackie can stay, nigga. Now, again, how long we been knowing each other, Lonnie?
Man, Speedy, it's been realistically, it's been
Since you was a youngster.
20 years, bro.
So
Like, how old was he? Speedy was like your old uncle.
I was
You admired Speedy back then,
Yeah.
huh?
You looked up to him.
Wow. He's actually doing something.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes.
But
Speedy's
you know,
a
I
dark
came
boy.
around when I was 18.
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah,
So,
wow.
needless to
So
say,
they corrupted you
Wow.
early.
needless to say,
I'll be
we know each
38
other a
in 2 weeks.
super long
Oh,
time.
happy birthday.
I've been to his house
early
once,
birthday.
which was yesterday.
Really?
Wow, so
For-
he-
Well, you
I was
dropped him off.
I said, Lonnie, I need your address. He went, I was like, how am I jump up the chair? You know, they take your phone. Like, you don't want me to come by? I mean, you gotta bring the chair. So we pull up. Lonnie cracked the door. I'm like, Lonnie? He's like, who is it? I just told you I was here. Nigga, close the door. Hold on, nigga. Click, 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 click. And they want me over his house.
Does he wear the same size shoes you wear?
Yep.
That's probably why he don't want you over there.
So you know when
Don't
you
let
go to
him in
somebody's
your
house,
closet.
I'm like, well, this nice. And then he like, yeah, all right, just stay right. You gonna,
He quarantined you.
nigga, right by the door, look. But I got it, nigga.
Hey, but when I opened the back door, Speedy didn't want to go back there because my dog. I was trying to let my dog meet Speedy. He didn't want to.
No, well, his dog had a
What kind of
little.
dog you got?
What kind of dog?
A Penny Corso.
Oh.
He had the ears
Yes,
cut, but he
I
had a
like
little
that.
limp look. I was like, oh, he can't catch me. Like on 3 wheels.
Oh, Speedy, don't imitate the dog.
He did like he said, boy, if my foot was better, I'd bite you.
Oh.
Jump in that pool. You
Speedy
done.
was not going back there. You hear me?
Take that chance. Because you know people with dogs, they wait till the dog, they go, oh, the dog bite. Really, nigga? He just bit me. Now it's my house. All right, we take a quick break. Thank you so very much. Can we play her song on the way out, Nikki?
Oh, yes.
Nikki.
Well, that's my song. I can say that.
Nikki.
As long as I don't know what his pecs look like. Like somebody. This nigga said, well, I mean, his body.
Yo, what you're not going to do, that is not what
Try
I
to
said.
bring me in. Speedy, his in the video, no.
Tank
Try to
back.
pull you in.
Never saw the video. No, what the fuck you talking
The
about?
Tank triceps are way bigger, so he should have definitely
He
did the
should have
song.
kept the song.
And then he said the song naked. Too.
Yeah.
I think Tank goes better with the song naked.
The song should have went to the better body. That's
Yeah.
what I was just thinking. That's what I was
Is that what he was saying? The song should
I guess that's the tip of the day.
As a man, I feel the song should have went to the better body.
I look at Speedy like, don't you react, nigga. Don't
I'm just
you
saying.
I should have known better.
That's what I heard. 'Cause you said, and nice and clear when nobody talking. Usually, Tangy talks over everybody. No, I think the word naked should go to the guy with the better body.
Yes.
When I think naked, I think Tank. I don't think Marcus Houston. How did Tank give Marcus Houston a song? I got a song for you. He went, psst.
One of Javon's questions. How many Grammys does Tank have? Well, by you, he got a 6-pack.
That's questionable.
We gonna
Now on the song "Naked," who had the better body before the song was recorded?
Hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Better Bodies.
Yeah.
Guess you need Better Body Cream.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. See, y'all didn't even know we gonna have this kind of shit on the show. We got a section called Better Body Remix. Your top 5 Better Body remixes.
Presented by Body Butter.
Yeah.
All right. You got it queued up, Nick? All right. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, he's coming back. I don't give a fuck about him. They should easily win that game. Is it ready to go?
I know, he's such a hater.
All right, here we go. And the song, introduce the song one more time.
This is my single Payoff off of my album 1993, Camille the Journey. Hey.
With a beautiful smile.
All right.
Let's roll, baby.
I was gonna play the second song. We played. We could play playoff.
Yeah, play it.
Oh, yeah.
We paid that already, but I was gonna play the second song.
Oh,
Okay.
but I like
Nigga,
that
take
one. I
your
wanted
shirt
to
off.
hear it again.
I will not. I'm gonna get no tip from Javon today.
He said, what artist had the best
Who had the better body, The Rock or?
Hey, Tank, your new song gonna be Better Body. Produced by Javon Dawkins.
Stuff that I played last week.
Oh, he's locked up.
He's on Jailhouse Records.
Hey, watch it, man.
I just put him in jail.
How long you got?
Too long.
Shout out to 25 years. Look here.
Speedy.
That's nice of him, Speedy.
Just a number.
That's
I
nice
threw
of you,
out.
Speedy. That's very nice of you.
What you not gonna do, Lonnie? I'm gonna take this pen and block you. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
I had to think about that joke.
Now I can't see you.
Well, the table can't block you.
Whoa! All right. Shout out to Last Days.
We throwing trash cans.
Ain't gonna body shame me, right? Javon?
Anyway.
Okay.
I got a song called
So Javon, who got the best body, Speedy or Lonnie?
Depends who sung naked.
He looked at your logo and said, "You know, I think Lonnie should have been Speedy's logo. I think Lonnie got the best body."
They gonna make a
Funny,
whole
that's
comedy
funny.
series out of this.
Yeah, I bet you won't bring that shit up
Yeah.
ever. You don't even want to hear the word naked.
And every time that song come on,
It's gonna be turned off.
It's your boy.
Hilarious.
It is the Rollout Show right here at RolloutStudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But for $14.95, you can meet your boy Speed Doggy Dog. Till then, I got a play coming out called.
No, you fucked it up.
I got a play.
Mama.
I got a play gonna be at.
It's Wilshire Taco Bell Theater.
The play is called.
Mama, Speedy keep messing this stuff up. It's about to be cut out. And he don't have the better body.
There it is. His stomach popped it out.
Shout out to
Inside
Nick.
joke.
So if you just tuned in, in the house we got
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got
Tangi Ambrose.
In the house we got
Javon Dawkins,
also known as Naked. In the house we got
Oh wow.
Too much body, Blue Mitchell.
In the house we got
Lonnie, be real.
in the house with us right now.
Yes.
We have a choreographer, dancer,
Dancer.
motivational speaker, artist
All
development,
right.
Mr. Shane Sparks. You ain't got no clap.
Woo!
shit.
Shane.
clapped all day.
Yeah, man.
See, I didn't see that was here because he had his hat all low. Scared the shit out
Hey,
of me.
dog. Hey, dog, you got on the Javon's high school eyes?
What is that?
Javon's high school eyes.
What you mean?
Oh, that's
Contact lenses.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
They
hilarious.
are.
I was like, what's he
Javon
going
used
with
to
it?
wear them every day.
Better body eyes by Jovan.
Better body eyes.
Better body eyes.
Better body eyes. By Javon.
I can see your eyes better if I had eyes.
Better body
Better body
eyes.
eyes
Let
by
me.
Jovan.
I gotta explain that story because they don't know.
We'll get to it in a minute. Don't worry about it.
Better body eyes.
I don't even know if you want to explain.
No, they gonna flip
I don't
it.
think
They gonna
you-
flip
You
it.
ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
Not today.
What's that song? In you ain't gonna win. Shane in the building. See,
Yes.
I couldn't. You got your man. You scared the shit out of me. I was like, I came here. It's a thug.
The eyes change everything.
There it
They
is.
do.
Change everything.
So
Yeah, they definitely
stay right
do.
on that mic, because there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
So you have danced and taught a lot of people.
Yes,
Give me some names because they ain't write shit down here.
Yeah.
Give us a name.
Oh God. Okay, I'll go all the way back to Brandy's first tour, Brandy's first video. I Want to Be Down. I'm the dancer in her video.
Wow.
To Immature, B2K, Lindsay
Wow.
Lohan, MTV Movie Awards, the You Got Served movie.
Wow.
Wow.
So You Think You Could Dance, the
I love that.
America's Best Dance Crew.
That's
all
what it
that
was.
shit.
So
Yeah.
that's my favorite show. You
Yeah.
were on So You Think You Could Dance. Yes.
No, America's Best Dance Crew.
No, both of them.
Both of them.
I was a
Yeah.
choreographer on one
That's
and a
right.
judge
That's
on the
right.
other
Yeah,
one.
you were a judge on
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which do you like doing more?
Which show?
No, what do you like to judge?
Judge or
Choreography.
Okay.
Choreography, definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
can you
fantastic.
teach anybody? It don't matter who it is.
Yeah.
You can make it happen.
Because people look at dance as what they see on TV, and dance is moving to the beat. You feel me? It's just
Okay.
a feel.
Oh.
So if I find out where they are, no matter how bad they are, and then I find out what makes them tick, and then some people just want to step and clap, step and clap, and and once you get anybody to do something like that, if you can go to a club and they can do something like that, they praising you like, dude, now the girls look at me. That's all they want to do is be able to get up and dance to the beat, and then it just escalates from there depending on how much time. And if you give me more time, then I could really turn you out.
So you find you find where their beat is and then center it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Wow, I like
It's the key
that,
to
Blue.
everything.
Find their beat and center.
Now, when did you know you had you were 10, 5? How old were you?
This whole thing started, I'd say, like around 8.
Okay.
It's like, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. And you heard this thing
Sorry
called...
to hear that.
Anyway.
I've
Cincinnati's
No, I've
dope.
been to Cincinnati.
Hey, Cincinnati's dope. Hey, but listen.
We stayed in Cincinnati. We
Where?
were on tour, Lonnie. You remember that? And we said, hey, we want to go to the movies. They said, oh, you got to go to Kentucky. I said, nigga, to go to the movies? We were like, because Kentucky is...
They was shooting first 48.
Oh, y'all must have been staying downtown then.
Downtown City?
Yeah,
They
y'all
was
was
shooting
downtown
first
because you only had the
48.
Rico down there. The Rico, you didn't want to go to the Rico.
And they said, nigga, I went to the mall. It was 1 Foot Locker and a Sears and Roebuck. Not Sears.
Hey.
Sears and Roebuck.
Roebuck.
Hey,
oh,
listen.
wow. That's a long time.
But when was that though?
Nick. No, keep going.
Okay.
That's Cincinnati.
Yeah, but when?
Blame It Tour, I think it was.
Okay,
we
what-
start for some reason. Okay, I'll tell you when we were there.
09?
When the police beat the young man up and, and they shot the kid, and they were
that was
protesting.
every year.
Yesterday.
Hilarious.
Yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Yesterday.
No, you're right.
No, but Cincinnati is amazing now. If you
Okay.
ever been there in a while, like I go home every now and then. I didn't go home for like years, and then I went. My mother's like, go downtown to the square, Shane. And I
Yes,
just could
to
not
the
believe
square.
how it changed. It's amazing down there now. But yeah, I
But
remember.
do they have a nightlife? Because if they didn't have a nightlife downtown, that's why they told us we had to go to Kentucky.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
go
yeah,
to
yeah.
the theaters.
The nightlife has always been kind of weird in Cincinnati.
Okay.
You know, it's always been kind of weird. I never really went out too much. I went to Clifton to go,
Hilarious.
To go out. You know what I mean? Downtown, you didn't play.
Really?
It's not
So
a
you
place to play.
dancing at 8. Now
Yeah.
your parents like, come on in there, show them that new dance. They doing
No
you like
support.
That.
No, keeping it real.
Mom,
I'm
come see
playing.
me. Well,
So you didn't take any dance classes or
No,
anything?
no. Like, all right. So back in Cincinnati, the only thing we had was jazz, tap, lyrical, all that crazy stuff. You was not going to see me in any of that. So I grew up around guys that popped, and I remember I didn't know too much about what it was when like hip hop first started coming out. And he was like, my sister was like, there's this guy. He's like 20 years old, 27 years old, and he be boogalooing.
Boogaloo Shrimp?
Nah, no, this is Cincinnati. And he be boogalooing. So I went to go see him. He was in the apartment complex. And all I remember is I saw the coldest thing I've ever seen in my life on a guy's body. He was just popping and just moving. And I was just like, what am I watching? And from that day on, my gift is being able to see it and learn it.
Oh.
That's my gift. So from this day, people are like, oh, you never take classes. I don't need to take a class because I have a gift. You know what I mean? I have a gift of looking at a feel and a vibe and a style and a dance and either creating it or picking it up.
So you could make your body move like Speedy's
Oh
right
my
now?
God.
That's called stealing.
That's called stealing.
Depends on what type of movement he's doing.
No, but yeah, I could definitely do that. But that's what my gift was. So in Cincinnati, we created dances. So when we would watch TV and we would see people dancing, we would be like, we felt like we were better than everybody. So our goal was to get here. We was like, once we get to LA, we go destroy everybody because I noticed LA dancers, a lot of the choreographers and TV, they take from what the hood is doing.
Right.
Whatever we're doing,
Yeah.
they make it big. And it's funny because they ask me like, I got a meeting for, I can't even, there's so much stuff that's going on. People are like, don't talk about it. But it's a movie. It's stupid, but there's a movie that inspired me. The movie Breaking, the first Breaking movie.
Right.
That was like my biggest inspiration, okay? So there's something going on now and in the future with that movie. And but it's funny, like when I first saw that movie, it was a guy there by the name of Poppin' Taco.
Yep.
And Pop, you know Poppin' Taco?
Will
Like
Wellington.
I watched him one time. I swear to God, I watched this movie one time, and like I was about to tell you, there's the Easter ball. Every Easter, we go to the Easter ball. You get on your kicks, put on your three-piece suit, and you go to the Easter ball and dance. And I mimicked every move he did. Like, I don't know how I memorized it, but I went to that. I went that night, and it wasn't that night, but that week, and everybody was like, nigga, you just learned how to dance in one day. And I remember him saying that. Like, Shane just learned because I didn't have no control of what I did. I just had a good feel for rhythm. But once I saw him come out and just look and he was, I was like, what am I watching right now? So I was done after that. Like, there was nothing that you could tell me that you couldn't say I was going to do anything else in this world but dance.
Wow.
And yeah, I have stories for days, but yeah, that's
So did you ever
how it
get to
started.
meet,
Can I tell you my story? Can I tell you my fucking story? Okay, listen.
Yes.
So I'm in a singing group at the time. Okay, that we made a transition from dancing to singing because in Cincinnati you was not going nowhere through dance because at that time there was no shows, there's nothing. So we was like, let's put a singing group together. That singing group got me to LA. One of the guys in my group went on an audition for a Coke commercial, and what's that? This hit for all my fellas.
Oh,
What's
yes,
his name?
yes.
Tella.
Yeah. I can't think of it. Young MC.
Young
Young
MC.
MC.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that commercial's online because I went and looked it up the other day. It looks filthy as hell. But he booked that commercial and he came back. He was like, your boy is in it. I was like, who are you talking about? He's like, Poppin' Taco is in this commercial. I said, shut the fuck up. I was like, I had to go. Okay, so we drive up there and we're in the parking lot. And remind me, back in the day, his hair was short. He just had the curl hanging down.
Yeah.
So now it's years later. So when he came out the car, and I used to call him the dragon, because when he dances, he looks at you like he's about to devour you.
Yeah.
His face is so demonic. It's crazy. So he gets out of the car. He's like, there he is right there. So I look, I was like, I was so disappointed. I was like, what? And then I realized his hair was long. It was like it was like down to here. And it was curly. And I was like, wait a minute. And I swear to God, it's like a movie. I go up to him, I say, I'm not a guy that does this, say I dumb shit.
right.
But I'm one of your biggest fans. I know people do it to him all the time. And he looked at me. And the look that he gave me, it was like the look that he gives somebody when you're about to battle them. But it's like I feel you.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? It's like I feel you. And he talked to me for about 15 minutes, and I can't even explain how dope it felt for that because my body's getting warm right now when I talk about this. My eyes get all watered because he showed me some stuff and told me some stuff that I'll never ever forget. And that time that I got with him, it changed how I treat people, how I talk to people, how I approach people. When I felt like I was going to be a famous star, before anything happened, I was like, "That's how I want to appear to people that I meet." Because he looked at me with so much like, I feel you, little dude. Like, I feel you. And he would move. He to this day, people say he's one of the hardest poppers that came out in the whole dance world. To this day. And he was just showing me stuff, just moving. And I'm looking back. I'm thinking
So you got to dance with your hero.
Yes. And I'm thinking of that movie. And I'm watching him walk in the middle of the circle in that movie or at the beach. And with the electric rock jackets. And your boy said, take them niggas out. And he just goes in the middle of the thing and just starts moving on them. Oh my God, that's a story that I'll die with. That's
beautiful.
Man.
I get it.
When you paused for a little minute, I thought you was gonna say, I looked at him, I'm so disappointed. I got a better body.
By Jovan Dawkins.
I'm just saying, don't let him slide with a whole bunch of stuff.
I heard a lot of better body
When you see
situations.
somebody, you forget. You only have the perception of what they look like
Yeah.
back then. That's how you look at people. And then you see them in
Better
real
body
life.
situation.
10 years, 15 years later, you're like, what? That's a totally different dude. But
Like when
once
I first
saw-
met Speedy, he was real slim, mustache goatee, you know,
My
good
manicure.
looking. Yeah,
Y'all went to
and
elementary
dreads,
together?
you know, yeah. So I understand because sometimes I don't recognize him. But let me ask you this: since
We got a phone call.
you've become who you've become, have you included him into anything? Have you?
It's a sad story that I don't really want to talk about too much, but they just said his life just didn't go the way that we would think it would go. Just a lot of stuff happened in the
I
journey
got you.
of his life, and you know, it's really sad because I really would love to do something with him, like 100%, but I don't think it'll ever happen just based off the direction
You're
that
right.
he went.
I got
Because
you.
Shabadu's been on here twice, and there is a lot going
Yeah.
on with him and Boogaloo Shoot.
Yep.
That it probably ain't gonna happen. But anyway, we have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, JoJo, go ahead.
What's up,
North
dog?
Carolina,
Oh,
hey.
What up?
But okay.
I got a question for Javon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what up?
I'm trying to start a publishing company. Like, I have a parent. I'm starting an entertainment company, and it's parent and publishing going to be one of the things in it. I wanted to know, like, is it any other way besides a performance right organization to that will overpower that performance right organization publishing company? Like, is there any other thing that's overpower that, or is that the
What is this
most
nigga
powerful one to have?
Okay, so you're saying is there another agency that can collect for you outside of BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC?
Yes, like if I do my BMI and I sign up for that, and
Somebody's phone is on.
and I pay the $250 and I do the and I sign myself as an artist to start off with, like is that the most powerful form? Like, can anybody come in with another publishing company and try to trump that, or is that like the most powerful?
Okay, so you're merging two different things together. So what BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC do is completely separate from what your publishing company is. They collect all of your performance residuals for you. So there's no such thing as you making a publishing company that replaces what their job is. Their job is to collect. So you want them on your side. So you want to have a publishing company with CSAC, with ASCAP, and with BMI, so that way you can collect in all territories. So to answer your question, no, there's no such thing as creating a different collection process, you know, outside of what they've done, because they've been here for like 100 years. So you know, you don't want to mess with that.
All right, okay.
So stay in your lane. Anyway,
Thanks for the call.
Hilarious.
No,
All
thank
right,
you.
man.
Keep your shirt up. Well, we ain't gonna let you live that bullshit down.
Ever.
So what's next for you?
Well,
What are you gonna do?
Okay, you know how everything is happening
Take a beat
online
on
right
that
now. Because it's like
He said
I
there's a
said,
lot of stuff going
it's
on.
just so much going on, but it's just like different things that, you know, just in a process of being locked down. And if you put too much out there before it's time, and you know how that is, they'd be like, oh, whatever happened with that? You know, you don't want to have to explain. But I'm just gonna give you a little insight. you know how dances went online? Everything is like, Instagram dancers, blah, blah, blah. I do a lot of choreography for some of the top Instagram famous, whatever you want to call them, every day. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to rehearse it. I'm going to shoot some stuff. I figured, what if we had those two, had those companies, those people on one platform and battle? That's all I'm going to say. Like, there's a lot of shit going on with it, but it's going to destroy ABDC. So you think you could anything that has something to do with dance, this show is going to kill. Wow. And I can't even believe I just said that, because Marvin's going to be like, what did you say? I told you don't say shit. Yes, but it's one of those things where it's going to change. When we did the movie You Got Served, I remember getting in the car with my daddy. I'm calling my father and say, Daddy, I just did something that's going to change the game. I knew it. Yeah. I knew it. You know what I mean? And it was like what you guys, what Breaking did for me back then is what You Got Served did for kids in this generation. You feel me? Like, everywhere I go, if I don't care how old they are or whatever, they're just like, that movie changed my life. I didn't want to dance until I saw that movie. Or, you know what I mean? And that's how I feel about this project. It's going to take, because a lot of these dancers, it's so sad because they're so talented, and all they can do is put their videos online and hope to get a bunch of likes and a bunch of hits. But they're so talented. Right. And every now and then you get that 5 million custom kid that's got 5-10 million. They get endorsements, they make a little money, but not all of them get that. So we want to change that. Why put your talent out there for free all the time, hoping to get 50,000 hits on it when you can get $50,000 for it? You feel me? Like
I agree.
And that's a whole nother story, but that's something that can be dope. And the like I was telling you about the movie Breaking, like, there's something so amazing that's going on with that too. And I have a meeting on Thursday, and hopefully I'll get to talk to y'all again. I can give y'all more update on what's going on, because I've been in this game for a long time, and I just know that a lot of stuff could be happening, but only one, maybe two, maybe none is going to work. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, and then you just look, people come to you when they like you or respect what you say or what you do, they ask you questions and you just look stupid. So I try to bite my tongue, but I just get too excited about stuff because I know how I am, and I know what it's about to do and what it could do if it were to get out there.
Now, what do you think of J-Lo's new show? Her new
dance show.
Her new single, you mean, right?
Well, no, she has a new
show. Dance
show.
Word of Dance.
Word of Dance.
Word of Dance is sick. Backstory is there's a dance show that I used to judge for that came out, and they had I judged for like 7 years or whatever. That is basically America's Best Dance Crew. So then America's Best Dance Crew got canceled. Okay. So now they have World of Dance. So World of Dance been touring and doing all this stuff for like years. They finally got a TV deal. The only thing I'm disappointed about, I don't know how much research I did, but I went through something that I hate to even talk about because it destroyed everything that I ever created. But it kills me because when I watch World of Dance, I'm like, Neo, that's really me. When I watch So You Think You Could Dance, I'm looking at Jason Derulo. I'm like, Jason, that's my spot. And I'm because I never had to brag about anything. I just know what I did and what I was about to do before the bullshit happened. And when I look at people that are sitting there saying stuff that they don't do, that they didn't grow up doing.
Gotcha.
That's not what you did, dude. You don't know the sacrifices and how much I lived this dance world. And I hear you talking, but you're talking from a basic level. You're saying what anybody could say. You feel me? But you don't know what's really going through those dancers' minds, what's going through those crews' mind, how they really feeling, what they really need to hear, and what those styles are, and what that move is called, and where it derived from. And another thing too, they're not really battling. Like, I love America's Best Dance Crew, but still, as a dancer, a battle, nigga, you don't. Okay, you dance. That was great. I give you an 8, 7, and 4. Now that's not how it really is. When they finally put a show out there, which I'm working on, where you put a crew here and a crew here, a solo here, whatever they're going to do, you play the music and you go. The energy that you see from a person that's getting burnt, you would never see that on TV.
Like a dance cipher.
So yes,
You Got Served. A dance cipher.
Yes, you would never see that on TV. You would never. That's why You Got Served was so cold, because there's a scene in there when Omarion was battling Columbus Short. There's a scene in there where they were battling for real. The scene was over when they kept it, but he in there doing his thing, and Columbus was getting too hyped, so he got him. And Amari is no joke.
Right.
Omarion
He's
was
no
no
joke.
joke. He could
Yeah.
dance for real.
Yeah.
A lot of them was just choreographed. Amari could dance for real. So, but Columbus come from a dance background too. So he gets up in Amari's face and start doing all this stuff, and Amari does it, do a backflip, drop down, get back up in the face, and start moving. We was like, crowd went crazy, and we thought they was going to edit out because the scene was over, but they kept it in, and a lot of people don't know that scene was real. Like everything else was kind of like they were battling, but it was still stayed. We choreographed that. You feel me? At the end of the day, we choreographed that. But that moment, they kept going, and it was cut, and they kept that.
We got a
It was
phone
dope.
call. We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? You got to turn it up. Oh,
Never
they
mind.
hung up.
All right, so in a lot of people don't know who go to the movies, but when you're on set, how long were you guys on set to do those scenes? Like, tell me how long you're out there.
When we shot You Got Served, we probably was on there from like 8 in the morning till about 6 or 7 p.m. We did that movie in a month.
Wow.
Wow. Think about that. We rehearsed for 2 months.
Okay.
So we rehearsed for 2 months, and the last month of those 2 months was the shooting. And we was so on, dude. We was so on. Like there's moments that I got on videotape and I got here in my head of battles going on when we were creating that movie that just you could never recreate those moments because we had. If you watch the movie and if you know the dancers that came out at that time, we had the best dancers in the world.
Wow.
I mean, when you look at that movie, if you really watch it, you're like, oh my God. The only crew that wasn't in there, and I'm gonna tell you a little story. The only group of people that wasn't in there was Tight Eyes and Little C.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah.
If they would have oh my God, I got so many things I can tell you. If they would have been in that movie, it would have been a different story. Totally different story.
What do you think of Jabberwockies?
I was just going to say,
shit.
If it wasn't for them, in this show, they wouldn't even be out like they are.
Jabberwockies was the coldest thing that ever hit the stage.
Yeah, he discovered it, pretty much.
I knew Jabberwockies before that because, as a dancer, you see them. I used to tour with Fee. We used to do these little workshops and stuff like that. And so I knew them, but they wore the mask. They did concerts and stuff like that, but nobody else knew them out of L.A. You feel me?
Right.
So so when they got on the show, let me tell you how crazy the TV is. They auditioned to get on the show, and they got denied because they wore the mask.
Oh, okay.
They were like, Hollywood. Hollywood's like this. If we can't see your face, we don't know who you are. We can't market you. I was like, you don't realize that the marketing is the fucking mask. Yeah. And what happened after that? Every dancer that I knew had a mask or T-shirt or something, and they sold the hell out of that shit. But those boys came on that show, and none of my reactions were fake because I can't be fake. And the only time you saw me really show some anger is when we got rid of Fanny Pack. A group called Fanny Pack left, and we kept this these girls that were like cheerleading dancers. I don't know if y'all remember. They were like LA Lakers, but they were called something else. But nothing against them.
Tangies.
It was like LA Laker dancers. They looked amazing, but they couldn't fuck with Fanny Pack. And they were like, I can't even get into that, but they were like, Fanny Pack has to go because, and I'm sitting on. If you ever watched the episode, I'm like this the whole time.
So was it political to a degree?
All political.
Okay.
All political.
All right.
I think too. What helped out them was when Shaq bought them to All Star Weekend, and when he came out.
They
when
did
perform.
That's right.
That was
wait. You talking about Jabberwockies, right?
Yeah. When they were in L.A. and they did. Was Phoenix?
I don't know where he brought it up, but I remember that.
Shame. And I think that's when the country, because like I said, I heard about the Jabberwockies. We had a young lady here who happened to be Japanese. What's she? She was something.
She was Korean.
She went,
Korean.
I know you can dance because the Jabberwockies dance. Shit went crazy after that.
Right.
The bitch started crying. We had to call people. It was but they're Filipino, right?
Yeah,
Filipino, some brothers.
Yeah. Well, majority of them,
yeah. So now that they have the residency in Vegas, because with the mask really helps because it doesn't have to be them all the time. And
that's the moneymaker
That's the moneymaker right there. They're killing the game.
Yes, that's all I can say.
Now you just get paid for performing. You don't get paid because you're a Jabberwocky. Nobody knows you're a Jabberwocky.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
imagine somebody
marketing.
Somebody looks just like you, go somewhere and make like $1 million. You just sit down chilling, and you get a percentage of every time they make money off that.
Right,
and you just chilling.
It's a beautiful thing.
So is that the next?
It's
thing
like the
you're
Blue
creating?
Man. The Blue Man is the same thing.
Not like that because they did that. But what we're doing is gonna it's gonna take every dancer that I know that's on that show to a whole nother level, and that's what that America's Best Dance Crew did for the Jabberwockies. They were just another crew out there dancing with other crews, and there were some bad crews on that show. Jabberwockies was just on the first season, and you always remember the first season because a lot of stuff was new. You was like, what am I watching? I was like I was about to say, none of my reactions were fake. Every time they performed, I was like, what the hell are they going to do this time? And the coldest one that they did was the Superman. I don't know if you remember that, but they had all the guys sitting in front, and they had this some platform up like this, and they did like this, and he was doing like this, and his feet was back here like 10 feet away, and I was like, what am I what? But it looked like his body separated and his feet. I was like, y'all are killing me right now.
Yeah.
But
in the chat room, they want to know if you've worked with Tight Eyes.
Of course. Let me tell you a story. Wait. I'm gonna tell you a story about Little C. Tight Eyes, Little C. Basically, they were the first ones that I met in the Crump world. Okay, to me, you can call up here all you want. Nobody could touch them. Okay, so at this time, let's say it's so funny. Okay, so we was doing You Got Served, and we did Take It to the Streets, which is the DVD that we did outside of the movie, so people can learn the dances from the movie. Okay, so Crump was coming up. I didn't know too much about Crump. Little C would come up to my class. He's like, yeah, man, that's this dance we do. You need to let us, come and show you what we do. I was like, I heard it every day. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I didn't pay no attention. You need to come down and check us out, man. Let's see, he was so chill. I didn't get it. I would kick myself every day. I didn't get it. So we do the movie. We do the behind the scenes dance thing. I get this. I ain't gonna say corny. I hope you don't hear this. I get this dude to come in and do what Crump is 100% not. But I was going off of what he told me.
Okay.
And he was like, this is what Crump is. And he was doing it hard, killing it. I was like, all right, so I'm going to have you do this video with me. I'm going to have 2 other people, and they're going to do like a little cipher, and y'all go, Crump. Little C is standing right there where you are. I'm in the middle of it, doing my little thing, da-da-da. I call him out. They Crump, and Little C is like, I don't know why he's looking at me like that. You're my boy. You don't look at me like that. I'm cool with you. And then when I saw what Crump really was, when I saw what it was, when I saw him do it, and I saw Tight Eyes do it, and I can't remember everybody's name. When I saw it, I couldn't understand what I was looking at, first of all, and then I was super embarrassed. Then he ended up coming on, so you think you could dance, and I pulled him to the side. And I was like, I want to apologize to you. He was like, what? I say, nigga, when I was doing that movie and we did that behind the scenes DVD and you were standing there, he broke out laughing. He was like, man, I was like, I want to apologize because I did. He was like, I know you didn't, Shane. We just gave each other dabs. He was like, I get it. You didn't know you did this. He said, but nigga, we would have murdered that movie. We would have murdered that DVD.
But why did he tell you instead of standing over
because
to the side
he kept
looking
trying
at
to
you
tell
like
me.
you crazy?
They were already hired. You know when you're doing something like that, the dancer's already hired. You done rehearsed. You on set. We on set.
Can't
He just on
replace him.
set to watch.
Yeah.
And he looking at his style.
Being portrayed in the
God.
Yes.
I
by
had to
somebody
take you
who's
to the
doing it
side and say,
totally
look, Shane, I know you can't do nothing about this right now.
Right.
But let me show you this video so
Yes,
you can see
you
what
know
you
he
should be
you
doing.
know he wanted to.
Yeah, because this is, it's your work.
But then what happened though? Crump destroyed the dance world, didn't he?
Yeah.
It came out, and I mean, it was in every commercial, every TV, every movie, and
Kids
one more thing that I hate though. Did you ever see Step Up? Y'all see any of this?
Well, I didn't see it.
I can't remember.
Okay, do you know Little C? I think Tight Eyes too, but they're in all of those movies.
Yeah.
Do you know they never highlight them?
Wow.
It's like think about this. They created, or they're the beginning of a style of dance, and they got people in there doing it, but the people who create it is sitting in the back. And one day I was watching the movie and it pissed me off so bad. I'm like, that's Tight Eyes right there.
But that happens a lot, especially with black people. It's like we created cornrows.
I know, yeah.
She went all the way.
They started with the cotton.
You know what I'm saying? They asked me, did you ever work with Kidda?
Keita, yeah. Go to my Instagram. I got a picture of Keita.
What's your
Keita
Instagram?
when he was little. I am Shane Sparks.
Shane, I have a question for you. Okay, so I'm
Keita the
obsessed with Bring It. All right, Bring It on Lifetime with the Majorette girls.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how come? Okay, that must be big in the South. That style of dancing. Why is it not across the? I mean, I know they had a team out of Compton, but I really feel like for girls, it's something that you should like. Speedy got a bunch of kids that he could put his girls into
but when
out
I
here,
see
but it's not an organized field out here for that.
I'm gonna say this because I watched the show with my daughters. I don't like that dance.
You like Majorette?
No,
but that's
not
it's
the way
happening
they're
in any
doing
black
it.
college.
Maybe not the way they're doing.
But that's happening in every black college.
It looked like they're twerking.
It is part of Majorette though. It's not really twerking, but yeah, it's.
That's what it looked like to me.
But you don't like watching the black colleges do their stuff because what do you think they're doing?
And it's different because they don't look over their shoulder. That's
Yeah,
why
the
you know
kids
it's
ain't
not
looking-
You know what?
twerking.
You know what I feel about that? It's probably so many different reasons, but I feel like can't market that. They can't
There you go.
put their
because their white kids are not going to do that dance, and that's the
Oh.
thing. They're not going to do that.
They
not
still
gonna,
try.
They're not going to do this and do the split and come back up and do the hair because they got
Never.
you know they got to do the
With the
hair.
hair, uh-huh.
It's definitely like when I watch it, I go okay, it's cool. And then I turn TV
But them
off,
kids
and
are
I don't
hella
remember
smart.
any of those kids.
They
No,
hella
I,
disciplined.
no, I'm not saying
They got
anything
something
about.
to-
They're very. I like the show. I think the show is dope, but it doesn't cross over because it doesn't cross over. You're not gonna see no
Because I
white
went to
kids
the concert when they
looking
were
at you.
here, and it wasn't
packed.
full.
It
No,
wasn't?
it wasn't full in here. No, down here,
West-
but I'm sure
West
it is
Coast.
down south, big time.
Because that's
Yeah.
definitely a West Coast thing. Because those moms, like soccer moms, football moms, basketball moms.
I never thought about it that way though.
Same
You might have
thing.
a point there.
But it don't cross over. And all right, you're not going nowhere. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
You good?
I have rehearsal at 4, so I think it's.
Oh, we be
essentially
out.
Oh, we
the
be
same.
out by
yeah.
4 too.
You ain't gonna make
No,
it.
no, I have to be there at 4.
How long it take you to get there?
It'll probably take me like about an hour, something like
Oh,
that. A
you
little
might
less than
need
an
to
hour.
go.
Where you going?
Culver City.
Oh, we might.
Oh, yeah,
be
yeah.
Well, you might
Let's
need to
get
go.
All right, give
Yeah,
me
thank
information.
you.
Give me information.
Get on up out of here.
Shane, give me information.
I am Shane Sparks on Instagram. What information do you need? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what they want. Like,
Okay, okay.
Where they can get
People
you.
can kind of see you.
Yeah.
hit your
Dang, Shane, I
Instagram.
didn't even
Okay.
get a picture.
No, I'm about to get you one right now, so we
Okay.
get done with this.
Okay.
But I have a dance studio and a recording studio type this situation called The Spot. It's in North Hollywood on
Oh, wow.
Cahuenga, and we actually develop artists. And I have an artist.
So I can
on
bring
it.
my daughter?
Definitely.
And I can learn how to
100%.
dance?
Yes.
You're 50. It's
Yeah.
over.
Am I too old to learn how to dance,
No,
Shane?
no, you're not.
Don't
I hate
tell her
when people
that.
Say that.
She gonna bump my daughter. See,
I
this is
hate
bullshit.
I am.
I got one spot left. Really?
No, I'm not just about to say that. Our class is closed. She walking in there like,
My daughter like, Daddy. Tangy wanted to dance.
Yes, I do.
but
No, I would love to get that information, man.
But yeah,
know
I
it
can
is.
definitely give you that.
Yeah,
And
appreciate it.
but I have an artist by the name of Olivia Grace, and she's one of the artists that I'm developing right now. So we're trying to finish up her little EP, and she's dope. And it's like I said, I do artist development. So one of the things that I've been doing since I've been out here is turning people, like normal people, into superstars.
Singers.
That's what I love. Yes.
What's
I
the
love-
name? What's the name of your production or your?
It's called The Spot.
Okay.
Yeah, and the label that she's the independent label she's with is called Miss Hollywood Records. So
All right.
But it's all beginning stages. But she got hot music, she got hot choreography, hot show.
Well, bring her in, man. We'd love to have her on the
Yeah,
I
television.
for
would
sure.
definitely when
Yeah.
the time is
Shane
right.
in the building, make
I
some
mean,
noise.
he got a lot of passion for
So-
what you do.
Oh,
That's
God.
good, baby.
So,
Oh, God,
Cajun,
thank you.
can you make sure you get the information? I know you're busy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Give it an address if it's a nice
Yeah,
nail
I mean,
shop
you
next
know.
to it.
And there actually is too. Hair, everything.
And I wanted to remind everybody before Shane left, you can check Shane out today, possibly by going to Spreaker or Stitcher Smart Radio or SoundCloud or TuneIn or Google Play or Blueberry or Podbean to see us. And I want to
We're
know if
available on
any
all
of
those
you have
platforms.
checked out any of those platforms and watched Shane today, or if all of you are watching Shane right now on YouTube. There we go.
All right, it is now time for industry news with our own, right? And it's called Tips
Oh,
with
so what are we
Javon.
doing?
I was like, news. I said, you tips?
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
he
industry
went, He
news.
went left and right because he was going to add something too.
I
That's
still
it.
got,
it's
I
okay.
got
I saw
some
it.
stuff we got to talk about.
And
We'll
I got
come back.
songs.
Oh, okay.
No, but go ahead. Let's do a tips,
Okay.
and then we.
Tips, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
All right, it's now time for Tips with Javon.
Javon.
I don't like y'all's tips. Let's try it again. Shout out to rehearsal. Shit. Get some energy.
Oh,
You
sorry.
ready? Take a deep breath. It is now time.
Tip. Oh,
Wait a minute. You got to say
Bartenders.
four.
It is
Bartenders.
now
Okay.
time for Tips with Javon.
Javon.
You got to point to him. Y'all ain't.
Oh, one more
I
time,
had
one more
it ready.
time, one more time.
Now
It's
you
now-
have choreography.
Yeah, you got to get your fingers
Right.
It is now time for Tips with Javon.
It's like a singer.
Because even if you ain't here, we're going
The
to point
Tim
to that
Tones.
scene.
Hilarious. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to session musicians today.
Ooh, Sesame Street.
Session musicians.
Oh, I thought he said session.
I thought he said sex musician.
Oh, you brothers with your shirts off.
With the better body musicians. All the men with the better bodies. Get in free on Tuesday.
Hey, naked.
Nick is healing right now.
Hey, man.
You will never bring that album up again. Ever.
I don't know what the album is no more. Okay, so
It's under your shirt.
in the musician world, there's a big argument that happens where musicians get called in to do sessions, whether you're a guitar player, drummer, whatever, and they say, "Oh, well, I co-produced the song," even though that's not what you were called in to do. That's probably one of the biggest arguments in the musician community. I'm sure you probably dealt with it being on the road and stuff. And so my advice to those musicians is that when you come in and the producer is guiding you on what to play, that is a legitimate session musician gig. The second they start saying the words like create, do you, all that, that's when stuff gets weird. But then in the musician's mind, they're like, you know what, I should get publishing because you told me to do me and I did me.
And that's
so
my beats.
Well, that's my or if you play guitar, no, you didn't do the beat. The beat was already there, and now they're telling you to create your own thing. So that's where
So
the
help
argument,
write it.
that's where the argument, starts to come into play. So my advice to that is that if you were called to be the session musician, just be that. If they go into the BU thing and all that, just still play in the context of what that record is, and just work your way up. Because until you create that respect with them as a musician, you can't really play the producer card. Get invited as a producer later on. That's my opinion on it.
So like someone like Jubu, who everybody knows,
Oh, yeah,
who is
absolutely.
a great guitarist.
Yes.
If he comes in, he could probably get that.
That's what
It
you
depends on
call
the
a
situation.
Jubu
Depends
for,
on
really.
how the session go.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
But
exactly.
you kind of calling Jubu for that.
No,
That's-
you calling Jubu to play guitar, or you calling him to produce. You got to make it clear when you call him.
Right,
Right,
but I'm just
exactly.
saying, most people when they call, it
Yeah.
depends on,
And Jubu has
depending
a
on
name.
your level. You
That's
know what I'm
different.
saying? You're calling him for what you want him
Expertise.
for.
Right.
But when they say, man, I think I can get Jubu,
Yeah.
they really are looking for Jubu to put Jubu thing.
And so
Put his funk on it, his stank
So
on it.
here's the thing. So that's a good point.
So then
So
they have to pay Jubu.
That's Jubu. But
Well,
they want to put his thing on it, what they know him to be as a musician.
right,
He's
exactly.
not a producer.
Exactly. Right. So if I call, there's another guitar player that came under that same camp as Agape. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So he has his own thing. So if I call Agape in to play on a record, I'm still guiding him, but I'm calling him because of how I know he will play what I want.
Right, okay.
That's
okay.
that's really what it's supposed to be. But every producer's not doing that. They're bringing you in and they trying to do your arrangement and.
So if
You know,
I'm
that
if
kind
I'm
of-
playing an instrument and I hear them tell me, Speedy, do you? Do I stop there and go, hey, well, should I get a producer credit on this, or should you just say
They'll
just
probably
play
put
it?
you out the room.
Exactly. You'll get kicked out immediately. That's why I said
Okay.
take the humble route, and
Just
if
do
they
what
say
they
do,
ask.
still, if it bothers you mentally that man, I'm about to create A, B, C, D, F, G, and I'm not going to get publishing, then your best bet is just still be the musician, still play within the context of the record, and then just wait for that day to come. Take that L. Is what I'm saying, because that L may be a
You
W
just
later.
get paid for a musician.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but it's just like if you're playing a cowbell to a song that's already done, and they say "Speedy, do you?" That's not really
Right.
writing the song. That's adding to the musicianship of the song.
Exactly.
But what happens, like Candace was talking about how when she was in the studio, they said, Candace, just do you. And she was riffing for a long time. And then they
Oh, you
picked
talking about when she was
so,
with,
yeah, Kendrick. So what happens if a piece of whatever she does is the part that we love about the song?
Well, she get her publishing for that. But what Candace does, she writes. She arranges. So
Yeah.
when she's just throwing out lines, if they like a hook, if they like that verse, then she get her publishing for
They're
that.
giving her
Right.
credit. She's
Right.
worked for that.
Exactly.
But the
So-
cool part about
Guitar
it-
is like that's just a musicianship. Now it's different if the beat start with a guitar, and just the drums and the guitar player just writing the music, and then
Right.
everything comes around that. But if it's a song that's already there and we asking you to play along, that's not right.
Yeah, exactly.
The cool part about being a musician or doing your own thing, the ego part kind of comes in because you want people to hear something and go, man, that's got to be Juba.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to do
Right.
your thing because you're like them backgrounds. I know that's him. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
And that's
So-
people that's really into music that go, oh, I know that sound like.
Right.
I think Ray Parker Jr. had a certain
yes.
sound on his guitar.
Absolutely.
That people could just recognize off the top.
Isleys did.
Yeah,
Nikki
Isleys
Pam
did.
does too. She has a certain
I would say
sound.
I did.
Yeah, it's very
Very
Yes,
Irish.
very Irish.
It's very
Yes.
A lot of musicians are arrogant for no reason. Nobody knows them.
That's true.
And even Jubu, you know, that's family, and the musician world knows him. But when people out there buying records, they're not seeing them.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
don't know who Jubu is.
They don't.
They don't
Right.
know what
Right.
Agape is.
Right.
You're right.
So number one thing, fellas, when they ask you to come, just play your part.
Be the musician. That's how I got in this business in the first place. I used to get called in to do drum samples, and by me getting respected as that, later on as I became closer with the producers to to where we going out to eat and I'm hanging, all that stuff. Then I used that opportunity to say, you know what, I'm a producer, I'm a writer as well. Can I play you some of my music so you can critique me so I can get better? That was my approach.
Okay, gotcha.
The kids now don't do that. So this advice is really for the newer musicians coming in. That doesn't mean you're young. You could be 50 just now getting in.
Pam.
But
Tangy.
I'm writing it down. Can I
Tangi's
play?
22.
Can I play you some of my music so you can critique
No.
me and I can get better?
No.
Can I?
We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Turn
What's
him
up? What's up, Terrell?
Yeah, I got a question for Jovan.
Yeah.
Jovan. He said your whole name. Jovan.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, because we always hear about artists getting screwed out of these contracts and everything. I want to know what's a good contract for the artist and the music label for somebody to sign.
Ooh, Lord.
Well, that's a long.
too many paragraphs.
Yeah, that's a long.
Lord.
The condensed version.
Make it more specific.
No, he can't. He got hung out.
Do you have a contract you want to tell him about, and he can tell you if it's a good one?
I think he hung
He hung
up.
up.
All right, well, let's
Well,
make it
pick
quick.
one. Just pick one.
I mean, that's so much. A good contract between an artist. That depends on what you've done. Because I mean, if you don't have a platform, and we signing you brand new, you have
Take what you get.
Yeah, I mean, at that point.
We're gonna recoup all our money, pun.
Yeah.
And your mama money. We're gonna get all that.
Yeah, I
back,
mean,
too.
it depends on if you have a platform that's different. I mean, it's too vague of a question. Unfortunately,
Everybody do
That's
you
a
do your
huge
five?
question.
You do.
I haven't done my 5 either.
My 5, no, I didn't do my
Well,
5.
let's get him out of here. Let's take a break. Come back.
Turn me up, Nikki.
Hello.
It is the Rollout Show right here, Rollout Studios.
You about to play the game?
Oh, I saw money. I nigga. Hey,
My charger.
spread the love.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna take my shirt off, nigga.
See her the better body.
How much do I get more for a more body?
It's the better body episode, right?
Oh man.
It is the Rollout Show right here, rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never go meet Jamie Foxx. You're not doing it.
35
That went down an octave. Okay.
Tangy wasn't in it.
Tangy, what the fuck?
But Speedy, you
I just looked up and it said Kanye was found dead this morning. That kind of blew me away.
Really?
Is that a joke?
He ain't dead.
It was on
Nah, you know that ain't
on the
wrong.
internet,
Come
on
on.
Yeah,
Twitter.
get rid of that Obama phone.
Speedy would have canceled the show.
They need it fucked up.
Because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
No.
No, a little late now. You done fucked it up.
I looked it up and I'm like,
Tangy.
really?
Focus, Tangy.
I was focusing.
No, you weren't. You like that little kid in the.
Ooh, that's pretty. Shiny.
Before we do the game, can I do my list?
Yeah, I just want.
I haven't done my list
The
either.
show, that's all.
You giving away money to the best list, or what's going on?
So no. So
I'll explain to you. It's,
Okay.
It ain't sexy.
It's not.
he probably can't win because he gonna know all the answers.
I'll explain. So it's
He already rich.
I need to win. I
I
need
tell
to
you,
win.
some of those things you.
It's the Rollout
should
Show.
know.
I'm gonna pay my tithes after I win.
It's the Rollout Show. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But for $35.95, you can meet your boy, and you can come to my new play at
The Wilshire Taco Bell Theater.
the play is called.
Mama, Jovan got some money rich people can't play, and I probably ain't gonna win none.
There's only one question he
Yeah,
can't
tell me.
answer because he gonna know right off the back, but the rest he can play.
All right.
What? That's
So
cheating.
so
That's
what it
cheating.
He
is?
gonna win all the money.
Question number 2, you can't do for sure.
So
And
so
when you
here's
hear
what
it,
it
you'll
is.
know
So
why.
Javon gives us questions. Now this is how the questions usually go. Who was the keyboardist on Rick Ross song at night between 12 and 2?
Right.
And wait,
And then-
and then he'll pull out a little extra money and go. And if you could tell me what he was wearing that day,
Right.
what pedal he used,
Yeah.
his Tumo Tumo.
And if you could tell me who has the better body.
But it's funny. Here are the co-peaks. when the nigga laid $200-$300 down, nigga, we in here going, okay. What did he have on? Can we get hints? No hints.
You can't even study for this
had
stuff.
there's been a lot of winners.
Hold on. And then
There's been a
all
lot
of a
of
sudden,
winners.
one of these
Frustrating.
motherfuckers will go, well, he have a blue jacket on? And then Javon do this.
I'll be like, no. We let's explain last Tuesday, Lonnie. I gave Speedy a lob on a question.
Yeah, he gave
Okay,
him
give it
a
to
lob.
him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
You already know.
No, give it to him.
No, he
Let's
might
find out.
not. Just give him the question.
Okay.
I'm trying to go to Nobu today.
So I'm gonna ask you the question I asked him that he should have got. So
Okay.
the question was, in 2010 who won best R&B performance by a duo? Who won the Grammy that year in 2010?
2010.
2010.
I should have bet that. Nigga, that he wouldn't know.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do. Side bets.
I'm trying to remember who.
Keep that close to
what
keep,
duets was
Lonnie,
out.
keep that.
Now when I say duet, that don't mean that they were a group. Two different artists came together to do that one song, and they won a Grammy for R&B duo 2010 Grammys.
Who the fuck is drinking the water?
I
That's
don't know who that was.
Yeah.
Really, Lonnie?
Can you put 20 at that?
I can't remember, man. That's 8 years ago.
See?
Come on,
Okay.
Right,
I think
Lonnie.
it's just
Well,
me.
I guess both of you.
Some of these questions, you
Yeah,
would, once
like,
you hear the answer,
you
you
know
be
how
like,
many
I knew that.
categories
I
we
knew
done heard
that.
since then?
Yeah.
Watch this. Go
Okay,
ahead.
but it's Jamie Foxx and T-Pain. Blame it on alcohol.
Oh.
Now, so my thing is that okay, Speedy.
So
That's
he
your best
threw me
friend.
that lie. After
I
that,
didn't pay
nigga.
attention to the year they won. I just know they won.
Well,
My
that's
thing-
what he threw me. After that, I got hit with the ball.
Speedy.
And that was a record I actually picked.
Yeah. Say there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you ready?
Then I'm gonna give up.
Oh, wait. You wanted to get your list.
Yeah, let me
first.
get my list first. I'm sorry.
Do I get to get my list too?
No.
That's the bullshit. I'm
You did your list already.
Go ahead. I didn't do my list, and I know it's not gonna be list after the
Okay, so my list is Layla Hathaway, Snarky Puppy. The song is called Something.
Who's-
Amazing.
who's the other person?
Layla Hathaway and Snarky
Snarky
Puppy is a
Puppy.
band. You need to hear that song.
And you let him go before me.
They are a Grammy Award winning band, sir.
Okay.
Don't
That's a reach.
You would have at least
A band?
Layla Hathaway
I got her.
and Snarky Puppy.
The fact you're even saying that is the slippery slope.
Nigga, you need to hear that music.
Because you went Snarky Puppy.
That's not what I said.
Shout out to Snarky Puppies.
They're an
No, can I
amazing-
ask you a
Maybe
question?
Children's
Is
Day.
it
Amazing
considered a
band.
duet or is it considered Snarky Puppy featuring Layla Hathaway?
Yes, that's a feature.
You know, good point. That's valid.
$100.
Nigga, that ain't part of the game. You're right. So I'll take that off. Okay. Usher, R. Kelly, same girl.
Good one.
Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, That Girl's Mine.
Okay.
The whole entire TGT album. Good job, Lonnie.
Thank you, brother.
And
What album?
the whole entire TGT album.
What is TGT?
Tank,
Really?
Genuine
and
Tyrese.
I can't know them niggas by that.
You know it.
That
Speedy.
album was fine, and they were nominated that year too.
Speedy, I think you made another baby off that album.
Right here.
I told Tank I'd buy all his album if he keep his shirt on. Every album got his shirt
And
on.
the
I said,
la-
"Nigga, I can't
and
put
the-
that in my car.
I know who would buy his albums with the shirt on.
Better body.
What you're not gonna do is make me gay on the show. That's what you're not gonna do.
No, we're not. We're not gonna make it gay.
He going.
You gonna do that by yourself.
Hey, Speedy, how he go in the store? Speedy, how does he go in the store and choose the album he gonna buy?
I'm gonna pick him and him. Get these him albums. Him and him. How much is him and him?
And do they have T-shirts?
We don't need them. They're optional.
And my last one is Carrie Hilson, Chris Brown, Superhuman. So just because it ain't old, you don't like it?
Yeah. No, I just
Oh, y'all
you want us
pick
to rate
the
you? We can rate you. You don't want this.
Lonnie already told us in his own way. I'm gonna pick some songs, you old ass nigga.
Because this list was real old.
He's like, I'm gonna pick some. I got some songs, and they're gonna pick some new songs.
Yeah, he took one from me though. That same girl. That was on my list.
Yeah.
Sure.
Really?
Shout out to Jay Sean Champion. He wrote that.
Yeah.
You can't be the Fox.
Hot record.
All right, Tangent,
Okay,
give
you
us
ready for
yours.
the?
Oh,
Go ahead,
I
Ted,
get to
sorry.
read mine.
But she'll have a fit if we don't let her.
Okay, so
She researched and all kind of shit.
I did, and I was, it was a lot of ones that I thought everybody gonna say that, so I tried to find some that I liked that I didn't think y'all would say, but some I just had to clue. So my first one was Captain and Tennille, "Do It to Me One More Time."
Very
Okay,
good.
great.
All right,
Uh-huh,
okay.
And then my second one was Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, "The Gambler." And then I had to move into some that I just love. Nick Ashford and Valerie Simpson, of course, because they got so many. Street Corner, Solid, You're All I Need to Get By, Don't Cost You Nothing, bunch. Then, for the baby over here, I did Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, because they got a bunch of them. Cheek to Cheek and Dream a Little Dream of Me, Summertime. Y'all don't know. Okay.
That's dedicated to her because of what?
Because she didn't know who was it. Was
Ella Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Ella Fitzgerald was. Okay. And then my last one, even though everybody said it, or a lot of people said it, I had to include them, Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, because, you know.
That was a great collabo. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
You're not gonna, you know what? You're not gonna do, nigga. Go ahead, Lonnie.
Shoot, what I had? Okay, so I guess like I said, I had Same Girl with R. Kelly and Usher. That was one of my joints. I had Rick James and Tina Marie.
Okay. Yes. Which one? No.
Come on now.
Fire Desire. Okay.
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure.
Yeah.
Because it could have been.
Then you got R. Kelly and
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah, that's the best of both worlds, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what I love that whole joint.
Whole album's fire.
Then you got.
That's when you don't know the song. The whole album.
Yeah.
What song? Number 3.
But you know what I like too that y'all ain't say?
Which one?
Usher and Alicia Keys, My Boat.
Oh yeah.
Now the only reason why I didn't say
remix.
that because I thought it was going to be a whole bunch of people who were going to say that.
Yeah.
You know, nobody said that.
That one and Marvin Gaye and Tommy Terrell, I thought.
And then can I say Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre? G thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay.
I missed that.
That's good.
Well, because you looking at dude shirts.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna say it one more time. What you're not gonna do?
You know another one I thought everybody was going to say? The Alicia Keys and Jay-Z.
Yeah, I saw them too.
Oh yeah, New York.
New
Oh,
York.
New
That's
York,
what I thought
okay.
it
So I'll
was.
get my 5, then we can get into the money thing.
And then I'll try to read y'all's at the end.
We ain't got that much
I ain't
time.
got much time now.
PGF and
So I got
Freddie.
Gene Carn and Michael Henderson. Hold on a second.
Oh, you gonna play yours and say we don't have much time? We got 5 people waiting to be read, and you gonna play them? And you know we gotta play the game.
That's what you get. Nick is not listening to you.
It's 3:00.
You know what you're not gonna do on my show? You gonna tell me how to do my shit, nigga?
I'm trying to help out Freddie and
Give a
Joseph
fuck
and
about this?
PGF.
Anyway,
and
so
Nola and Cord.
it was so I'll just do this. So Gene Carn, my Valentine,
Right.
Starship.
Oh, you are my starship.
You are my Starship.
You trying to play it?
Go ahead.
Come take me out to.
Oh, you sing it for me till I get to it.
I'm trying to get probably by
You don't even have to
time,
play it. We
nigga.
gotta play the
Hey,
game.
nigga, no, you ain't gonna rush me. Motherfucker, you rush a lot of other motherfuckers. You ain't gonna rush me.
I could have read.
Raphael and Q-Tip, which was a song
yeah,
that was
was
on what's called whose soundtrack is that?
It's your story. I could have read 5. Can I read in between while you?
No, Tangy.
Okay.
Shit, motherfucker.
I mean, Speedy is not working. What you gonna
No,
do?
it was just messed up. Anyway, number 2, Snoop Dogg and the Dramatics.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Doggies, whatever.
I
And
like
they
it.
actually, the Dramatics actually do that song in their set.
They do?
Of the music that they do.
They
yeah.
should.
Wow.
Angie Stone and Calvin Richardson.
Okay.
What's the song?
See, I'm glad you asked. See, when you ask, I have to go.
I could be reading 5.
That, and if
right
you
now.
did that, I would be very upset. Just so you understand.
I wouldn't do you like that. I like your bracelets. I like them.
His beats.
Yes.
Yes.
His beats.
His beats.
Skittles.
He got a bunch of balls on his wrist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Skittles on rubber.
Yes.
Last but not least, I'll play this one because they wouldn't let me play the other ones. Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston.
We don't let you couldn't find it.
Crack is whack.
Oh,
wow.
Hey, man.
Hilarious.
We got something in common, I'm sure.
Oh, so we got something in common.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
another song.
This song, to me,
It's about the same.
Dope break.
Same thing.
We got something in common. Crack is whack.
Hey, man.
Ain't too late for both of them.
You should start this off in the middle of the song.
Who did that? Did
If you
Teddy
listen
Riley?
real close.
Did Teddy
Yeah,
Riley
it's-
produce that?
Yeah, I think so.
Sound like
I
it.
think Teddy did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my shirt off.
If you listen real,
Ah, shoot now.
if you listen real close, you can hear sniffing.
That sound like that new Jay Swain.
Hey,
Oh, that's, oh, it is. That's
Wait a minute, Blue, are you serious?
I'm joking. No.
Because I was getting ready to like.
Let me ask you a question, Javon.
So
The
gullible.
clap. Is that the? What is
Jovan, who is
The
that? Is
clap.
that Teddy?
I think it's Teddy. I'm about to
No,
look it
I
up.
think that is Teddy.
I'm pretty sure it's Teddy.
If it is, they stole Teddy.
got-
That's
it-
Teddy
it-
all
it
day
gotta
long.
be
It's
Teddy,
Teddy all day long.
Because it got his sound all over it.
Yeah.
Jovan, they got good questions for you. What color was George Clinton's third dread from the right during the Atomic Dog video?
See?
What was
That's worth
what was the-
$200 right there.
What was the name of the unicorn on Prince's Naked album cover?
Love Sexy. That's Love Sexy album, by the way.
Y'all be beating me.
All right, let's go, Javon.
Let's go, Javon.
Who brushed Al B. Sure's hair before his 1986 Soul Train performance?
Teddy Riley produced.
Yeah, you said it.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Fucking hilarious.
All right.
He said,
Question-
what color was the braid on
On the right side.
When you gonna do the question for the money, man?
We're doing it
That's
right
what
now.
we're doing.
Is it right here?
Dawkins Trivia right here. Here we go.
What we doing, 100?
Oh, wait a minute. You got to pick. Are you going to do the hand?
Oh, who's gonna be the judge? Cation, you
Put your
playing?
hand up first.
Nick, you
playing?
Somebody got to be in here to judge.
Nigga, is he
though.
sick?
Where's Brittany?
Brittany.
Something's going on.
She had the babysit.
Brittany, go, dang.
Are you about to sneeze? Oh, shit. Hold it.
Oh,
That's what she said.
somebody got.
Shoot.
Somebody got to judge. Nick can't judge from in there because he can't see everybody.
All right, well.
He can
What are we judging though?
What do you mean you
Who
got to
raised
tell
their
who
hand?
hand
So
goes
hands
up
go
first?
up.
Well, you sitting dead center, so why don't you just pick who raises their hand?
Yeah, sure. You can
You
always.
right. Well, Cation, come over here, be my peripheral or something. Help me out. Okay, first question is $40.
All right.
So grateful. All right.
Yeah, like
$40. I know. I did like, well, I missed this one. I went to the deal up. That's why. This is like the blackjack table in Vegas. Look, don't hit it. Let it build up. Miss these rounds. Let the money build up. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. So first question is, Lonnie, this is one you can't do though. This on the rest you can do.
Alright.
Just take this.
Lonnie.
So that's a clue.
I'll take this L, Joe.
Lonnie.
That's a clue,
Lonnie, look at
y'all.
me.
He didn't know the
Lonnie
Jamie one.
This
so-
is why, because y'all know him as Lonnie Burrell, but his family is a little too deep in gospel.
Oh, yeah, the gospel.
So he know way too much.
I know some. Gospel.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you know nothing. So,
Here you go.
yeah. Okay, here we go.
Speedy don't even know the Lord.
Oh wow! I just call him a heathen.
He don't.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So okay, who is the highest selling gospel artist today? Raise your hand. Go. Got to be hands.
My hands up too, by the way.
I don't really know.
Oh, so Nick is playing.
Oh, Nick is playing.
That's a really easy one.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. So wait.
He said blue first.
Yeah. Okay. Blue.
Now I went blank. Short dude.
Can we skip
How much
him,
time
please?
do they have?
That.
I
Because I just.
How much
I
time
went
do they
blank.
have?
I went blank.
I didn't put.
I
the
know
time,
who it is, but I put blank. I
Okay,
went
but-
blank.
And then who? And then
Oh, then, he's not.
Cajun-
He's not in.
Cajun-
He's not in.
in right now. Cajun. No.
Oh.
Got different, didn't it?
Yeah.
Got different.
Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
I was gonna say that too.
Snoop is the highest selling gospel
He
artist
is.
today.
He is.
This man got 3 million streams in 4 days.
I won on the
Ain't nobody in
$400
gospel.
When I say this is the bullshit ass shit I've ever seen, who smoke weed on Thursday?
Javon, that was an
Without a
excellent
blunt.
question.
Now tell him why it was an excellent question.
That was an
Tangi.
excellent question because it
You
shows
won.
me if you are in tune with what's happening in the world today.
Oh wow.
And nigga,
See.
the billboard is out there.
The bill,
If
right?
it's number one,
It's in the room. Don't y'all know?
6
And
weeks.
we sitting with.
It's 6 weeks
I
out.
mean,
I got mine at 1 week.
and he gave us a clue.
I knew it was gonna be.
At the
I
end of
didn't
the
get a
day.
chance to say it. I didn't get you.
That's still a different. Kirk Franklin was a good
You said
answer.
the number one.
I didn't say it was a good
gospel-
That was a good
It was a
answer.
good
It just
answer.
wasn't the
the number
correct
one
answer.
selling gospel artist today, right? That's what you said.
Don't
Today.
fight it.
I didn't
It's
catch
Snoop.
it today.
Don't
Yeah, I didn't
fight
hear
it.
that.
Today was the key word.
Yeah, I didn't hear it
See,
today.
y'all have
Today.
to pay attention.
See, Tangi,
All right, let's
we
go.
were
Next
trying to
question.
build the pot. You ain't listening.
Whatever.
All right. Next one is
right, Lonnie, the next
How
one.
much?
70
70. All right.
and a half, I guess. A little.
Where you trying to tense by that? Okay.
Mine was
Okay, here we go. Next question.
okay.
Be trying to pay rent with this show.
Somebody paid something off by now. I know that. You gave out what, $700 last week?
Yeah,
What?
you did.
In theory.
Yeah.
But not to me and
You wanna
Speedy.
write that off?
See, shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the cold part about it, my friends didn't want. You want 20 speed? They didn't give me shit. Nigga, they went home.
Okay,
Hey, help me get this money.
Here we go. Who is the highest selling rapper of all time? Go.
Oh shit.
Of
Of all time. Highest selling rapper of all time. Blue?
I'm gonna guess.
50?
No. Pam?
Drake.
No. Nick, what's your head?
Yeah, the highest selling rapper of all time.
Of all time.
Jay-Z?
No.
I knew that wasn't it.
That's what I was
Shit.
gonna ask.
Hammer.
No.
Shut up.
Tupac.
No.
Kendrick Lamar?
No.
Wow.
Highest selling rapper.
Highest selling rapper
Of all time? Eminem.
Yes.
I was just as soon as he said that, I said, yep. When I looked at his face, I said it's Eminem. God damn it! I looked at his face and said it's Eminem.
Hey, Speedy.
You like the show now?
I like the show. Invite me back.
I will not.
On Tuesday specifically. Okay, next one.
Why did it say Eminem? Buy me some backwoods with this, people.
Dog food now. Get the dog leg fixed now.
Get the dog leg.
This one.
Hey, hippie hop.
So this one is 80.
Okay.
Tripod, come here.
Either way, you would try to go in that backyard.
It sure was, nigga. Tripod might got his balance when you see me.
So now tell me the top 3 highest selling rappers of all time in order. You already got one of them. So technically you only name it 2 because you already know the first one. So in order, go, Speedy.
Oh, Speedy, I'm praying for you.
In order.
I needed that.
I want you to win, Speedy.
Because they're going to repossess it tonight. Go ahead.
Eminem.
Yes.
50.
No.
Darn it. Let him try one more time. Start over. Eminem.
No.
No.
This ain't your home.
There you go.
Blue.
Eminem, Drake.
Nope.
No.
Top 3 in order.
Drake ain't sold more records than Tupac.
Oh, that's a clue.
We are talking about dead albums too.
I said top 3, not top 5. Top 3 in order.
Okay.
Oh, then
Eminem,
shit. Then you're right there.
Yeah, my hand's been up for a long time. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. No,
Go, Nick. Go, Nick.
Go.
Go.
I was
Go,
talking
Nick.
to KJ. I know my mic was on.
Go, Dominic.
Go.
Who's go? Who's
I thought it was on Nicky Sam.
Yeah, she said
no.
She said
He said no to me.
Oh,
So
go,
me,
Tangy.
Eminem, Tupac. Okay, now just
last one.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
Oh, darn. Okay, Eminem, Tupac, and Jay-Z.
No.
All right, now it's Nick. No, it's
I'm
Nick.
sorry.
Nick, I'm sorry.
I didn't hear what Nicky Pam said, but I'm gonna go Eminem, Dr. Dre, Tupac.
I didn't say producer. He's an artist too, but no.
I know he's counted as an artist too.
And he didn't wear that braid on the side of his
Hilarious.
head.
Blue.
So the Eminem, the Tupac, and I want to say him, but I want to say him, but I'm gonna say forget it. A big.
I got it.
Oh no.
I want to just say.
Come on, Speedy,
What-
you can do it.
Eminem, Tupac, Nelly.
No.
Nelly.
Golly.
All right, one
Now
more.
Nelly up there. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, yeah, Nelly up there.
Nelly
He
was
on
up
there.
there.
He
Yeah,
in
no,
top
Nelly was
10.
up there. Yeah, no, Nelly was up there.
Oh, I got another guess.
Line
Go ahead, Nick. Go
mouth
ahead,
it
Nicky.
to me.
Pam?
Eminem, Kanye, Jay-Z.
Wow.
Is that's in the
In order.
In the order.
That's
The
it.
only reason why I said Kanye because I have to talk about him.
Wait a minute.
Hilarious.
But see,
In
that's
order.
what I'm saying. I'm right with him. Those two have sold more than Tupac,
Tupac's
even
number
his
4.
death.
Tupac's number 4, yeah.
Okay.
I know Jay-Z was in there.
So Eminem has sold a total. Eminem has sold a total of 155 million records. Kanye has done 121, and Jay-Z has done 100.
Oh, okay.
Tupac is right after that
nice.
at 79.
Can we go top
Ain't like
4?
he can
Where's
choose.
Biggie at?
With less albums.
Biggie's not even top 10.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
Yeah, he doesn't have the song.
Yeah, he got him on
I mean, he died pretty quick. You know,
He got
Pac
2
had
albums.
Pac had a.
Can we do top 4?
No. All right, here we go.
Man, something, nigga.
All right, here's the last one.
never won.
Here's the last one. So
There go the last of the
2,
Pac,
3, 4, 5. So that's 160. It's the last one.
For $160, man.
Now somebody's phone bill's overdue. You can pay this off.
That's why mine ain't been ringing.
Let me dial
He said
611.
that's why
All
mine
right,
ain't.
here we go. All right, here we go.
Okay.
So
This is gonna be hard.
in the group TLC.
TLC.
Okay,
Okay.
so,
Oh, wow.
so let because I'm probably gonna teach somebody just with this part alone.
Right.
In TLC,
What does the L stand for? No, I'm playing.
TLC stands for the group's names,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Chili was not the original member.
No.
So who was the original C? Who was the original member of TLC before Chili got there? Because Chili was not the original member. What is her
I ain't
name?
gonna get my shit paid today.
Give me her
I really
name.
don't know that one.
Tangy?
Coco.
No. And who are you talking about? Coco? What's her
Chocolate.
name?
I'm just thinking of C
Oh.
names.
A singer?
TLC.
Yeah, the original group
'Cause
because
she got member?
they were already a group. It was T-Boz, Left Eye, and then there was another girl,
Wait
and
for
her
you to
name
slip
started with
up.
a C.
And it was Char.
And the girl with the better body.
She was cute back then too.
Did
What
that
was her
girl
name?
go on to become a singer? The girl that was in the group, did she go to be a solo artist?
No, I think she
did a little bit, but it
she
didn't
took
work
a L.
out.
She
It didn't
took a
work
L.
out.
So
And
we really wouldn't know who she is.
No.
But hold on, and she was the lead singer of TLC.
Oh, I wonder.
They got rid of the lead singer of TLC.
It made T-Boz.
I remember the
And-
show, but I don't remember who the girl was though.
Did her name start with a C?
Yes.
You think?
Candace.
No.
Is she still
Charlotte.
Huh?
Cutie.
So we're gonna go ahead and move on then. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
What was her name?
So her name was Crystal Jones.
Crystal.
And
I would've eventually.
and they portrayed her wrong in the movie. The real reason why they replaced her was because she was the only one that did not sign the contract.
Oh, that Pebbles.
Yes, because she asked, can she get it reviewed by her mother and an attorney? She says no. If you don't take it now, and T-Boz and Left Eye signed it, she didn't, so they replaced her.
Wow.
And she was the lead singer of the group.
Wow.
That's
I wonder
dope.
how
Really, the
that
only one that could
feels.
sing, to be honest
That's
with you.
kind of like
So-
deep, right?
Okay, now I gotta pick another question.
Because wait a minute, she did the smart thing, right? Asking, can my mother review
Well,
it?
not really.
Because she didn't win.
But they did say that they didn't make the money that they thought.
But they made it
should have.
eventually, and she still doesn't have it. So
So wait a minute, does that mean that people shouldn't ask? Can they?
no, I'm
You-
just saying
you
in her
gambling.
situa- I'm
You
just saying
gambling.
in her situation.
Taking
Okay,
a chance.
here we go. Who is the highest selling R&B artist? R&B. Don't mix pop people just because they did a
Okay.
couple joints. Who is the highest selling male R&B singer of all time?
I got to guess. I got
Blue.
Blue.
Usher.
No.
I got to guess.
No.
R. Kelly.
Yes.
Easy money.
Oh,
That
you
was
gotta
R&B.
hide it in
I'm going to
six-
come get it too.
He did say R&B.
I said R&B.
And he the best to ever do
Well,
it.
I'm glad Nick won
the
today
king.
because he's moving.
Well,
a little
speaking
slow.
of, where am I? looking?
R. Kelly.
This ain't gonna go right. I know that.
You guys know, speaking of R. Kelly, they have a
Here's
thing on
Speedy.
Twitter called Mute R. Kelly.
It's called what?
Mute R. Kelly.
Mute R. Kelly.
So basically, they're saying, you know, Ava DuVernay, I don't know if it's John Legend, The Roots, Robin Thede.
Oh, there's people behind this.
Everybody, Lupita, everybody's retweeting basically that we need to get rid of R. Kelly. We need to not listen to his music. We need to mute
Blasphemy.
R. Kelly.
And who started-
because
who started
Blasphemy.
the Me Too people. But I'm saying all these A-list celebrities are retweeting this, like the people I mentioned, Jussie Smollett, Ava. How do you say Ava's
These
last
people
name?
are
DuVernay.
Ava
I ain't gonna
Du-
stop
yes.
Yeah,
listening.
I'm
DuVernay.
not gonna stop.
Well,
listening
they're
to
saying
R.
mute R. Kelly. That is a big thing right
They
now.
sound crazy. I'm gonna turn
that's
R.
crazy.
Kelly up.
I
I mean, his music is amazing. Now, what he
Let me
does
make sure I got this
personally
right.
on his personal time,
You
that's a
want
little
me
weird.
to mute?
That ain't gonna happen.
Hold on. You want me to mute that?
Come on.
Hold on. You want me to mute this?
Ain't that? That's what they saying.
I'm just asking. You want me to mute?
Yeah, they tripping.
You want me? Hold on. You want me to mute? It's homie love. You really want?
That's what they saying.
It's way too many hits.
Yeah,
You
man.
want me to? How can
I got a question. What he did?
It's called Mute R.
I actually
Kelly.
heard.
What's the
You know what?
hashtag?
I heard. I Believe I Can Fly went up on the charts though, for real.
It
in the
did?
last week. Yeah.
Wow.
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 R. Kelly's
So basically,
fine.
it's
didn't know
not
that.
working.
No, it ain't gonna work.
Good luck.
That guy has
You
great
want me
music.
to mute this shit here? This is alright.
If R. Kelly,
That man got-
if R. Kelly sang the same
You're so
music,
wrong.
but he was,
I mean, you know, he's dialed down.
Ignition.
But
Oh my goodness.
no.
So I take it you guys aren't
If
going
he
with the
sang-
movement.
Not at all.
if he sang
Matter of
the
fact, I'm gonna
same-
play him all the way home.
if he
Y'all
sang
wrong.
the same music, but he was white and he was doing the same thing to little black girls,
Right.
would you mute his
Thank
music?
you.
Why'd you have to do it with the little black girl? Couldn't he just do it with whoever? It doesn't matter if they're
No.
black or
Why
white.
No,
you
it
making that
does.
color?
Yes, it does.
Because I wanted to hear your opinion, and then
No,
and
I don't
then
think that
pause
goes.
for a
but
second.
no, you can't do
Pause,
that.
because
No,
then I got another
no,
question.
no,
'Cause
you
then
can't.
I
It's
got,
all wrong,
'cause
no
then I
matter
got
what the
another
color is.
question.
What you doing?
But
Once-
listen, then
look,
I'm
you
gonna
can't
have
tell me to
another
listen.
question because then I'm
I
gonna
don't want
say
the
if
other
he was a
question.
black man and he was doing it to little black
No,
boys.
we
It
not-
don't matter
no.
what the race
Again,
is. What he
never come
doing
up
is
there.
terrible.
What he's doing is terrible. It
But his
doesn't matter
music
who
is
he's
great.
with. But if you're going to say, oh, does it matter because it was a white guy and he did a black girl, that's wrong. Don't do that.
Okay, so let me do it another way. If he
You
was
don't
a
do
black
it the way
man
it
with
is.
little, and this, let me tell
It's
you
all
why.
wrong.
Let me tell you
He's
why I asked
wrong,
the question.
period.
Let me, y'all calm down. In
No.
college, I read a book by Pearl Clegg called Mad at Miles. And the book is talking about boycotting Miles Davis because he used to beat Cicely Tyson and lock her up in the basement. And she was saying that if Miles was a white man doing this to Cicely Tyson, or she gave the analogy, and her father started the Shrine of Black Madonna, so she's very black, very powerful. But she gave an analogy, and so I'm just trying to find an analogy.
But she added color.
I don't care if it's white or white.
She added color to it.
So let's take the color away, and let's say if R. Kelly was doing this to little boys.
Then he'd be gay.
Tangi.
So then you would still listen to his
No,
music?
Tangi, stop.
That's totally different.
You're doing it wrong. Just do it the way. I didn't know that Miles did that to her. I did not. So why not just tell that story?
Because that's not the story I want to tell. I had a question.
No. I'm saying
I had a question. That's why I wanted to know if it would
doesn't
make a
work.
difference.
We still play Michael Jackson music after the little boys.
Nobody.
But do people believe that Michael Jackson really did that?
Some do, some don't.
Some do, some don't. So
Here's
people
my
still
thing.
listen to the music.
If you don't like R. Kelly, you don't like R. Kelly. It doesn't matter that if the girls are black, they're girls. If they shouldn't be treated any kind of way, whether they're black, white, green,
and they're not
purple,
just black,
red.
I agree.
Doesn't matter.
I agree. I know what Tangi was saying.
I agree
So
totally.
they do want to be there. They are busting off.
I agree totally. That wasn't my point.
I didn't say
they
that
over there busting
But
off.
I agree with you totally. My thing was if it was a situation that we were not as comfortable with. I mean, seeing a black man with a black girl that looks like a woman is not as uncomfortable as, let's say.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't think of
they
an
have some good
analogy.
people in the chat room. Did they didn't mute Woody Allen?
Sure did.
Married his daughter.
At all.
He had a baby with his daughter.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent.
I agree.
Elvis.
The white people, they don't mute their own.
But look, but you're going recent. If you go way back,
it was a lot more
most
going
of
on.
them, the mamas were getting married at 14, 16 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody stopped listening to Aaliyah. You knew what she was doing. She said age ain't nothing but a number.
She sure did.
And
She
we
let
right
you
in your
know.
face with it.
Yeah.
She did.
So again, I don't think just what I'm trying to get across, Tangi. You want to shock me and go, okay, now does that make you look at this
I
different?
didn't want to shock you. I just wanted to ask the question. I wasn't trying
Whatever
to
it
shock
is,
you.
whatever it is.
Especially,
I'm saying
I wouldn't use white and black if I was trying to shock
I'm
you.
saying,
Steve.
had I known that,
I'd use something else.
had I known that about Miles Davis, I wouldn't have never listened to him because I didn't know he did that to her. So you
But
just
why
said
not?
that.
Because Miles Davis is an artist, and
No,
that's my point.
No, because
So-
it didn't get that information didn't get to me.
But that's my point, Speedy. If you would not have listened to Miles Davis,
why would you
not
you
listen to R. Kelly? Whatever. Go on to
I'm
something
still
else. You
gonna
don't
watch
get
the
my
Cosby
point.
Show if I can.
And my question isn't to
'Cause I
tell
still don't
people
believe
what to do or what not to do. It's just a question.
All
'cause-
I'm saying, if Miles could have wrote this song, no, I'm sorry. Well, one of these, he could have wrote any. I'm playing anyway. Again, to me, it doesn't matter. R's wrong. The songs are already out. I've already listened to them. I liked them. Now y'all saying everybody saying, "Well, we should boycott them." It's like I bought the albums. I mean, shit, already. They ain't gonna get my money back.
Right, you're right. You're not.
You want to buy some of these songs?
But I will say this in the difference. None of those girls are coming at R. Kelly.
Right.
They're not coming.
You talking about
at
any of the brainwashed girls in the cult?
even when they get grown. They still not coming at R. Kelly saying,
Well, she said they're
he
brainwashed.
They're brainwashed and cult.
Are they brainwashed or are they just liking what they
satisfied?
get?
Let me say that. Can I say this?
Yeah, they just
So he know how to pick them?
There's
Like,
a part.
They like where they are.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
making a decision. They not-
Cicely did not like where she was getting whooped. She didn't. She did not like it.
I didn't know that.
I want to say this. There's a part about this story that folks ain't talking about. These girls, now it's wrong. I'm not saying what he's
Yeah,
doing
it's
is
wrong
right.
for sure,
So let me
yeah.
say that. But let's talk about how we got here, though. These girls are coming to the concerts, sneaking backstage, throwing themselves completely at R. Kelly.
At the Pied Piper.
Willingly. Not rape or any form of that from the physical standpoint. And then they are willingly going to his studio and doing this.
But then the other side of that would be he's a grown ass man.
That's
He
true.
know
Yeah,
that
he has to know
14,
how to
15.
Yeah, he know better than that.
Yeah.
And that's true.
He know better
Now, that's true.
than-
Now,
Where's their parents? They don't have no curfew.
that's what I'm saying.
And
Right.
remember the first girl. The only way he could have been. The reason why they didn't even go after him for rape, is because it had to come from the parents.
Right.
The parents were not pressing charges.
Right.
And it was that girl. What was that singer's? What was it? Sister.
Oh, you, Selena.
No,
No,
the other girl. The other girl that was sing that sung
sang
on one of
with
his
him,
albums. She sang on one of the duets.
Yeah, either way it's wrong, but I'm just saying, let's make sure you address that. Okay, he's not just picking like, oh yeah.
Well,
you.
he might be. We don't know. I mean, my thing is,
I'm only
he
speaking
probably
from
going
what
up
I,
to school.
what I know.
Elvis, all his women were 14, 13.
Yeah, he married.
Yeah,
one.
I didn't
He
know that.
married
I didn't know that.
Lisa Marie.
And I will say this: all the girls I have seen,
That would be funny.
I'll say now just from what I've seen, all the girls that I have seen that has been a part of this, ain't none of them look 15 to me.
The girl in the video didn't look like she was.
You look 25, 24.
She wasn't acting like
I'm
she
just-
was 16 or 14.
Not defending them. I'm just saying.
I kind of think you guys are getting into victim
Are some of these
blaming.
girls lying about their age?
That's what I think
Oh,
is that.
yeah,
But
they all
we're getting
doing
into
that.
victim blaming. You guys can't do that. He's the grown man.
Yeah.
And whether
You're
they're
right.
10,
I said he was
15
wrong.
coming to the concert, you need to know,
they-
you
if
can't
they-
fuck just because they want you
But
to.
also, number one, where's their parents?
Yeah, what's their parents? Like some of them sending them in there probably.
I'm
Oh,
trying to tell you.
absolutely.
What else you had on there, man?
Yeah,
get
we
that.
don't want to talk about what's really going on in Hollywood. We know what's really going on.
Well, we know what Joe Jackson did.
Yeah.
Pam?
Oh, and then okay, so then I don't know if you guys heard that Kanye is in trouble with the Crips.
Yep. He
Daz
sure is.
Dillinger.
He shouldn't have did that.
wants the Crips to fuck Kanye up.
Yeah.
He is basically calling for all
Off with
Crips.
his
If
head.
you see his ass in the streets in LA,
In LA.
wherever, Calabasas, wherever
Calabasas.
the fuck,
Get
is,
him.
fuck him up.
Malibu.
He said, "Don't come
Get him.
Malibu, they saying get him,
He
and
said,
it's
"Don't come
serious.
to California."
What did he do?
He in California.
Kanye?
Kanye.
I know
Yeah,
that.
got
He,
the
he
song
said
out.
he told him, "Don't come to California." He said, "Stay in Calabasas." And I was like,
Yeah.
"That is California."
California, I was like, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He said, "I better not see you in Long Beach."
So I'm like Tangy right now. So what is the problem? I hear y'all saying. What exactly
Kanye
happened?
called Snoop out or something, didn't
It was something to do with Kanye.
Wasn't it in the
Kanye
song
is
or
all
something like
he
that?
was
He
all
told
for
Snoop-
Donald Trump.
he?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically he's saying that
He told Snoop that he'll have Donald Trump build a wall around Long Beach. And he said, "What's a Crip to a God? This is Kanye West to God." Snoop.
Oh, I
He's
didn't
really
know
trying
he
to sell
said
the
all
album
that.
now.
That wasn't
Wow.
smart.
Well, did you guys hear the single though? It's T.I. versus Kanye on the single. They played it over and over.
It's
and
actually, I think it's called Kanye versus the People, right?
The people, yeah, and then they have T.I. battling his position, Kanye's. They played it like 20 times in a row on
Is
Power
it
106.
good?
It's all right. It's a battle song. Like it doesn't have like a dope hook, and it ain't the jam. You know what I'm saying? But you listen because you want to hear them battling each other, which is very.
You listen because it's got a lot of hype on it.
Did he feature
Yeah.
Donald Trump on it?
No, he didn't feature.
That's
him.
hilarious.
I just have one question.
Mhm.
Ain't no more games. That was the last one.
Hilarious.
Speedy, you trying to win some more money?
I'm trying to win something.
He didn't win
Hey,
any.
Nick.
It's over.
Donated.
Hey, Nick.
I thought today was my last day. So
I mean, you can stay if you
take that 160.
No, so you guys, they want to, as the comedians, they want for you to talk about Michelle Wolf's jokes at the White House Correspondents'.
One thing, her voice is very irritating. I don't even know how she got to be a comedian. That's the most irritating voice
But
I've
no,
ever
but what-
heard
what
in
she
my fucking
said.
life. No. I'm
Mhm,
just
mhm.
just giving you part of the reason some females don't make it is little bullshit. Her voice is absolutely horrible. What she did, comedy wise, she said some funny shit.
It was funny.
Here's the thing, and it was a young lady on, I think on, I forgot what show she was on, and she just said it's so weird how all of a sudden they can't take a joke or they think it's so inappropriate, but they spent this whole year and a half running this country into the ground, and don't nobody care about that. They talked about Maxine Waters. The president talked about her so bad. Nobody stood up for Maxine Waters. A few Democrats did, but nobody else stood up for no women. None of the women who say, "Oh, women, Me Too." Nobody stood up for that woman. When he talked about the mom of the young man who was killed, nobody stood up for her. And yet, though, somebody goes on, they tell some jokes that you feel uncomfortable because you're lying. All you motherfuckers are lying. Every single one of them lie. And now I told you to your face you're lying. Now you uncomfortable. Now we don't need to have comedians on the show. When you have a comic, you don't get jokes. Now, just because you didn't laugh at the joke because it was about you. And now they then pulled the cover off the shit and everybody getting sensitive. And your motherfucking nerves is out and we can see them. I don't give a fuck. They cannot do that, motherfucker, as far as I'm concerned. But what people are not getting is that the reason why they do that dinner is to recognize
the press.
To recognize they give scholarships to a lot of kids to go to school to be journalists. So there's other things that go on during that dinner. That's the part. That's the 15 minutes they pulled out. So now they're thinking about not doing it. Probably they won't do it next year if
it's another Republican or if
well,
Donald Trump is there. He's
Trump
the
will
only
still
one that
be
can't take
there.
the joke.
He won't be there, but he'll be on his way out. But they probably won't do it where they invite comedians. And the only reason they did before because it became Hollywood, especially when Barack got in office, they all wanted to be there. Everybody wanted to be around Barack, and so all the comedians
Even
wanted
Barack
to be
had
there.
jokes though. That's
And
funny.
Barack had jokes,
Yeah,
and
he
he
did.
was able to take jokes. At the end of the day, these people can't take jokes because they're wrong. She called Huckabee a liar. The smoky eye is that the newspapers that you burn, or is it just lies? And she went, I guess it's just lies. Okay,
That's funny.
it's the truth.
Yeah.
She lies every time she gets on the fucking thing, and don't nobody say shit.
But look,
So-
a couple of correspondents just said it like it was. You hire the
Yes.
person you want to do the job, so you know what you're getting. They knew what they was getting when they hired her. You know, they used Lily Bruce. You brought Lily Bruce in
Yes,
there. Lily Bruce
You
is gonna
get
do Lily Bruce.
jokes. He ain't gonna do no
You know what I mean?
gospel
So
jokes.
if you want somebody to be cool, then you might need to send somebody in there that you know that was gonna be cool.
NAACP one year had what's my man? Oh fuck! God damn, I had his head. Comedian, smoked a lot, real skinny.
Comedian, real skinny, smoke a lot.
Fuck.
Smoke a lot.
From St. Louis.
Real skinny comedian. I'm typing in.
Hilarious. Anyway, God, I can't.
Well, get
I mean, you did say he was skinny, so
You said
Javon
skinny.
might know his body type.
Yeah.
Undercover brother.
Oh,
Undercover
Undercover
Brother.
Brother.
Eddie Griffin.
Yeah,
Eddie Griffin.
So they hired Eddie Griffin
Ooh,
to
we
host.
were way off of that one.
Then got mad because Eddie was
Oh,
cussing.
yeah.
They were like, "You hired Eddie Griffin.
Right.
You know what you're gonna get.
Right.
If you hire Jimmy Foxx, you get something different.
Yeah.
You get some sexual overtone jokes, but you get funny shit. You hire D.L. Hughley, you know exactly what you get.
Oh, for sure.
If
It's
you-
totally
if
so
you
don't
want
sit
it
there
clean,
and
get
brand
Sinbad.
new. Yeah, get Sinbad.
Or
If you really
Speedy.
trying to, or if you want Sinbad, you get Sinbad, and you can't go. Well, Sinbad wasn't dirty enough, nigga. You hired Sinbad. That's what he does. So again, I thought I've never heard of her before, and I just thought her voice was very irritating. But outside of that, the jokes it was funny. They were
Yeah, I thought she
absolutely
was on
hilarious.
point.
She was
Psychic
absolutely
Wayne
hilarious.
Her
said
name
that
went
it's
up on
gonna
the
be
meter
hard
board,
for
that's
a
for
while,
sure.
but he said that it's going to give her a lot of publicity because
That's
a lot
it,
of
it
people
went up on
haven't
the meter
heard
board.
of her.
Yeah.
And he said later on she's going to have a breakout because of this.
Oh yeah.
Based on her
Because once
stars and all that.
they're going to try to stop, certain Republicans going to try to stop her from doing her thing, and that's even worse when you try to stop shit from flowing. But we have a great show. Information.
Instagram is Javon_drum_producer.
_ I don't like your questions.
You gonna win eventually.
Shit, nigga, please. Unless you literally give me the shit beforehand and I go, James Brown. Mm-hmm.
I gave him $20 of my dollars today.
Oh, you did?
That
Huh?
was
I thought you took it from
And he didn't give it back either. He kept
He's
it.
not
not
going
gonna
to.
do
Why
that.
was
I think
it?
he'll never do
I
that.
think he
He don't
needs
do
it.
Who got the 170? You,
Did you
Nick?
say I think I need?
Nick got that.
No, I don't have
Look
a
at
hundred
you can
$70.
take.
Hey, Nick, I let you get that too.
Damn,
I
look,
don't have
No, I
anything.
knew that answer.
I think he needs it.
look, you could take your money. I don't give a fuck about your money. Oh, it won't go over there. Give information, Lonnie.
Alonzo, be real.
Who the fuck is Alonzo?
What you mean?
Somebody
real-
asked me that, and I was like,
his
"Who's Alonzo?" They
real
was like,
name.
"Lonnie." I was like, "No, Lonnie's
That's
name is
my
Lonnie,
name.
nigga."
Lonnie is my nickname for Alonzo.
Yeah.
You don't follow him on Instagram? On the
No,
gram?
I don't.
Joseph
I don't follow
Alonzo
dudes. They
Burrell
might
Jr.
take their shirt off.
And his father is pastor.
Burrell Jr.
Yeah, I met his
Burrell.
daddy. Daddy came and did. We usually have
Yeah,
we have
it's
Easter Sunday
Alonzo, be
service.
real. That's Alonzo with a Z,
I was there.
speeding out of
He
S.
his
Oh, I
dad,
heard your father did the service. He does the
yeah,
service.
his dad came to the house and did the service and beat everybody at Domino's at the end.
Because we couldn't talk shit. We can't.
Speedy had to bite his tongue out the whole time.
Daddy, I was like, he's a 6.
He beat Johnny Mac.
Nigga, we couldn't
everybody.
Me and Johnny was
Uh-huh.
like, I can't. I have to cuss
He
you
beat
out.
T.O.
We have to talk shit. We have to go, motherfucker. You a bitch ass nigga. Now you get nervous. This is Pastor. He's like, that's 10. Hey, give me 10. Pastor, you just scored. Okay, you give him 15. Go ahead. Oh, you guys go ahead.
BlueMitchell.com on everything. Everything is at
Mitchell, baby.
BlueMitchell.com.
Don't
Go
you got
get
a
the
show?
album. Go get the album.
Or did we miss your show?
No, it's tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow night. Where's it at?
It's at the Catalina Jazz Club with me and Janice Freeman.
Oh, shit.
What time?
The time that you ain't gonna be there.
Go ahead, Pam.
You can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on everything. And do not forget, you guys, become a sponsor. If you guys would like to hear that Friday night show, you have to become a sponsor. You can click that link right there, right underneath the Rollout Studios logo. Or now you can hear us on all these different outlets. You can hear us on Stitcher, Spreaker, SoundCloud, Google Play, TuneIn, Podbean, Blueberry. And then also we're about to be on iTunes. So
And
probably next
trust
week.
me, that Friday show gonna be real freaky. We ain't playing around no more. Tangy gonna have to come out with something.
Wait a minute. And they keep asking me to bring up the fact that Kanye told TMZ that 400 years of slavery was a choice.
He's trying to sell
Yeah, he
albums.
was on. He was on. Was it
Kanye versus
TMZ?
the people.
Hey man, he want to get his ass shot.
Here's the thing, y'all. He's trying to sell albums, so he's trying to. He's poking the bear.
Yeah,
that's all he's doing. He's poking the bear
for real.
Yeah, he's poking the bear. Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Thank y'all so very much for listening to the show and watching me lose every week. I have yet to win some money. Oh, it's a 20 right here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 20 right here. I guess I'll keep that. I don't know where this came from. Maybe it fell on the way to Lonnie. I don't know where. Oh, Tangy, you gave me that? That's so nice of you. Tangy, give you information.
Tangy Ambrose everywhere.
What didn't we learn today?
What didn't we learn?
Well, off camera, Nick taught me that back in the day, women started wearing red lipstick so their lips would resemble a vagina.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what Nick taught me that today.
Nick, what kind of classes you teach?
What the fuck?
I apologize, Tangy, for
fact.
my son, who I probably should have just.
That's a fact. You know.
What, a pink taco? I mean, my lips are nowhere near it.
Yep, that's what I learned.
Go ahead, Tangy.
We have also learned that if you look like somebody that might be in the Taliban, don't carry a backpack.
Hilarious.
We learned that Speedy can twerk.
I don't remember that part of the show.
Why looking backwards?
Well,
Yes,
you gotta
while
look-
looking backwards. For those of you who want
Is this true, Speedy?
Speedy, you want to show 'em?
Is it true?
For those of you who want to be in the industry, whether it's music or comedy or acting, behind the scenes, in front of the camera, whatever,
Good luck.
today we've learned do your due diligence, and every platform is a platform to be heard. That was a big thing that was like, And something else that I thought was really beautiful was when Lonnie said, he doesn't do this for money. I do it for fun and I make more money. So whatever it is that you're doing, do it like, if you would do it for free, it's a good thing to make some money off of because the money will come. Your talent will make room for you.
Sure don't come playing that game.
Well, hopefully, Speedy, you got your shoes on because even playing the game and losing, the slope ain't slippery if you have your shoes on. That's what you taught us today. And last but not least, we learned that Tank has a better body.
Well, thank you, Javon, for Tank having a better body. Should have kept the song, Tank. Brother voted
Tank.
you that you had a better body.
Yes. Couple of new song hits, Better Body, and Is This What You Think About Me?
Produced by Jovan Dawkins.
Dawkins.
Second song on the album is My Navels Are Outing.
What's the third song? With both of them on there.
Third song, Nipple Love. Produced by Javon Dawkins.
On Him Productions.
You can buy the album at any Him club. There's some dudes to help you. What are you looking for, sir? Him and him.
And what do they say, Speedy? Hey, you ho! You ho!
Yeah, don't look for a helper. Listen. You'll be walking through the aisle and you'll hear, turn around quickly. That's you. Javon, thank you for a very dope day.
Dope day.
This nigga here, boy. You mean, I think, he should have gave the song. We like, well, why? Well.
Did you see the video?
The motherfucker looked in the air. Did you see the video? We all like.
He looked in the air. He looked in the air.
Smacked his lips right.
Body right here. In his
But we didn't see it. He said, well, did you see the video? Nah, what about the video?
What you mean, why?
Well, I just feel like, and then grabbed his pearls and said, I just feel like he had a better body. We all like, huh?
What does that have to do with
the
keeping the
song?
song?
Yeah. Nothing to do with the vocals or nothing.
I was about to go into the marketing
No,
side.
No, it was marketing. you got the marketing side.
You got the album sold again, nigga. And the video.
Because I'm going to go home and look at the video now.
Yeah.
See?
So again,
And I'm gonna rate all songs by body.
Wonder what Javon thinks about his body.
All of us.
So again, if you want your body to be judged, what's your Instagram again, brother?
Javon _ Dawkins and some shit.
_ better body.
Nigga.
I gotta change my IG.
A whole lot of dudes like, what you think?
I won't get the wrong
Like, I got this new song, but he got a better body than mine. So
You think it's gonna work? No. Yeah, I'm gonna send you this right, nigga.
You better not.
Hey man, till we come back there on Friday. So again, if you are one of our subscribers, you'll see all the real freaky shit later on that night. Or
You
if
got to watch it live.
Watch it live and
8
watch
till
it.
11. 8-ish till
Yeah.
11.
Pastor, you can't come.
Oh, I don't show up to those.
Yeah, don't show up. Fuck off your whole shit.
Friday, I might be there.
Your whole brand.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, you right up the street.
Just bring your body. With that note, we are out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, hilarious. Thank you.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross.